He bought a $1.7 million home in Marietta. He bought a $121,000 BMW, $90,000 Land Rover, Range Rover, yacht that he made a down payment on, over $1 million worth of real estate.
United States Attorney Theodore Hertzberg says he claimed to have a gold mine in Africa with over 490 Americans working for him, including some celebrities. He's going to be sentenced in November. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
90 degrees in Atlanta. Scattered showers and storms developing this afternoon. Will there be a repeat tomorrow? Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz has Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. 12 teenagers in DFACS custody are found living in the basement of a Clayton County church.
It was a medical call that led to the discovery. Clayton County Fire Chief Tim Sweat says the kids weren't in deplorable conditions. They were all in rooms with beds and personal belongings.
There were some TVs set up in some of the rooms with personal gaming stations where we observed some of the youth playing video games.
But he says the teens had to be relocated to state-run facilities because they were in violation of county fire codes. They were previously being housed at a state-run facility in Riverdale, but were moved to the church because of flooding. Austin Eller, 95.5 WSB.
There's no comment so far from the church. Now a WSB money update. The Federal Reserve today decides to not change interest rates. CBS Money reporter Kelly O'Grady says the Fed remains leery about inflation.
I'll read you one of the first lines of this press release. It says, quote, inflation remains somewhat elevated. And that's sort of the big thing that they're concerned about.
Today's decision comes after President Trump has called on Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell to lower interest rates. The U.S. economy bounces back in the second quarter, expanding by an annual rate of 3% from April to June.
This report really does show that the economy seems to be managing higher prices without seeing a big deterioration.
CBS's Jill Schlesinger reports this reverses a decline in the first quarter of the year. President Trump warns there will be no further delays in the latest round of tariffs. In a post on social media, the president says the August 1st deadline stands strong, and he says it will be a big day for the U.S. Trump also says he's placing a penalty on India as well as a 25% tariff and accuses them of buying military gear and energy from Russia. A new UGA study finds a positive link between the use of SNAP benefits and brain health in seniors.
The research considered the experiences of 1,100 seniors on SNAP compared with 1,200 eligible non-users. Lynn Lindahl, author of the study at the University of Georgia's College of Public Health, says they found SNAP users did better and experienced a slower decline.
The benefit was equivalent to preserving 2 to 3 extra years of cognitive health.
The study finds that food insecurity can play a role in declining cognitive function, and having access to nutritious food can help. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
It is now 3:03. The Von Hessler Doctrine begins in less than 2 minutes. Right now, it's live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, it's Alex Williams.
Better news on the south side, Bill. Crash moved off to the right. All lanes open. 75 South Forest Parkway exit 237, but still slow between Hayfield and Forest Park. Checking on possible new trouble on the east side. I-20 westbound, you're stacking up approaching I-285, exit number 67 there in DeKalb County. And they're wrapping up that rolling road work that's been in the left lane, 575 northbound, making your way north of Barrett Parkway, exit 1. That should help out the ride as you try to merge off of 75 north to 575 north. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
I'm Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz. With Atlanta's most accurate and dependable weather forecast, we'll have a few isolated showers around through the evening, even into the night. Dry overnight into Thursday morning with some patchy fog. We'll start at 75. Scattered afternoon storms Thursday, high 92.
Nothing yet on Storm Tracker radar in Metro Atlanta. It is 85 in Douglasville, 86 in East Point, and 88 in Alpharetta. More news at 3:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
These people just make noise and basically waste our time.
Dear members of the media and the public, I welcome you.
Live from the heart of Atlanta, Georgia, Hour 1 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. I have to wait for the drop. It's the law. Longo's looking at me like, get to it. Your host, the chief of the Doctrinaires, Eric Von Hessler, out for the rest of the week, returns on Monday, August 4th. We're all anticipating that. But the Doctrinaires are here. I am Tim Andrews. Autumn Fisher joins us. The person behind the glass today is Colby Richardson. Hi, Colby. And, of course, the handsomest blah, 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 and blah, 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 Jared Yamamoto.
Hey, listen, the United Nations declares that today, July 30th, is International Day of Friendship. So
Oh, let's be friends.
I'm extending my arm out to you, too.
I'm not touching you. Yeah, there you go. We should have had that ready. Autumn, you're our jukebox today.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
In the CIA. That's a great song. They wouldn't have you in the Mafia. Why can't we be friends? I believe that's war, is it not?
Yes.
Thank you. I was looking at Jared. He's staring at me like, what are you talking about?
Do what now?
So we're all supposed to be friends today.
That's right. According to the United Nations, every July 30th is International Day of Friendship.
Used to have a whole week for it. They called it National Brotherhood Week, which probably is problematic because it says Brotherhood Week. Maybe they changed it to Brotherhood and Sisterhood Week.
Oh,
Or
that
personhood.
Yeah, that's so dehumanizing. Personhood.
Well, when you say it like that, it does.
Well, that's how I
sound
heard
stupid.
it when you said it.
Yeah. Personhood.
That's whenever Autumn speaks, that's what I hear.
Whoa!
I'm just kidding.
Already?
Just kidding.
Dang,
We have bigger
fighting?
problems in this country.
Fighting already?
Everybody that's advertising in this country is using genetics in their ad. We've been talking all week, well, for 2 days, about these American Eagle genes with Sydney Sweeney. That
Poitier.
Yeah, it's not Sydney. These are my genes. Call me Mr. Jeans.
Tibbs.
Yes. No, it's not Sidney Poitier. May he rest in peace. Fine actor that he was. But no, it's Sydney Sweeney. And she's wearing these jeans, and she's got her body all stuffed in and moving around. And
At one
then,
point, she zips the jeans up, too.
Yeah, and you hear it goes bzzz. But then she mentions her blue eyes. Well, this is somebody's doing a commercial for Dunkin'. And Jared, welcome to old age. Because right before the show started, I put the story into Slack, and Jared had to call his wife to. How do you say this guy's name?
Well, because on the show, The Summer I
You
Turned
didn't know him
Pretty-
either. I didn't know him. You didn't know him.
Yeah, I don't know the actor's name, and I'll be honest. For the fans of The Summer I Turned Pretty, the acting isn't
I
great.
love that show.
Acting is not great.
What
It's
is-
just not good.
That's a show? What's it on?
It
Yeah, what is
is.
that?
It's a streamer, so it's of the love story of this one girl who loves two brothers, and she can't decide which one that she wants to date long term. The brothers' names are Conrad and Jeremiah, and I believe her name is Belle. And I've just kind of like caught instances of it where I've walked the
Why
living
is
room.
this show called Three Generic White People?
Well, so the main actress is not white, so the two
okay.
brothers are white.
I see.
She's Asian.
Okay, so two generic white dudes.
Yes, exactly.
What is this fella's name, this actor?
So
He's very handsome on him. You're going to want to Google him after this.
I believe you say his name is Gavin Castellano, I think is how you say his name. And
Castellano?
he plays Jeremiah on the show, Jer.
Yeah. Oh, Jer.
Yes.
Shorten it down. Well, he is the star of a brand new Dunkin' Donuts ad, and we'll just play it.
Look, I didn't ask to be the king of summer. It just kind of happened.
Wait, that's Jared.
This tan? Genetics. I just got my color analysis back. Guess what? Golden summer. Literally.
Yeah.
I can't help it. Every time I drink a Dunkin' Golden Hour Refresher, it's like the sun just finds me. So if sipping these refreshers makes me the king of summer, guilty as charged.
How do you feel about that, Jared? You're the king of summer around here.
He could be the king of summer. I'm a summertime guy.
You're the summertime guy.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're not the king of summer.
So you're like a serf.
Yes, I'm a serf. I report to the king.
Yeah.
And
The
listen,
feudal manner that he works upon.
listen. I mean, he's doing it right there.
Look
He's
at his shirt's open. He's got no chest
Oh,
hair. He's all
such a
tan
handsome
and
guy.
gold. Autumn's already looking at it.
Wow.
Now,
such a
I am Team Conrad on the
Castle
show, though.
I don't. What is a color analysis? Do you just like go to a clinic and go, "Yeah, tell me what color I am"?
I guess so.
I don't know what he was really referring to. I do know what color analysis. I mean, it can be. I don't know if this is what he's talking about.
Yeah.
But like you put colors around yourself,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and with like a clean face.
Yes.
And you see what flavor of color you are. Do you know what I mean? So it's
Oh,
like you're
so
an
he's-
autumn, you're a
he's-
winter,
Yeah.
you're cool tones,
Autumn
warm
is
tones,
ghost.
stuff like that. I know. Well, it's this camera.
According to Gemini, guys, color analysis is a method used to determine the colors that best complement a person's natural coloring.
We had a
nice
just
skin tone,
Autumn
eye
just-
color, and hair color.
Yeah, Autumn just.
Yeah, she's very
You're just
close.
confirming. You're not.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not mansplaining.
That was a little mansplaining, but it's
You're man-firming.
yeah, man-firming.
So this Gavin guy, super handsome, good looking, in his 20s, I assume, does this commercial. He just reads the script. He's just a dumb actor. Reads the script, Does what dumb actors do. Takes the check, goes home. Doesn't drink this stuff. If you saw it in the commercial, you would think it looks like something else that I'm not going to say. Kind of rhymes with golden hour. Refresher. And you'll see for yourself. But of course, whenever there's a commercial like this, just like with Sydney Sweeney, all the scolds on TikTok come out of the woodwork. And we played this lady on Monday, Sarah McCord. She's the tattletale. She had to make a video about it and share her opinion.
Yeah, I just watched the Dunkin' Donuts ad, and it's problematic for so many reasons.
Oh, my God.
First of all, it's certainly disappointing to see genetics brought up in a similar way as the Sydney Sweeney ad. It just goes to show that there's never an innovative or original idea in Hollywood. But before I loop back to the genetic end, I actually want to talk about this idea of being crowned king.
Everything's
in
a problem.
this climate, to put forth an ad about being crowned king weeks after the No Kings protests.
Oh, my God.
I don't understand it from a perspective of unless you're an actual monarchy or Burger King, why are you crowning anyone king in America right now?
Burger King can do it.
Yeah.
There's a massive error in judgment there.
Yes, Queen, slay.
Yeah. Oh, my God. There's such a massive error in judgment there. I'm going to put this on TikTok. We're using the filters because I'm old and I don't want people to know that.
I think that she just got some traction with her first posts with the Sydney Sweeney thing. And then she was like, hey, more. And so and also her For You page was probably filled with the same kind of thing, right? And so then that ad comes across her desk, and she's like, hey, I can use this to make more content.
Well, I cut it off because at the end of the video, she goes, I'm going to take the opportunity now to share my friend's book, Responsible Marketing.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, my friend wrote a book about how to be a responsible marketer.
How do you be well, maybe I guess maybe I should read it. How to be a responsible marketer?
If you're advertising on television, aren't you fibbing a lot anyway? So how can you be responsible in that?
I mean,
take this pill.
What there's okay.
Yes.
It's hard because you want to, at least for me, this is how I approach things, is that I want to try and see the other person's side.
Mm-hmm.
But for this, it really just feels like she's trying to, come up with more content so she can get more clicks and then help her friend who wrote a book.
So she's doing the exact same thing Duncan is. Because Duncan, when you put these ads out, sexy guy, talking about his jeans, talking about his color analysis, whatever the hell that is.
Look at my body.
Yeah, that's going to go viral. Then there's going to be the blowback. And Duncan just sits back and goes, yeah, thank you for all the mentions. I don't care if it's positive or negative, which is a lot of advertising these days.
I'm sure American Eagle is loving the amount of people that are talking about American Eagle jeans. American Eagle hasn't had this kind of publicity in a long time. And Dunkin' Donuts, to your point, or Dunkin'.
Don't say donuts.
That's right. It's just Dunkin' now. They're feeling the exact same thing. You're absolutely right, Tim.
America runs on Dunkin' while they're wearing American Eagle jeans. Let's do this.
It's time for the Headline Hopper.
Meow, meow.
Ooh, little kitty cat. Meow. What do you got, Jared?
I wonder what the genetics of that cat are.
Huh?
I said I wonder what the genetics of that cat are.
Oh.
It's just a tomcat.
Yeah, meow. Jeanette.
Meow. Cats poop in a box. All of them, no matter if they're a special cat or one you found on the street. Go ahead.
MARTA will halt the Atlanta streetcar service starting on September 8th
Whoa.
for at least 3 months, guys. At least.
I planned on taking my first ride on it. Ever.
And how will people get to work? Everyone
Right.
uses it to commute.
Excuse me, how am I going to cool off for 5 minutes or go to the bathroom?
Well, through the months of September, October, November at least, you're going to have to find different methods. So it's
what for? Why is it closing?
They are closing it to work on improvement projects along the route. So
I have an idea of how they can improve it. Put it on the back of a flatbed and drive it the hell out of the city.
For real, it doesn't do anything.
No,
I'm
it has
sure that
never
the
done
tourists
anything.
that use it, they're like, all right, this got me down the street quicker.
It's not utile. If it went from one place to another and had a longer route, it might make sense. Every city used to have streetcars.
I used to agree with you guys on this.
Oh, but you love it now?
I don't love it.
They wrote Atlanta on the side of it. Loves it.
Yeah, now he's like,
I don't love it now. But with some of the plans that they have for the Beltline and putting rail along the Beltline, if they follow the plans like they say they're supposed to follow
In
the
30
plans,
years, we'll have it.
it will connect the streetcar to the Beltline.
Okay.
And I think that makes a lot of sense. However, in its current form, it's pretty worthless.
Yeah, I would
so
say.
So the plan is for downtown, the track or the thing, the the car runs on, it'll take you to a place where you can walk really far.
Correct. And they want to put
no, you can get in and out of the Beltline in a lot of different places. You can park, you can walk, and say you're in one place and you walk, you go, let's go downtown. You hop
It's
on
a lot
that thing.
faster.
Yeah.
It's like a straight line instead of streets.
And the intention of what they would like to do with the Beltline is they would like to put some kind of rail next to most of it. And where the streetcar is, where it connects up now currently with the Beltline on the east side of it, they would have a direct rail connection to the streetcar, if that makes sense. So you could hop off the Beltline, whether you're walking or riding the new rail they'll put in the future, and then ride into downtown.
Do you think
on
you'll
the
live
streetcar.
to see that?
Yes, I
You
do.
do. You'll be in your 50s.
I believe in this city, Tim. I believe in us.
You are going to be in your 50s before you step one foot on any rail that's going around the city, if not older. I won't
You
be
know what
here.
they could do instead is totally rehaul the MARTA system and actually have it go places way more. Like if you go
But
to
that would be so expensive. You'd have to drill tunnels.
Yeah, maybe.
You would, because you're not going to take houses and neighborhoods away. They already did that when they built it. They're not going to go back and do that again. But
Build a tunnel. I don't know. Maybe it would make things be a lot easier traffic wise.
Well, you go on and start digging there, Autumn. Go ahead. You start that tunnel.
Right, I got a spoon. Stay strong.
Boston did that. They did a whole new tunnel system. This was a number of years ago, but it eased some of the traffic. Maybe that would work here. But again, it's a study, and that's going to take years, and then it's implementing it, and that's going to take years. And by then, we'll have flying cars.
That's why. That's where I don't trust government,
What?
state or local or federal, whatever.
Flying cars?
No, the long-term plans.
Well, yeah. Well, you have to plan. You have to
tough.
figure out whose land you're going to take away, and then eminent domain, and then you're going to have to hire somebody and do bidding. Everything takes time. We need pneumatic tubes like they had in the Jetsons, so we could just go and then be
Like
where
Futurama.
Yeah.
That's
they
why
stole that from the Jetsons.
That's why I'm getting so frustrated when you hear the Atlanta Beltline people talking about how we may scale back some of the rail plans in the future. I'm like, no. The intention of the Atlanta Beltline was not only to create a walking path around the city, but to create another way to get around town utilizing new rail. So it would be essentially what
Light
you're
rail.
talking about. Well, it's not even light rail. So they want to have like
Monorail.
a streetcar kind of system on it where you can get from different neighborhoods in town with ease. It's to add to the infrastructure. It's a
Sure.
smart idea. Atlanta has an infrastructure problem.
Walkable streets, less
No,
cars.
that's real though. For real, like it would be nice to have more walkable cities.
Sure it would.
Even suburbs, it'd be nice to have more walkable suburbs.
Yeah, a lot of suburbs around here don't even have sidewalks. That was strange
no.
to me.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. When I moved here, I was like, where are the sidewalks? Every town I lived in up north had sidewalks. Where are they? And they are downtown, but, you go walking around a neighborhood, you're in the road. Car! What are
If
people...
you walk downtown, downtown, but like if you walk in the neighborhoods,
Yeah.
In Midtown or whatever. Well, I guess not Midtown anymore. I mean, there are sidewalks. It's just if you go into the old neighborhoods like Candler Park or something, it's so rooty.
Oh, I
and,
know.
Like the sidewalks are tough.
But that gives, at least they're not cutting down those old trees. I'd rather there not be a
Yeah.
sidewalk than get rid of an old tree. So how are people going to get around?
Well, this is some good news here. So, electric vehicle company Lime wants to make it easier for you to scoot around Atlanta. For the rest of the summer, guys, Lime is going to offer commuter hours with discounts on all rides from 4 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day, 20% off.
Do you have to pedal, or do you just get on it and go?
It depends on the scooter. No, you don't have to
On the
pedal,
scooter.
but on
Yeah.
the bike, you do have to pedal. It is an e-bike though, so it's a lot easier.
Yeah, I don't want to pedal. I don't want to get all sweaty.
Then get a scooter.
Want to pedal?
You get
I
20%
don't
off.
pedal. I don't care. Well, I'm all for these things, I guess. They're cheap. They get you around, right? You don't have to have a car necessarily. But get out of the road.
Well, my whole thing.
Get out of the middle of the road.
I agree. I don't think I know you're supposed to have a scooter on the road. Technically, it's not supposed to be on the sidewalk, but that's not that. No, you need to be on the sidewalk. You don't have the speed or the turn signals to tell whether what you're doing. You need to be on the sidewalk.
Oh, and then the person in the car that's right behind you, about 10 feet behind you, knowing that you're going really, really slow, but you're in the middle of the road, you don't know what's going through their mind. Some of them might not be as nice as I am.
Or you fall down and then boom, boom.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, if you lose control, don't be in the road.
Yeah.
Get on the sidewalk.
Or you can't be on the sidewalk, but you can be on the side of the road.
I don't care. Get on. I don't think.
Oh, I'm with you, but
bicyclists-
they don't want you there. I want
the
cyclists.
bicyclists that have all that stuff on that look like they're they're like racing in the mountains.
Yeah, it's
in the
breaking
Alps or
away, but it's in the middle of the city.
Yeah, like they can be on they're technically a vehicle. I feel. You know what I mean? Like they're biking.
Yeah.
But if you're just like tootle around, get on the sidewalk. I'm sorry.
We need more complete streets, guys. That's what we need. If we had complete streets and you have your own dedicated bike lane on these streets, I know that they're already putting a lot of those in Midtown, and they've
Those make sense in Midtown.
And I think on my side of town, I don't know how Howell Mill is going to work when they have complete streets.
Where are they going to put unlicensed four-wheeler lanes? So like when you're driving through Decatur and all of a sudden and a guy goes by you doing a wheelie.
I know. People are wild.
I know.
Now with these new I saw 2 mopeds on the Beltline on Sunday this past week.
Are they not allowed?
Of course they're not allowed.
I didn't know they were.
Yeah. They're gas powered. Nothing gas powered.
Well, a moped is. They don't. You get hit by one of those. You're like, oh, I have a bruise.
Yeah, it's like, ouch. What was that?
Now the four-wheeler's in the middle of what was it, Decatur Avenue or anything over there, and then the police come and they just go zooming off into the woods. I think that's kind of funny.
It'd be like on Peachtree too. I mean, it was.
Oh, they're everywhere.
In a lot of places.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. What happened to?
What are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do to kids these days?
My whole thing, going back to the Lime story here, the 20% off for commuter hours is if you know that you're going to be consistently taking either a Lime scooter or a Lime e-bike to work. Just go on and buy the bike or the scooter. You're going to save money in the long term, especially if you know it's part of your commute.
Yeah.
Instead of having to pay this cost every single day, because it does for every minute that you're using it and all the usage, you do get charged for it. So instead of paying a fee every single day, I think it makes a lot more sense just to go and invest in yourself.
Hey, I'm the king of summer, and I have great genetic makeup, so I'm going to get on a Lime scooter because I'm green like limes. I don't know. I have terrible genetics. Go ahead.
Green like
All right, let's get away from the Atlanta news here and get to the national stuff. President Trump's new 3-word nickname is going viral. Any guesses as to what it is?
Now,
guys?
is this a nickname he gave to somebody else or something they're calling him?
This is something that others are calling him, especially the Scots. So while he was opening up his new golf course in Scotland yesterday, they noticed that he hit a bad shot, and one of his handlers goes and picks up his old ball.
Oh, I saw that.
And throws another ball down. And so the Scots are now calling him the Commander-in-Cheat. That's his new name.
Oh, that's clever.
Excuse me.
What?
You wear skirts and you're a guy. I win.
All right. I can't do a Scottish accent.
Well, you can do better than I can, so keep it going. I own the golf.
Right.
There you go. It's perfect. I own the golf course. It's my golf course.
It is.
So if I win a mulligan,
bed,
well, you wouldn't even have a place to play if it went for me. I mean, you think they're going to give you one? No way. They're going to turn it into a cemetery or something else that's more useful than a golf course.
Golf course, you stupid game.
It's
you're
like-
talking and we're playing our music for you.
It's like
This is Conor McGregor.
No. It's really It's the most honest representation of a Scottish accent I've ever heard. Why don't you try to do Sean Connery? Do Sean Connery.
Sean Connery.
There you go. But it's a beautiful golf course. If I want, did he kick it or did he pick it?
So he himself
It was his people did it.
Okay, that's not cheating.
Yeah, his people picked up his ball slyly, and then threw another ball like kind of out of the rough and into kind of it wasn't
for real Kim Jong-un behavior. Like I think that they.
Why did he shoot a missile at him afterwards? That's not Kim Jong-un.
No, for real. There's like a thing where he gets if he plays golf, he gets like 15 holes in one.
I know, but that's not Trump. Trump just got a mulligan.
It's similar because it's golfing.
No,
and
I
it's
mean,
cheating at golfing.
think what you want, but he's not Kim Jong-un.
Okay, I'm not saying literally.
Yeah.
But I'm saying it's that type of thing is something that Kim Jong-un does.
Maybe Putin. Like when Putin's wrestling a bear. When Putin's wrestling a bear, usually the people that work for him beat the bear senseless, and then Putin gets in there and pins it. So maybe it's closer to that than Kim Jong-un. I'm trying to find a...
It's the exact thing that they do for Kim Jong-un. They move his ball.
Oh,
and
I know they do, but I'm
trying
trying to bring you away from Kim Jong-un and closer to Putin.
Okay, because you feel like Kim Jong-un is more... I'm not saying...
More of
like,
a despot who kills people.
Okay, well, I'm not saying that part of it. I'm saying literal.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying
what are you trying to say?
There are behaviors.
I'm going to find out
this
where Autumn
specific
lives.
one.
I know what you're saying, but I'm going to get a balloon, fill it with feces, and fly it over your house and let it explode on your roof. Just like Kim Jong-un. That's what he does.
Are you able to do that?
I could figure out. I know where you live. I'm the president. I could find out.
Gosh. Who would that fall to? Like,
And I have a lot of balloons. The balloons are.
It's your son.
Yeah.
And then after all of the poop balloons go over her house, then drop a bunch of golf balls.
Just poop balloons.
All right.
You could go and really target her.
Yeah, he's going to cheat. He cheats. But, in his defense, he was in the rough, right? And it's much worse in Scotland.
Yeah, and I'm sure he probably has a tight schedule. So he probably has to. He has to.
I know. We're totally gaslighting. Who cares if he cheats at golf? He's the president. Even if he wasn't, it's his golf course. Yes, who cares?
The president should be held to a higher standard.
Sure he should, about things that matter. Golf, not so much. People don't even.
No, if he does this, then what else can you? If someone is lying and cheating, what else do they do?
Obama wore a tan suit. End of argument. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but it's golf. Who cares?
Technically,
no, it doesn't matter. But in that way, the golf, the act itself is dumb and stupid. If my uncle did it, I would think it was dumb, and I wouldn't actually care. The fact that it's someone who is held to is the highest office and is supposed to be like a representation of or like a goal.
I cheat on Wordle too. What are you going to do about that?
That's also stupid. Why are you doing that?
Technically, guys. He didn't cheat. His people did. We don't know whether or not they asked him to.
It.
We don't know that. We don't know.
Because if they did it to me and I was trying to actually, and I was
No. I didn't know. I didn't know. I thought I hit it in the rough. I looked around and it was in the fairway. I'm like,
I would say, what's the point? What am I playing? No, I don't move my ball.
I think, Autumn, you need to ask.
No cheating allowed.
In this viral video here, there are two men that are wearing.
I've seen it.
That are wearing red vests in the video, and I think what you need to do is you need to ask the men in the red vests whether or not Trump asked them to move the ball or not. Because
if not, he is innocent. Or not.
Happy Gilmore 3. Put me in and I won't
cheat. You guys really are gaslighting me. Are you doing this on purpose? Are you both gaslighting?
Nobody's gaslighting you. It's just funny to talk about a president who cheats at golf.
We are here with CFP Matthew Decker of the Vincent Financial Group and host of Retire ATL. And Matt, you have created a 20-question guide that asks pointed and sometimes uncomfortable questions about where you stand in retirement. So why is this guide so important?
Have you ever felt like maybe something's missing or you don't have all the answers that you feel like you should have? Or you look at your account statements and you're like, man, I see the market's up, but my account's not up. On and on and on. There's all these little questions that people come into our office and they ask, and the general feeling is something's missing. I'm not getting the full story. We created this guide. It's 20 questions. It goes over retirement income, risk, taxes, estate and long-term care planning, and then there's like some tough questions in there that are more personal. And the whole point is to illustrate or outline how much value you should be receiving for the fees that you're paying for professional money management. And unfortunately, most people feel like they're getting no value or little value for the fees that they're paying.
So how do we get a copy of our own 20-question guide?
All you need to do is text the word guide, G-U-I-D-E, to 770-741-0120. That's guide to 770-741-0120, and we'll personally send you the link. We're not going to need your email. You don't need to sign up for anything. It's not password protected or behind some kind of paywall. We want you to be successful, and we've created this guide for you. We don't need anything from you. It's complimentary, brought to you by the Vincent Financial Group.
Again, text the word guide to 770-741-0120, or you can always get more at retireatlradio.com.
Investment advisory products and services made available through Impact Partnership Wealth, LLC, IPW, a registered investment advisor. Neither the firm nor its agents or representatives may give tax or legal advice. Individuals should consult with a qualified professional for guidance before making any purchasing decisions.
Just a word of wisdom from your friend Mark Aram. A damaged roof doesn't always lead to an entire roof replacement project. As a full-service Atlanta roofing company, my friends at Dr. Roof offer comprehensive roof repairs that will lengthen the lifespan of your existing roof and ensure that it will continue to protect your home as it should. It's storm season. Get peace of mind from my friends at Dr. Roof. They've been in business for over 35 years, and Dr. Roof offers up to a 5-year warranty on roof repairs. Get all the info online at drroof.com. TerraRoof.com.
Trust is not just a word, it's an experience. When your home needs service, you can trust TE certified electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling. Hey, it's Chris Chandler. TE is the company I trust to fix any problem once and for all. Their 5-star customer experience means easy online scheduling, friendly technicians, and a lifetime workmanship warranty, so I can just sit back and relax.
TE certified, we love your home.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's news and talk.
At 3:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio, news sponsored by Vincent Financial. Our top local story, a dozen teenagers are found living in the basement of a church on Rex Road in Clayton County.
Conditions were not deplorable.
Clayton County Fire Chief Tim Sweat says they responded to Now Faith Church for a medical call.
We quickly advised them that the church, the occupancy is not built, nor does it have the proper fire protection in it to serve as a group boarding home.
The teens range in age from 13 to 18. They were in DFAC's custody and now have been relocated. There's no comment so far from the church. A Marietta man could face life behind bars after he's convicted in a multi-million-dollar COVID relief and tax fraud scheme.
He obtained $9.6 million fraudulently through PPP. He also obtained $3.4 million tax refund to which he was not entitled. And then he spent a lot of that money on himself.
U.S. Attorney Theodore Hertzberg says Carl Tajagbo used the money to buy a $1.7 million home, multiple expensive cars, and plastic surgery. Authorities say the money was intended for struggling businesses, but instead fueled Tajagbo's lavish lifestyle. Now, WSB Money Update. The Federal Reserve today keeping interest rates unchanged. CBS Money reporter Jill Schlesinger says it's good news for some.
Savers continue to do a bit of a happy dance. They can collect money on high-interest savings and money market accounts as well as CDs. If you look online, those rates are averaging somewhere around 3.5% to 4%.
But she says it's not so good for people with car loans or credit card debt. Things are returning to normal today on the West Coast after a tsunami scare. Reporter Alex Stone says there is minimal damage.
With the threat of the tsunami now over, Los Angeles County announcing its beaches are open again. Restrooms, parking lots, and access ways are open. But while the beaches are open, there are worries strong, dangerous currents will remain an issue from the tsunami waves for a while produced by the earthquake off the coast of Russia. In some areas, people are being told they should stay out of the water.
It is now 3:32. Time for live team coverage of traffic and weather in the 24-hour traffic center. Alex Williams.
Jammed up in the Midtown this afternoon, Bill. It's all due to a crash. Not any help with it yet, and it's been there a while. 85 southbound below Georgia 400. It's on the left shoulder and blocking the second left lane, so stacked up heading into Midtown. Once you get past that, stall clearing out of the HOV lane. 75-85 southbound before North Avenue. Exit number 249. And still watching that ongoing rolling road work in Kennesaw. 575 northbound. They're in the left lane now, just before Chastain Road, exit number 3. And that's got 75 on the brakes, leaving Highway 5, just trying to get onto 575 north. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
I'm Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz. We'll dodge some scattered showers and storms through this evening, even into the night. Overnight and into Thursday morning, we dry up. There'll be some areas of fog to start the day. Thursday's low 75, high 92 with afternoon storms. Afternoon storms at 91 on Friday.
No storms yet in Metro Atlanta on Storm Tracker radar. It's 91 in Cartersville, 89 in Locust Grove, 87 in Sugar Hill. More news at 4 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
If you're looking for an exceptional Swiss timepiece, visit Terra Fine Jewelry today. They have exceptional Swiss watches from Tag Heuer and the finest selection in Atlanta of pre-owned Rolex. It's where I've been shopping for over 25 years. Terra Fine Jewelry in Beaufort.
Congratulations to our friends at Cars for Kids on 30 amazing years of charity excellence, helping over 100,000 kids nationwide. Donate your unused car today at carsforkids.org and join over 1 million proud donors. That's Cars with a K.
Attention men, does ED and PE have you down? Well, great news. Men's Choice Health has the latest breakthrough treatments that can get you up and running. Meet the specialist who is dedicated to helping you perform better than ever in the bedroom.
Hey guys, I'm Dr. Katz with Choice Men's Health. Regardless of your age or medical condition, Choice Men's Health can safely restore your potency. Our customized solutions can eliminate your problem in just one visit. There's no pain, no surgery, and it's affordable.
Don't wait. Call Choice Men's Health now. We are so confident we can help. For a limited time, we're offering to cover your first treatment for free. Call 404-400-1170. Call now to claim your free treatment. 404-400-1170. Results guaranteed on your first visit or it's free. 404-400-1170. Choice Men's Health, the only choice for your health.
Those wire shelves in your closet are just a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. Dave Baker for Artisan Custom Closets. At Artisan, we see it all the time. The wire shelves come crashing down. Clothes, shoes, bags are everywhere. It's a disaster zone. Save yourself before this happens to you. With a custom, spacious closet from Artisan, you'll never have to look at that clutter again. Your shoes, bags, clothes, accessories, all neatly organized and designed to stay that way. ArtisanCustomClosets.com.
We're in the middle of the headline hopper. You said there was some breaking news during the break.
Sure is. Yesterday we found out Marjorie Taylor Greene is not running for governor here in Georgia, and today Kamala Harris will not run for California governor in 2026.
I'm not doing it, guys. I'm not gonna.
You good, Kamala? You okay?
You're a shoo-in. Why aren't
Yeah.
you doing it?
You know, I'm just not. I've got a lot of things on my plate.
Mhm.
I've got a lot of things to look at on YouTube, recipes to try. I'm just full of,
I know why. Because if she were to win, she would take office in 2017 and then turn around and be running for president in 2018 or 2028, right? That's what. Why is it funny? It's humorous. What?
Well, just when you're so busy, you're running here and there and everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean,
You don't think you're a shoo-in? I think naturally she would go from being a senator to being the vice president and now going back a la Richard Nixon, who did lose when he tried to become the governor of California.
well, don't bring up. He's not bringing up Nixon.
Well, I understand. You'd be such a good governor for that state because you're plugged into Hollywood. They all love you. You love them,
They
I guess.
do.
Yeah.
You make a great point.
Yeah.
And when you make good points, that's something to be listened to. And I am listening.
You could
But,
make sure that everybody in California uses an electric school bus, and we know how you feel about
Oh, my God. Those school buses, they're just so big and yellow.
And electric.
Well, I like the electric ones especially. And
Yeah.
you know what I do miss so much is when the lights would go on. Do you remember this? They turned the lights on and everyone had to be quiet.
Uh-huh.
And then let me tell you this funny thing. Me and my friends, we someone
She's just
would
tickled.
sneeze.
I get it, yeah.
Someone would pretend to sneeze. They'd say, achoo. And then someone would say, bless you. And the other person says, thank you. The other person says, you're welcome. And then we would do that over and over when the school bus was
Yeah,
running.
that's fine. Thank you. Well, what is she doing instead? Did
Gosh,
she
when
say?
we
or
were
she-
kids,
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You were still speaking.
And it was just such a time.
I actually
I
have
was
your.
bused to different schools because of the busing system that Joe Biden put into place.
Hey, wait a minute. You became my vice president. We forgot all about that.
Well, we did make up, didn't we, Joe?
We did?
Yeah.
Who are you, George Clooney?
We did.
Are you George Clooney?
George Clooney? No, I loved those Oceans 11 and 12 and 13, 14, 15. I loved all those. They were so... You know, Brad
He was
Pitt's
great on
in
ER.
almost every scene.
He's great on ER.
I would love that job.
Oh,
I loved it.
I think she's about to cry, Tim.
We begin our second
Joe-
term.
Oh, no, I'm over that, Jared.
You're over it? Okay, all right.
Oh, yeah, you know.
Am I the president still?
No, you're not the president, Joe.
No, you're not the president
That's too
anymore. But they
bad.
do still call you president. They call every president
Look.
president forever. It's
Look.
weird.
Kamala Harris.
Okay. Joe, it's time for your juice and your medicine. Did you take your noon meds? Jill, could you step in here and make sure he's okay? All right.
She didn't like you
So-
anymore. Now, Kamala, I do have your exact quote here. It says, "For now, my."
Do you really?
I sure do, Kamala.
You do your job right.
Listen, I got it right from
Can
your
you believe
office.
she didn't beat me?
I am still shocked to this day, Mr. President. Your Kamala's quote is, "For now, my leadership and public service will
For now.
not be in elected office. I look forward to getting back out and listening to the American people, helping elect Democrats.
It's so important to listen and, and to not interrupt. I think it's important in these days, where you need to take the cotton out of your ears and put it in your mouth so you can hear.
That's right. And you want to help elect Democrats?
And that's what I do. I don't interrupt,
Right.
A. And number 2, I don't listen. Wait, I don't. I forgot. I started at noon.
Not only
And
do
you think bacon is a spice.
I mean, it could be.
Right.
Think about it. You have a bacon flavor of something. What's the flavor?
It's really good on vegan cheese.
Oh, my goodness. Vegan cheese is really interesting. And I think it's important that people have vegan cheese and options, especially. I know someone who called themselves a fleegan because they sometimes have a McDonald's after they're a little too much white wine the night.
Oh.
Isn't that a flexible
Well,
vegan?
thank you, Madam Vice President. It was a pleasure to speak with you today.
Thank you.
And best of luck in your
Microphones.
efforts. Yes, microphones are great. Let's shut hers
How
off.
does it work? it's amazing.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
just takes your voice and makes it,
Sure.
oh, wow.
Yeah, that's amazing, isn't it?
She has a lot of.
It was so great talking to you, boys.
Thank you, Madam Vice President.
Hi, one more thing.
Oh
boy.
Do you remember
Uh-huh.
when I was making that turkey for Thanksgiving?
I do. When you
I'm going to
sent
come
your,
out with
your...
a cookbook.
Oh, you are.
Yeah, I think it's
Oh.
going to be wonderful.
Wait,
I think
what
it's
kind
all
of book?
about-
A cookbook, or did you just say something else?
Cookbook. How to put turkey in the bathtub to brine it, and then you take it out.
I mean,
yeah, sure.
I've made a lot of things in the bathtub.
Mhm.
I've made a turkey brine.
Gin.
I've made gin.
Mhm.
I've made a mess.
Yes.
Sometimes
Messes
you gotta
are
get
funny.
in there.
Yes, messes are very funny, Madam Vice President. Thank you again for joining us
You're
today.
so welcome.
And if you
I
do
love
decide,
your
yes,
jersey.
thank you. Yeah,
I love it.
You do. My
listen,
jersey.
I'm going to let you go, but listen, that
Thank you.
jersey's fabulous.
Well, see, this is a baseball team in Korea. It's called the Doosan Bears.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Korean food is some of my favorite food. I just can't say the names of those darn
Oh,
words.
yeah.
You got her going again.
Bulgogi? What?
Yeah, barbecue's tough.
Listen, she has,
the Korean barbecue is amazing.
she has a
I
lot
do
of time
love
on her
it.
hands, Tim.
She
has a
does.
lot of
I
time.
hope she runs for governor.
I'm not running for office.
No.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it. Did you hear? Oh, that's what we're doing. That's what this phone call's about.
Thank you, Madam President. Thank you, or Vice President.
All
yeah.
right, I'll let you go.
Thank you so much.
All right, good to talk to you, boys.
Good to talk to you as well, and wish you the best of luck, whatever you decide to run for in the future. There,
No, I won't
or
be-
from.
I'm jogging. I do like to jog. Do you? I think Jared, you
Jared.
said I was.
Just say a verb and she'll just keep going.
Jared, hello.
Silence.
Hello.
I love silence. It's just.
No, I can't wait for that. You know what I miss on the phones is that boop boop boop, or that loud.
The busy
wait.
signal.
The busy. That's right. The busy signal.
Yeah, you never hear that anymore.
You don't. I used to call the number to listen to the time and the temperature.
She has a lot of time on her hands.
She sure does, and apparently did.
I miss those days. I do.
The Senate floor has erupted.
You can't hang up a cell phone the way you can hang up
No.
a wall kitchen phone.
Apparently, you can't turn off a microphone either.
The Senate floor has erupted as
Bye-bye.
Senator Cory Booker has accused Democrats of being complicit
And what?
with Trump.
Oh.
This is on a couple of police bills. Amy Klobuchar, is one of the co-signers on the Democrat side. So the Democrats are split on it. And overall, I think you have several, middle ground Democrats that like the idea of more policing in their state.
Okay.
And
Wait. So it's a federal thing.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah. So they're trying to
Give more money?
Give more money for policing in states across the board.
Okay. All right.
The left-leaning Democrats don't like that. More moderate Democrats do like it, like Amy Klobuchar. Cory Booker does not like it. He got on the Senate floor and he said this.
Democratic Party needs a wake-up call. I see law firms bending a knee to this president, not caring about the larger principles.
I watch
That
Game of
those
Thrones.
Free speech rights that you could take on any client. Why are you bending the knee?
Oh,
I see
Game of Thrones.
universities that should be bastions of free speech bending at the knee to this president.
Game of Thrones.
I see businesses taking late-night talk show hosts off the air because they dare to insult a president.
And
I
don't
see
make money.
people who want mergers suddenly think
Is
that
this
they
a
have to pay
wrestling thing?
tribute to this president. And what are the very people here elected to defend the Constitution of the United States, saying, oh, well, today, let's look the other way and pass some resources that won't go to Connecticut, that won't go to Illinois, that won't go to New York, that will go to the states he likes.
Oh, got him.
He said a lot of
I just don't
nothing.
like
He
the
screamed.
presentation of it.
No, he's a performative guy.
Yeah.
Remember, he broke the record for saying nothing for 28 hours or whatever?
Yes.
He's running for president.
I know. That's why he's been doing these
Yeah,
things.
that's
Guess
why
what? He's going to do as well as Kamala Harris did her first time.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Tim. No,
I thought
no.
we had hanged up on her. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Oh, we have to go to commercial, Madam Vice President.
Oh, I love a commercial.
Maybe we'll get both you and Cory Booker on in
Ancient
the
Chinese
next segment.
secret, huh?
Okay, Calgon, take
That's a
me.
good one.
Yeah, we don't say that anymore. You think you would know that? That's that.
Well, Chinese. You can't say Chinese.
No, you can't talk about laundry detergent that way.
Oh, maybe some things were better before.
What would you do with $1,000 this summer?
Hotel, pool, week at the beach, cabin in the woods.
Whatever you want to do this summer,
WSB has $1,000 to make it happen.
Thank you.
$1,000 Thursdays gives you the chance to win $1,000 every hour between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m.
I am so excited.
Listen for the keyword at 9, 10, and 11 a.m. and 12, 1, 2, and 3 p.m.
Enter the keyword at WSBradio.com or on the WSB app within that hour.
You could win $1,000.
No way. Is this a joke?
Get all the info at WSBradio.com.
$1,000 Thursdays.
Tomorrow from 95.5 WSB, where Atlanta wins.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Priority Men's Medical Center restores your love life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Priority Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Priority Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. To restore your love life in just one visit, call now. 404-885-8885.
Better prices, better views. Window comfort, meant just for you. Window comfort.
Window Comfort's exclusive window line is built for Georgia's extreme heat and guaranteed to lower your energy bills. Right now, get buy two, get two free with no payments till 2026. Schedule your no-pressure estimate today at windowcomfort.com.
Better prices, better views. Window comfort, meant just for you. Window comfort.
At Kroger, you never compromise. You get high quality and low prices. Like you never compromise your meal with our spring salad mix that's guaranteed fresh. And you never compromise your budget with lower prices on over 1,000 items. Hand it to Kroger shoppers. You never compromise. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
Right now, Kroger brand 80% lean ground beef is on sale. Just $4.99 a pound in 3-pound packages with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
If I said to focus your energy, where would you start? Let's say you run a business, a school campus, a hospital, or a government facility. Finding ways to save can be overwhelming, but Georgia Power has energy efficiency tips and rebates to help. Things like improving lighting with LEDs, making HVAC upgrades, adding building controls, and more. Look, you've got a business to run and numbers to hit. Georgia Power can help you focus your energy where it matters most. Learn more at georgiapower.com/biz.
When it comes to your home, quality is crucial. Trust the Plus. Painting Plus. The Plus means siding, gutters, windows, decks, porches, roofing, and of course, painting.
Hi, I'm Charlie, owner of Painting Plus and the Plus family of businesses. Quality comes first. We have the most experienced exterior craftsmen in the industry.
If your home's exterior has it, the Plus can improve it. Painting Plus. Siding, gutters, windows, decks, porches, roofing, and more. Trust the Plus. PaintingPlus.com.
We are taking your open mics on the WSB radio app. And Jared, I believe you have
A couple? Couple for Autumn. You want some love or some hate first, Autumn?
Let's do hate first.
Yeah, you got it.
I understand Autumn's point, but since she's predisposed to despise Trump, I really don't take her seriously on this issue. Sorry, Autumn. You're hot.
What is? Well, there you go. That was a back.
Oh well, okay then.
Yeah, that soothes it. What point did he elaborate on what point it was?
Yeah, he's talking about the thing with the golf and how I think it's right. I'm assuming that's what he's talking about.
Well, yeah, she is hot. You know, I like him over 40. I do.
So I said that Biden should not have pardoned his son, and I don't like Biden either. Well,
who do you like, Autumn?
I like my kids, and I like Joe.
She's very
like
stoic.
my hair.
She's into stoicism. You only care about the world that you can control and that it surrounds you at all times.
A little bit, yeah. And I
Actually,
think,
not a bad way to live. I wish I could get there.
yeah. I hear the stuff that we talk about, and just like how Eric has moved into this, it's like I don't really let that stuff in because it is so difficult and you feel so helpless. And I already am trying to do life in the best way I can. Like, I can't fix those big things.
Yeah.
And there are some people out there that maybe feel like they can, and maybe they can, and that's for them to do, not for me.
Sure, and that's an amazing way to try to be every single day, is to not let this stuff from the outside world bombard you. But you can't turn on the television or open a phone without that trying to creep its way in. And it just does all the time. You're constantly bombarded with silliness. What's the other one?
Guys, Autumn Fisher is on fire today. That had me laughing my butt off. Great job, Autumn. Keep it up.
You're welcome, guys.
Yeah,
You're
we're
welcome.
mad at. Well, I mean, I texted her and said that was awesome earlier. So
Yeah,
I did.
people were letting her know ahead of time.
Yeah, so cool. Anyway, yeah, great
You wrote
job,
the whole
Autumn.
script for me.
Yeah,
Great job. Great job.
No, I didn't say that. I said I texted you and said it was great. Now you're going to turn it around on me.
And we didn't even get to utilize this.
Space is exciting. It spurs our imaginations.
That's too okay.
And it forces us.
Come on, no, that's enough.
It forces us.
I'd rather hear Autumn do it.
It forces us into a society where you're stupid.
Do we have time for another story before we go to break?
Sure do. Trump says the United States and India are still negotiating after the 25% U.S. tariff threat that will take effect.
Are they threatening us, or are we threatening them?
We are threatening them because they are importing a ton of oil from Russia. And we're trying to obviously cut Putin off. We gave a bunch of energy to Europe, so that way we could try to cut Putin off there. And now we're trying to cut Putin off from giving energy to India.
They have an ocean with their name on it. Why don't they just look for the oil there?
That's a good point. I don't know what the topography of the Indian Ocean is and whether or not it has.
It's probably deep.
Well, I'm sure it's deep, but I don't know if it has the resources in it.
You know what
that
it has a
need.
lot of is water.
And fish.
True.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if it has a lot of petroleum.
I would
or
love
oil.
to go to India and sign a big, beautiful deal. Well, I mean, not going to go there. I mean, come on. I'm not going there. But it would be great to have them come here, the president, and then, they buy all of our stuff. And, it's low tariffs and equitable for both us and the Indian people. That'd be great. And then, maybe we'll celebrate. The president will come, Modi.
Yeah.
He'll sit in the chair, and then I'll, make fun of somebody that works for me for an hour. That'd be great.
That's got to be the oddest thing when a foreign leader comes into the Oval Office and sits down and they open it up to the press and people ask all these questions that are not related to the leader that is in the room with Trump.
It has to be even worse if they don't speak English. Like Modi speaks English, and anybody.
Is he getting it? But are they getting it translated as they're sitting there?
What is insults and stuff?
Yeah, everything that's happening if they don't speak English.
Yeah, it's all being broadcast into a device in their ear.
Okay, so they hear it.
Yeah, they're probably thinking like, what is wrong with this nut? Or not. They might be laughing. I would be laughing. I'd be thinking it's funny because it is
but
funny.
Then don't you think dealing with the person, you'd think, well, this is very childish. This person is
perhaps, but maybe behind the closed doors, it's not like that. We don't know because we're never there, and there's no recordings of it, as far as I know.
It kind of seems like that. From what people have said working with him.
You ever watch the Golf Channel? Let's watch that for a little while. MTV used to be so good. They used to show music videos, and now it's all just reality shows.
Is that chill Trump? He's like half a gummy in.
Yeah, I eat a half a gummy, you know. I mean, it's CBD only because, you know, no psychoactive ingredients.
Not into that?
Oh, no, you know, my brother Fred, you know, he was an alcoholic. I've never touched a drug. Caffeine. I've never, ever done a drug other than caffeine, and never had a drop of alcohol in my life.
Just all the caffeine, the ladies, right? That was you, at least back in the day.
I mean, I'm not addicted to ladies. I have had 3 in my life that I love very much.
Just 3.
Just 3, that's it.
Only 3.
Sometimes I think that's true.
Yeah.
No
I
way.
do sometimes. I do. Not all the time, but sometimes I think, you know, maybe Stormy
When did
Daniels.
he make his most money?
90s, maybe 80s and 90s. I don't know. He's been a reality star since the late 90s, more than he's been anything else, other than president, of course.
I just wonder. I mean, he was a bit of a socialite, I'm assuming.
He was always out with his wife. He was always out with his wife, yeah. So maybe not. I don't know. But I first saw him on New York News, and then he was on all these shows that were broadcast out of New York, and then National and Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. Those things were nuts. But, you know, sometimes I think that way. I think maybe he's just, 3-woman man over the course of 40 years. Well, everybody's weird.
Yeah.
Autumn is not.
I don't like Autumn because she doesn't like Trump.
What brought back the memories to me and how long Trump's been relevant was I was going through some of my old 2000s and 20-teens rap, and Young Jock raps about him. And
Your rap
it's,
songs?
It's going down. Wow. It's going down. Young Jock's the one, the rapper that raps
Everybody
about.
mentioned Trump. Everybody.
About
You
Trump.
Go back to the late 80s, early 90s. There's rap songs. There's rock songs. Everybody mentioned Trump.
Yeah, so it just shows you.
Hey, if you got weekend plans, make sure your home is ready for them. I called Wise Guys Pro Wash, and boom, the house, driveway, and patio were spotless. They even cleaned the roof. I didn't even have to be home. They are truly professionals using the top equipment in the industry, and their soft washing kept my home safe and damage-free, and the results, incredible. Wise Guys has more than 2,000 five-star reviews, and I know why now. So mention me, Chris Chandler, for $70 off your next service. Book today at wiseguysprowash.com.
WSB Atlanta, WSBB FM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
Greg is a real Prevagen user, and this is his story.
Hi, I'm Greg. I'm not an actor. I'm just a regular person. 8 years ago, I just didn't feel like I was on my game. I started taking Prevagen, and I want people to know that Prevagen has worked for me. Give it a try. I want it to help you just like it has helped me.
Prevagen, at stores everywhere without a prescription. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Testimonialist was compensated for their time.
Ever wonder why you have insurance for your car or home, but not your digital life? Meet WebRoot Total Protection, your digital bodyguard that includes antivirus, identity protection, VPN, cloud backup, and more. With plans for individuals and families, WebRoot takes the guessing game out of cybersecurity so you can get back to living your best life online. Go to webroot.com/radio and get 50% off today. That's webroot.com/radio to get 50% off today. Live a better digital life with WebRoot because peace of mind shouldn't be optional.
Listen up, because women have long waited for the world to recognize the importance of our health.
Northside Hospital goes beyond "we hear you" to "we're out here with you," because women deserve more than open ears.
They deserve open doors, and 1 ounce of action is worth 1,000 words.
Northside is rolling up our sleeves and getting to work for you.
This is a house call. Heard. Learn more at northside.com/heard.
If you're thinking about selling your home this summer, now is the time. With a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can sell your home hassle-free and make the most money. Hi, this is Mark Spain. The guaranteed offer for Mark Spain Real Estate's the easiest way to sell your home. Skip the hassle of costly repairs and sell your home stress-free. There's no showings, no open houses, and no waiting or wondering when your home's going to sell. Our guaranteed offer keeps you in control. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Every 36 seconds, a vehicle is stolen in the United States. Cars are an important investment, and you have the power to protect it. Remove valuables from your car or place out of view. Roll up your windows completely. Don't leave your car running while unattended, especially during the winter. And always lock your doors and take your keys or fob with you. If you know something about a vehicle theft, call us at 1-800-TEL-NICB.
This is a public service message from the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
Get the WSB Radio app.
This story is breaking right now.
Get notifications from your source for news.
If you have the WSB Radio app, then you saw the breaking news.
Get the WSB Radio app.
Don't miss a thing with the WSB app.
Download it from the App Store today.
News, weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 4 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by QC Kinetics. Our top local story, a Marietta man living the good life now faces 170 years in federal prison after he's convicted in a multi-million-dollar COVID relief and tax fraud scheme.
Carl Tajagbo is living a lavish lifestyle, a $1.7 million home in Marietta, driving luxury cars, even a down payment on a yacht. United States Attorney Theodore Hertzberg tells me Tajagbo got COVID relief money by pretending he had a gold mine in Africa with some 490 Americans working for him.
And he claimed that some of those Americans were Keanu Reeves, Gene Hackman, Oliver Twist, used names of all sorts of celebrities and fictitious persons.
He's convicted of bank fraud, wire fraud, and money laundering. He'll be sentenced in November. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
91 degrees in Atlanta, watching for storms to bubble up through this evening. Will we see more tomorrow? Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz has Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. This is all new at 4 o'clock. An expert is questioning a new state report on the escalator malfunction at the Vine City MARTA station.
They didn't need all this other fluff in there.
Forensics consultant and expert witness Sean Johnson says the state's inspection is starting to indicate what, but doesn't say why this emergency happened with the MARTA escalator. The missing drive motor belts noted, he says, likely came off during the event, not before. But Johnson says even if the escalator was overloaded, as MARTA believes, the brakes should have engaged.
The number one thing that everybody is overlooking, an escalator can absolutely overspeed because of different conditions, such as overloading. But the thing is, you don't have belts break off.
MARTA has declined comment, citing pending litigation. Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
12 teens in DFAC's custody are found living in the basement of a Metro Atlanta church.
Clayton County fire crews respond to the Now Faith Church on Rex Road for a medical call. That's where they find the teens in rooms with their own beds, belongings, and TVs. Fire Chief Tim Sweat says while they weren't living in poor conditions,
we advised them, along with myself and the fire marshal, that the dwelling was not set up from a fire code perspective to be used as a boarding and group home.
The teens had all been moved there after a previous state-run facility encountered flooding issues. They've all been moved to other state facilities. Austin Eller, 95.5 WSB.
So far, no comment from the church. Now a WSB money update. The Federal Reserve again leaving interest rates unchanged for the fifth time this year. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell says they're trying to wait and see on the impact of tariffs.
Higher tariffs have begun to show through more clearly to prices of some goods, but their overall effects on economic activity and inflation remain to be seen.
And President Trump continues to blast Powell for not lowering rates.
We should be the lowest interest rate, and we're not. We're 38. Number 38 because of the Fed.
There are some signs of a split as 2 Federal Reserve governors vote to reduce borrowing costs while 9 vote to stand pat. Some Georgia Democrats are warning federal funding cuts could impact the state's seniors. Here's a report all new at 4 o'clock.
A recent Brown University study found 37 nursing homes in Georgia could close because of federal cuts to Medicaid. State Representative Bryce Berry says,
to even allow one nursing home to close is unacceptable, but 37 is a moral failure.
Chris Downing, president and CEO of the Georgia Healthcare Association, pushed back on this, saying nursing homes are carved out of the legislation, and he says it's too soon to say what impact the bill will have. From the state capitol, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
New smart lights are going up in Tucker. They're equipped with cameras and Wi-Fi routers. Business owner Larry Shuba, who's been in downtown Tucker for 16 years, says he thinks the lights are a good idea.
Anything we can do to prevent crime, keep the community safer is a win-win.
The smart lights are connected to the internet and can eventually incorporate video analytics and AI to monitor the trails in real time. The Dunwoody Police Department mourns the loss of one of its own. The agency announces Detective Jordan Laverty has died unexpectedly. No word on how he died. He served in Dunwoody for 8 years and worked for the DeKalb County Police Department for several years before that. The agency says it is heartbroken and is wrapping its arms around his family. It is now 4:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now it's live team coverage of traffic and weather, and triple team traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Not the way we wanted to start the afternoon, Bill, but it's a travel advisory into Midtown, 85 southbound below Georgia 400 crash and 3 left lanes, 85 slows from North Druid Hills, 400 from Lennox Road. Think about using the Buford Spring Connector, Peachtree, or Piedmont are some alternates there. Once you get past that, 75, 85 northbound hitting the brakes again below 17th Street down to I-20. Northbound delays from University Avenue as you make your way up past Peachtree, Pine Street into Midtown. How are things looking on I-20 into DeKalb County, Sydney Darden?
Not so great. We did just have one stall clear I-20 westbound near exit 71 to Panola Road that was causing you backup out of Stonecrest, but now we're getting word of something new, possibly blocking another left lane, I-20 westbound near exit 68 to Wesley Chapel Road. We're trying to get eyes on that right now, but again, you can expect a lot of slowdown if you're making your way towards the east side 285 perimeter. All that to say, maybe just hop on Covington Highway instead. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
I'm Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz. With the latest, most accurate and dependable weather forecast, we'll have a few isolated showers around through the evening, even into the night. Dry overnight into Thursday morning with some patchy fog. We'll start at 75. Scattered afternoon storms Thursday, high 92.
Storm tracker radar is clear in metro Atlanta right now. It's 90 in Union City, 89 in Conyers, 86 in Woodstock. More news at 4:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 2 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. Eric Von Hessler returns to this program on Monday, August 4th. Let's do this.
He's a misanthrope, he has a dark heart, and he needs a good psychiatrist. It's Greg Russ with stories from Studio B1.
Greg Russ, welcome to the show today. So early on a Wednesday, so rare.
I know. Thank you for accommodating my schedule. I have to go schmooze with work people tonight. I'm not happy about it.
Yeah, that happens, though. You got to get out there. You got to put yourself out there, meet the higher-ups, maybe get a raise, a bonus.
You got to play the game.
Pat on the
Part of
back.
it.
Yes.
My whole career, I haven't really played the game, and I'm proud of myself for getting to where I have gotten without playing the game. I guess you played a little bit, but
yes,
I've been true to myself, Tim. I have not betrayed who I am. But we're getting to the point. I see you grow in your career. You get to a certain level. I'm a director at this point. And you start to see the backstabbing and the stepping on people's heads. You're like, oh, boy, it really does. It's real. Like, if you want to continue to progress, I guess you got to.
You should have stuck with radio. That doesn't happen here.
No, not at all. I mean, you in radio.
I haven't seen it here, but I have seen it in the past. I haven't seen it since I've been here.
No, in any corporate structure, I think that happens. But in radio, what happens is you step on people's heads and you realize, wow, I just crushed that person's spine for a $45,000 a year salary. Do I feel good about that? No, not really.
No, but that happens. Did you got any stories today?
I do. TikTok. Maybe going to go dark. We're talking about this again. Obviously, it was supposed to happen. It did happen for a day, right?
Yeah.
When was that? Was that February?
It was January.
Yeah, January.
I was I was in Asheville, and I remember being at the bar and looking all around, and people were on their phones, and they were all shocked, kind of collectively shocked.
What am I
going
to do? I'll have to go to
I
Reels.
loved it.
I know you love it. But you're not even on it, so why?
No.
Schadenfreude.
No, what happened is recently I started looking at TikTok, and I feel like I'm addicted.
Yeah,
and I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people feel that way, and I don't feel like I have the self-control to stop. So it's like if alcohol's in front of me and I don't feel like I can stop, it's like just get rid of it.
Yeah,
take it away from me. So TikTok, Trump's new deadline is September 17th. He's been tacoing this thing, kicking the can down the road. But this time he says, if the transfer of TikTok doesn't happen by the 17th to an American company, it's going dark.
He can't do it again. He can't postpone it.
I mean, he can do whatever he wants. They did pass a law, though, right?
Oh, yeah, and he's ignoring the law.
Yeah, that's what's weird about it. Is the law is there, but Trump's going to do what he wants to do. He did originally say, I think, April when he took office.
And then he extended it twice, hasn't he?
Yeah,
or at least once, yeah.
He's always chickening out.
There are, well, in this case, I would have to agree with him on chickening out, because there are so many people on there who have made careers for themselves or side hustles or even actual businesses. And what's Autumn going to do without it? I mean, that's one of my main concerns.
I'll have to talk to the kids.
I mean, it's how she gets the news.
I'll have to make dinner for them.
Avoidance. That's where she goes to hide. She crawls into that.
Autumn, you already left that first time it happened. You left TikTok, correct?
Yeah, I went to, but I replaced it with, Zhao Hongshu.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you gave up on that for some reason and went back to TikTok.
I did, because TikTok, it was good. Like, okay, listen, Zhao Hongshu was really good when everyone was like migrating over there because everybody was really funny. And then it was really fun to see the Chinese people see like, whoa, Americans are so funny, so it was kind of fun. But then once it went back, once TikTok reopened, it was just a lot of Chinese content that,
But they're not going to sell it. They're not going to sell it. I don't think they will, unless they get a really good deal. Unless they get a good deal, and it's probably going to be tied into the tariffs, things like that.
I did hear that the tariffs, China won't admit this, but the tariffs are having more of an impact on their economy than they're letting on. So maybe if it is tied into the tariffs and Trump says, we'll ease some of those if you finally sell this, maybe it'll go through. Democrats are arguing that he doesn't have the authority to extend it again, but he's done it several times already.
Yeah, but they can't support getting rid of it, or their voters will get mad. And I will get mad because I won't be able to find clips from the show Maude or All in the Family, all those relevant cultural things that I care about so much.
Those don't exist anywhere else?
I'm sure they do, but because of the algorithm and how good it is, I'm just fed stuff other than the ads and some stupid things that I'm not interested in. I get fed 90% of the time stuff I want to see. I'm sure everybody does.
Yeah, we do. I think what even if TikTok went away, because it just goes away, just like Vine, right? Vine was purchased by Twitter, and I loved Vine, and it was fine. It went away. I was disappointed. I was bummed, but okay. What I don't like is that the president is stepping in to like dictate what a company can do as far as who owns it. I just think that's odd.
Well, he didn't have anything to do with that. It was a law that was passed and signed by Biden, so he's
I don't like that either.
Right.
They say it's a national security risk, which it could be. Like there is manipulation going on with the algorithm.
Well, the argument that they collect your data, that is a stupid argument because every single app on your phone collects your data.
Yeah,
I agree.
You could make the argument that an American company being active or an American app company being active in another country could be a threat to their
which is why China doesn't let any of that stuff.
Right. So it's the same argument across the board.
And then did they use VPNs in China? I read a story today that the UK is going to arrest you if you use a VPN because they're closing, putting the smackdown on certain content coming into the country.
The adult websites.
Well, that and other things. So
that's real. They will arrest you.
That's what this article said. I don't know how true it is.
Well, I know the UK and even Germany, some other European countries, if you post things online, that the freedom of speech doesn't exist over there where they're the same way it exists here, and they will arrest you for things like that. So it wouldn't surprise me. I just didn't hear that the VPN was going to be made illegal.
I like to joke with English Nick about these stories because I saw another one today that in the UK, they're going to try, Labour Party's going to try to make it mandatory that all vehicles have to have a breathalyzer in them and record you at all times.
What?
Yeah.
It's just too much. You're reverting to the bad actors now dictating the way everyone else needs to live. Like in theory, it's like, okay, I'm not driving drunk, but the fact you have to do it.
Yeah, I get it. All right, you got another story?
I do. Lyft is apparently going to give passengers greater control over their ride vibe with, quote, game-changing new features. The features aim to foster better driver-passenger relationships. Basically, you can say, I like this driver. I want to use this driver again. Or I hated this driver. I don't want to use them again. And then there's tools like audio recording. So if something's going wrong in your ride, you can click that pretty quickly and start recording the conversation.
What if the passenger puts a metal chain around your neck and makes you drive to a desert? No, that's Dexter. Jared, you use Lyft a lot. I never use these apps, but does this excite you, or do you not care, or what?
I mean, most of my Lyft rides, to be honest, are probably 10, 15 minutes at the most because I'm just going from one neighborhood in Atlanta to the other.
Sure.
I would say it would be cool to have a different vibe if I'm going from Swanee to the airport. I'd like that. Or if I'm going from Woodstock to Stone Mountain, I'd like that. But in terms of like going from where I am over in West Midtown over to Buckhead,
you're in and out. You hop in, get out.
It's easy.
I'd
be okay.
I think it's weird that you have to like help. This isn't like a luxury service. This is a taxi.
It is.
So like I'm going to create my own vibe. I'm going to be in my headphones doing my own thing.
I want LEDs. That's how I create my vibe. You give me that control, the clicker that allows me to set any color to the LEDs on your ceiling, then I've got the vibe that I want.
Yeah.
In general, I know in most cities drivers are just people. Sometimes they're, hey, I was at the grocery store and I figured I'd make some money on the way home. We got to go fast. I got ice cream in the trunk. But in New York, it's regulated, so you get, quote, professional drivers.
Okay.
You know, they're not the best drivers in the world. But by default, they don't really talk to you because that's just the standard.
I'm happy with that.
Does it happen? I was going to ask for everyone else on the show, when you're just jumping in a lift and it's a person who's driving home from a place. Are there I mean, Jared's friendly anyway. He
If
probably
I'm
likes the
drunk, I'll talk to
conversations.
him. Jared?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I have conversations all the time with my Lyft or Uber drivers. And I was going to say, now after reading more into the story here, Greg, the reason why they're doing this, too, is because Lyft, as far as I know, has not jumped into the driverless car game yet.
Oh.
And inside those Waymo driverless cars for Uber, you absolutely have the vibe. You can change, like, your own customized music in there. It has color schemes in there. So this is 100%.
I would just play death metal and leave it.
Yeah, this is to compete with that.
Yeah.
I'll let them chats these people up, though.
I mean, I don't chat them up. If they talk to me and they're usually if they're a woman, then it's fine. If it's a guy, I'm not trying to talk to you.
Yeah.
That's actually one of the reasons. I guess Uber has rolled out a women's preferences feature. They're testing it in certain cities as a pilot program.
That's smart.
And-
You don't want to get some, hey, what are you looking
Yeah,
for?
for
It's
sure.
It's a great idea.
Yeah. Hey, we got to
But they know where you're going, right? When you so even I know they don't see your exact address, but when they drop you off,
Yeah.
and it's a home, it's like, all right, this person lives here.
I just said, drop me off 2 miles from my house. I'll walk. Hey, we have a pair of tickets to give away to see Blackberry Smoke on Friday, August 23rd at Cadence Bank Amphitheater at Chastain Park. Just be caller number 10 to 404-872-0750. Tickets are on sale now at livenation.com. Let's say hello to Alex Williams, who says, travel advisory on I-85 into Midtown.
Hey, good afternoon, Tim and gang. Yeah, not good if you're trying to get into Midtown out of Northeast Atlanta or Buckhead. Crash still in 3 left lanes. Tow trucks are on the scene, hopefully to clear it up. This is I-85 southbound, south of Georgia 400 before you get to 17th Street. You're jammed up on 85 south of North Druid Hills, 400 back toward Lenox. Think about using Peachtree, Piedmont, the Beaverage Spring Connector, although that's slow. Some ways to get you around that. And in Northwest Atlanta, 75 southbound before Morris Mill Road, exit 254. They just blocked and reopened all lanes to get a stall off to the right. How's I-75 heading toward Cobb County, Sydney Darden?
It's really not too great. You're really going to be on that brake pedal 75 northbound as you're making your way past Canton Road towards that 575-75 split. And speaking of that 575 area, we did have some road construction cleared out of the left lane northbound as you're making your way past exit 3 to Chastain Road. But nonetheless, you are still really slow making your way towards Woodstock. This report is sponsored by Whole Foods Market. Save on your favorite brands at Whole Foods Market and get 30% off all Annie's products with Prime through August 5th. This is while supplies last. Shop and store online. Terms apply from the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
You're by the pool.
You're relaxing.
You're sipping a drink.
Someone brings you a towel.
Adjust the umbrella.
Sound like a fantasy?
It's not.
This is Sandra from Grayson, Georgia. I just won $1,000 from WSB.
WSB's $1,000 Thursdays tomorrow.
Listen for the keyword at 9, 10, and 11 a.m. and 12, 1, 2, and 3 p.m.
Enter the keyword at WSBRadio.com or the WSB app.
I just put the keyword in, and oh my God.
Win $1,000. Get all the info at WSBRadio.com.
Thank you.
$1,000 Thursdays
from 95.5 WSB.
where Atlanta wins.
Summer's a time to feel and look your best, but I'm not talking about your abs or your tan. Hey guys, it's Mark Aram here. I'm talking about your hair. Restore that bald spot, reverse your receding hairline, or add volume to thinning during Advanced Hair's once yearly summer savings event. Advanced Hair's simple one-day treatment begins to regrow your own natural hair the very next day, and they guarantee your new hair will grow. There's absolutely no one in hair restoration I trust more than Advanced Hair. Take advantage of your flexible summer calendar and get the most hair for your dollar. Advanced Hair summer sales event on for a limited time, so get the details and schedule your free consultation today. 470-660-HAIR. One-day treatment, life-changing results. With Advanced Hair, your new hair is guaranteed to grow. Check out the incredible before and afters and take advantage of their best offer ever. That's 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com. 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
The Lloyd Advisory Group has a question for you. Is your retirement inflation-proof? Here's what we mean. In retirement, chances are you're on a fixed income with unpredictable expenses. So how do you not run out of money when the cost of just about everything continues to go up? you inflation-proof it. Financial advisor Mark Lloyd and the team at Lloyd Advisory Group can show you ways to help fight inflation so it doesn't outpace your income. Call us today at 770-766-5611. Inflation can take a huge chunk out of your retirement savings, but it doesn't have to. With some simple planning, inflation can go from being a major disruption to a minor annoyance. Call Mark Lloyd and the team at Lloyd Advisory Group now to start inflation-proofing your retirement today. 770-766-5611. That's 770-766-5611. Insurance products and services are offered through the Lloyd Advisory Group. Investing involves risk, including the potential loss of principal.
I love my home, and now I found a company that loves it as much as I do. TE Certified Electrical Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. It's Chris Chandler here. These folks have done work in my home. Boy, it didn't take long to realize I could trust their expertise, their attention to detail, and what I think you'll find, just as I did, an amazing level of service. TE Certified has more than 20,000 five-star reviews, and it's been serving Atlanta for decades.
TE Certified, we love your home.
If you're thinking about selling your home this summer, now is the time. With a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can sell your home hassle-free and make the most money. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
When you own a business, it feels like everything's on you. Orders, deliveries, employees, on you. That's why Comcast Business is giving you a year of mobile on us with your internet service.
Really?
Yep. We'll cover your first line of mobile for 1 year. So calling customers, getting directions, texting Janine and shipping, on us. The broken coffee maker? That one's still on you, which means you'll save hundreds for your business and get the fastest mobile service with 5G cellular and Wi-Fi hotspots on us. But hurry, this deal won't last long. Get a mobile plan and free up the budget to maybe, I don't know, fix that coffee maker? Get mobile on us for 1 year, you guessed it, on us. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ends 9/22/25. Restrictions apply. New mobile customers only with internet standard service or above. Limited to value of 1 unlimited intro line apply via 12 monthly internet bill credits. 1 discount per account. Fastest mobile based on mobile Wi-Fi and cellular data in service areas. Ookla Speed Test Intelligence 2H24.
Congratulations to Liz Chadwick of Kennesaw, Georgia, who picked up a pair of tickets to see Blackberry Smoke on Friday, August 23rd at Cadence Bank Amphitheater at Chastain Park. Tickets still on sale at livenation.com. Greg, do you have another story for Stories from Studio B1?
I do. ChatGPT offered step-by-step instructions for self-harm, devil worship, and ritual bloodletting.
What?
A report has revealed. Some people asked it about creating a ritual to Moloch. Moloch, a Canaanite deity linked to child sacrifice.
Yeah.
And so it started giving...
yeah.
Well, I know what Moloch is.
It started giving responses to that, which at what point, when you are prompting this thing to speak to you about those things, how much blame can you really put on the chatbot when it exists to give information? I don't think that we should be protected. I mean, that's on you as the user. I do understand that there could be people who are feeling a certain way and they go talk to this thing and it does convince them to harm themselves. So there is a real issue there. I just don't know how much input I want. I guess at some point maybe become government control. Right now it's still private control, but they could start passing laws on it. Not that I necessarily need information on how to create a ritual offering.
I just don't, for Moloch. I mean, these days you probably have to find, like an effigy or something. There's a statue of Moloch in the woods in California where all those rich politicians and influencers all get together and take off their shirts and dance around. I can't remember the name of it. It's out in California. It's like Bill Clinton used to make fun of it. Nixon's on record making fun of it. But all the, these wealthy types, the politicians go there. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
How do you not know this? Alex Jones snuck into it, and I can't remember the name of the place.
Where's George?
I don't know about this either. I got to look this up.
Yeah.
We snuck
in.
They were doing a mock sacrifice.
How do you spell it? Moloch?
M-O-L-O-C-H. Moloch.
M-O-L-E-C-H.
It's a giant owl, I believe. I always forget. I always want to call it the Bilderberg Group, and I can't ever remember the name of the place. But there is a place. It's like for rich dudes. It's out in the woods. It's a campground. It's they
Rich
all
dudes.
kind of get to get. Well, there aren't a lot of women out there,
Well, that makes sense.
unless they're bussed in for nefarious purposes. But it's the elites, elite dudes.
I knew you'd know a lot about this, so I'm happy that I bring this up and you can speak
Moloch.
to Moloch.
Well, they go out there. We snuck in there one time. It's out in the woods in California, the redwoods, where they do effigy sacrifices and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see it now. Okay. So Bohemian Grove
There
is the
you
other
go.
name.
Bohemian Grove. We snuck into Bohemian Grove, where they do these fake ritualistic sacrifices. Ronald Reagan goes there. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Gavin Newsom goes out there and Gavin Newsom. Blah, 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 blah.
This is happening with
Needed a
AI.
sip of water. Yeah, it's telling you to worship deities and do all.
Well, there
sorts
was
of...
an AI therapist that was
Yes.
telling people interacting with it to go on a killing spree because the way the person talked to the chatbot, they said they wanted to be with the AI therapist, and the AI therapist said, "Well, I don't think the board will let that happen."
Yes.
And then it convinced the AI, then convinced the person to kill the board so they could be together.
That's why these things are demonic, Greg. These championships, especially with Elon Musk and Grok, it's all sort of craziness.
Greg, thank you, and good luck in your meeting tonight, hobnobbing with the higher ups.
Yes, thank you. I'll probably sit down
Stay
and say
away from
nothing.
Bohemian Grove, Greg. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
And at 425, not any better yet into Midtown right now. They're holding all lanes, 85 southbound below Georgia 400, trying to clear up this crash. You're slow out of Northeast Atlanta and Buckhead. Don't think about the Beaver Spring connector as an alternate because that's toast. Peachtree, Piedmont, Lenox, some of the ways around that. 75, 85 northbound still on the brake pedal, though, for the afternoon from University Avenue. Not going to break free of that. Slow down until you get up past Peachtree, Pine Street. What's going on over there on I-20 into Cab, Sydney Darden?
Well, unfortunately, they just had to close off all lanes. I-20 westbound near Wesley Chapel exit 68 to clear that stalled vehicle we were talking about earlier. That has really, really stacked up the ride as you're leaving Stonecrest. You can go ahead and hop on Covington Highway instead to make your way towards that east side perimeter. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage on any H system, make or model. Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
Every time I go somewhere, they seem to find me in my delicious, apparently, Yankee blood. Hey, it's Mark Aram here. I love summer in Georgia, but some things bug me and I gotta vent. Ankle biting, ear buzzing, face swatting, disgusting little germ factories. Mosquitoes everywhere this time of year, but not in my yard, thanks to Breda Pest Management. Licensed Breda techs, the best at safely protecting your family and pets from mosquitoes and the harmful viruses that they may carry. More rain? No problem, folks. If mosquitoes return within 30 days, only Breda will come back and retreat your yard for free. If you've got bites in places that bites shouldn't be, it's time to quit your itching. Be the superhero for your family and eliminate mosquito-borne viruses in your yard with one call to Breda. Breda, they handle bugs and critters. BREDA pest.com.
Breda, Breda, no need to be afraid of bugs.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now.
800-575-2798.
Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call
800-575-2798. That's 800-575-2798.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Belinda Skelton here for Atlanta Vision Institute, and I have Stephanie with me. She's a patient of Dr. Ashraf, and Stephanie recently had the laser optics procedure. Stephanie, why did you have the laser optics procedure?
I wanted to be able to not ever use reading glasses again because I got tired of pulling my phone out of my purse when I forgot them to blow things up, and I just wanted to see.
And how was life after laser optics procedure at Atlanta Vision Institute?
Incredible. I could read the bottom of a nail polish bottle. I don't need my readers, never used them since I've had my laser optics procedure. It's been amazing.
What would you say to people who are on the fence about having the procedure?
Do you want to see?
That says it all, folks. Folks, if you want to see like Stephanie, go to 2020atlanta.com. That's 2020atlanta.com.
Don't be late because you're crowdsourced your commute with a navigation app.
This might become a travel advisory. Yeah, they're in 2 left lanes.
Depend on us.
Some delays if they shut that ramp down.
Make sure you get where you need to be on time.
Jam starting at Langford Parkway, getting past Spring Street.
Local and dependable traffic 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
We had a lot going on this morning through Henry County.
WSB Triple Team Traffic.
95.5 WSB. How Atlanta gets there. Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 4:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by Hoffman Financial Group. Our top local story, the city of Tucker is trying out new smart technology.
Tucker installs smart lighting equipped with cameras and Wi-Fi routers along trails in the downtown area. These smart lights are connected to the internet and are capable of using artificial intelligence to monitor the trails in real time. Businesses in the downtown area like the idea. The owner of Village Shoe Service, Larry Schubaugh, tells me.
I think it's a good idea. Maybe help things with being safer.
The goal is to expand the smart lighting to cover 4.5 miles of new paths and also use it at the new Town Green, and that is set to open in late October. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
91 degrees in Atlanta. Storm chances on the increase through this evening. Does the storm threat return tomorrow? Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz has Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. A homicide investigation is underway after a man's death on the downtown connector.
Atlanta police say the man was fighting with someone near Andrew Young International Boulevard. During the fight, the man identified as Barry Walker fell into the highway and was struck by a white or light-colored sedan, killing Walker. The driver briefly stopped Sunday night but left the scene before law enforcement arrived. Homicide investigators are trying to find the person fighting with Walker as well as the driver of the vehicle who hit him. Anyone with information should call Crime Stoppers, and you could be eligible for a $5,000 reward. Amanda Moyer, 95.5 WSB.
A Marietta man could face life behind bars after he's convicted in a multi-million-dollar COVID relief and tax fraud scheme. U.S. Attorney Theodore Hertzberg says Carl Tajagbo used the money to live a lavish lifestyle.
He bought a $1.7 million home in Marietta. He bought a $121,000 BMW. He bought a $90,000 Land Rover, Range Rover. He bought a yacht that he made a down payment on.
The money was intended for struggling businesses. A Mexican national living in Metro Atlanta goes to prison for illegally trying to get a U.S. passport.
The U.S. Attorney's Office says 49-year-old Herman Madrigal used his Georgia driver's license and a fake California birth certificate to try and get a U.S. passport at a Gainesville post office. He's been convicted of passport fraud and will do 18 months in federal prison. But the U.S. Attorney says it's not just lying about American citizenship. Foreign nationals can use U.S. passports to carry out crimes, even terrorism, inside this country, and that Madrigal's conviction helps ensure national security. Steve Summers, 95.5 WSB.
12 teenagers are found living in a church basement in Clayton County in violation of county fire codes. Chief Keith Sweat says the teens were found at Now Faith Church on Rex Road. He says the kids were not living in deplorable conditions.
There were some TVs set up in some of the rooms with personal gaming stations where we observed some of the youth playing video games.
The kids are now in DFAC's custody. They had been living in a state-approved facility but were moved to the church after that facility had issues with flooding. There's no comment from the church. Now, a WSB Money update. The Federal Reserve is leaving interest rates unchanged. CBS Money reporter Jill Schlesinger says some consumers may be disappointed.
Those folks who are borrowers, people who are carrying credit card balances that are averaging 22%, or auto loans that cost almost 8%, those folks are not going to see any relief. And although the Fed does not directly control home loan rates, those too remain high.
Today's decision by the Fed comes despite pressure from President Trump, who's been calling for lower interest rates. The National Transportation Safety Board begins 3 days of hearings into the January crash involving an Army helicopter and a regional jet. CBS News transportation correspondent Chris Van Cleve is following the hearing.
Final findings and the recommendations to make aviation safer, those are probably still months away.
67 people died in the mid-air collision. It is now 4:34, and it's time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple Team Traffic starts now with Alex Williams.
The rough ride continues out of Buckhead and northeast Atlanta, all converging on I-85 southbound into Midtown. Hero unit picking up his cones from the left lanes where we've had this crash. 85 southbound below Georgia 400. Looks like they're still going to hang out in one right lane, and it is cooked 400 southbound back before Lennox Road. 85 south slow from North Druid Hills. The Beaver Spring connectors ruined as an alternate. Peachtree and Piedmont are still giving you a little bit of relief there. And looks like that earlier stall might have cleared 20 westbound past Panola Road, but still watching a rough ride from the mall at Stonecrest. Picked up some new trouble on I-75 south of the city, Sydney Darden.
Yeah, and it's also affecting at least one left lane, 75 northbound near exit 233, just past exit 233, rather than Mount Zion Road. You're going to see at least one left lane affected by a crash. It's only been there a few minutes. Authorities are still arriving on scene, but nonetheless, you can expect delays as you're making your way towards that south side perimeter on towards Hapeville. From the Cool-Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
I'm Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz. We'll dodge some scattered showers and storms through this evening, even into the night. Overnight and into Thursday morning, we dry up. There'll be some areas of fog to start the day. Thursday's low 75, high 92 with afternoon storms. Afternoon storms at 91 on Friday.
Storm tracker radar not showing any rain right now in the metro area. 91 in Sandy Springs, 89 in Gresham Park, and 91 in Canton. More news at 5 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Well, I bet it is safe to say you are sick and tired of home services companies that don't show up on time, don't get it right, ghost you then when you need them later. Hey, it's Chris Chandler. I don't have to worry about any of that because I only trust TE Certified Electrical Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. TE Certified is a well-oiled machine with the highest level of communication and follow-up. They're on time, friendly, and fully stocked.
TE Certified, we love your home.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Priority Men's Medical Center restores your love life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Priority Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Priority Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. To restore your love life in just one visit, call now. 404-885-8885.
George Stein literally wrote the book on DUI defense in Georgia. Let him represent you. GeorgeStein.com.
Breaking news. The Federal Reserve has left rates unchanged. I know that Trump's not going to be happy about that.
Jerkin Jerome Powell, the knucklehead at the Fed, won't lower the rates. Won't help the economy. I got to get rid of him. I got to fire him. I wonder why. You know, he did it for Biden. He did it for Biden right before the election. Election interference.
That's true. You are not happy with him.
Not happy at all. What a knucklehead. This guy's a jerk.
Two of the board members, two of the governors on the board dissented.
Michelle Bowman and Christopher Waller.
Which is the most dissent on their governor's board since 1993.
That's right. So I think we can kind of see with the economic numbers today,
which were good, right?
Came back with 3% growth for the second quarter, which that's great news. I think a lot of people, with all the tariffs and how uncertain the Trump presidency has been, there's one thing economically, like you can say what you want about whether tariffs are good, whether
we're making more money, bringing more money in than in the history of this country, okay? We got really good numbers. We did the EU very well. We're going to do really good with India. We're going to do so good, so beautiful. So beautiful. We're going to make so much money, you'll be swimming in it.
That's what a lot of people...
If the guy at the Fed plays ball. Otherwise, he's going to get fired.
But here, Mr. President, let me
What?
at least pitch this to you. The one problem when you lowered interest rates during your first presidency is, especially for home buyers, is it rose, even though the interest rate was low, it raised the cost of overall homes by a lot. And if you do that again and lower interest rates again, overall, I agree with you. I think
I
it's
know what
smart.
I'm doing, Jared. I'm making BlackRock wealthy.
I knew
they
it.
need a lot. They got to own everything, right? You want to rent a house or own a house? I mean, think about it. If you own a house, then you have to take care of it, right? You have to do everything. You got to cut the grass. You got to make sure everything works. But if you rent it, well, it's on the landowner, right? The landlord, you know. And
okay.
there's never been a bad landlord in the history of this country. Not once.
Salt of the earth.
Salt of the earth. Those slumlords, it's very mean thing to say to people. Very mean, very bad. Very bad.
So at least you're being honest with us now that that's what you would like people to do. I do think that
I think he wants people to be able to afford a home. I don't know that. I guess that's the result. The value of the houses went.
Yeah, there's no free lunch, is what I think.
That's what Autumn says all the time.
Hey, that's my line.
I like it. It's very appropriate in this case, and I think that
Unless you're Autumn, you could shoplift a sandwich from a grocery store. That's
Hey.
free. That's a free lunch.
That's a free lunch.
Autumn-
But if you get caught, then there's no free lunch.
No, you don't even get to eat it.
Nope.
get it taken away from you. But that's the problem, though, is that what people don't seem to understand is that with interest rates high now, the cost of homes is going down. And I think that that's a good, especially here in Atlanta.
But not of vehicles. Cars, man. It's ridiculous. Even a used car, they're almost at 30 grand.
It's outrageous how much they cost. And I think that what people don't understand is that if interest rates go down, then the cost of those kind of goods will go up again, like they did from 2016 to 2020.
Well, I just think he ought to lower it. I think he ought to lower it and make things nice for me.
There's a lot of good reasons to, Mr. President, and you're not wrong about that. But
I know.
Is America prepared to have to pay more? You're assuming that America is going to start making more money across the board.
We're throwing a lot of people out of the country. That means there's a lot of places they could go live.
And with the numbers today, you got to be feeling very good about things.
I feel good. I feel good.
I feel like I hurt my voice too much doing Alex Jones that I can't get.
Broke a pipe.
Well, I do have a package that you will enjoy here, Tim. This is big news here for Netflix.
30 years ago, I decided to give golf a try.
Happy Gilmore 2, the follow-up to the 1996 hit movie starring Adam Sandler, had the biggest opening weekend in the U.S. of all time for a film on Netflix, with more than 46 million views in 3 days. Sandler paid tribute to an old friend in the film.
Wow, that is some stone-age shiznit.
One scene features a clerk watching the sitcom Jessie on TV with actor Cameron Boyce, who died when he was 20 after suffering a seizure 6 years ago. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
What was the connection between those two?
Yeah, I don't get it.
So I believe that actor was in the original Happy
Oh, that's
Gilmore
right,
and then
okay.
passed away a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And so it was as without spoiling anything in Happy Gilmore 2, there are a ton of cameos and a ton of
over 60.
Oh, is it really that much?
Yeah.
60. Oh, I believe it. I mean, it's full of cameos and I guess a ton of callbacks, right? For lack of a better term, callbacks to moments that happened in the original.
And one of the best cemetery fight scenes I've ever seen in a movie.
Yes. Oh, yeah. That was fun.
Yes.
And for them to hit 46 million views, I mean, hey, salute to Netflix there. Good job. You came up with something that's perfect for your platform.
You got to wonder how that would have done in the theater. Probably not as well.
I don't think so. I would have been mad if I had paid money to go see that in the theater.
Why?
For me, after watching Happy Gilmore 2, I felt like it was unneeded but fun. I would not have paid money to go to the theater. I would not have gone to opening
I would have
weekend.
waited for it to come on streaming.
I would have been okay for.
Autumn hates it. She won't watch it.
I refuse. That's not true. I'll watch it, I guess.
You don't
it's
have
just
to.
another. It's just another sequel. Just another sequel.
You know,
nobody asked for.
You know, it's
and
true.
it's like a billion years too late.
Nah, it's only what 29 years.
Yep.
I've been waiting, sitting in my basement, waiting 29 years
I didn't
for
know you were waiting.
Happy
for so
Gilmore
long.
2, and lots of references to some of his other movies, including The Waterboy.
Yes, yeah, and I loved that part of it, and I thought that it was great.
Stupid.
It was a great gift to the fans of the
Sure.
original, and and Netflix, there's no loss, right? If
No,
you
they're
have
just going to keep giving him money now, and he can keep making movies.
Yeah, so he's probably going to sign a whole other deal.
He went through his Jerry Lewis phase. Now, the reason I'm making this, no, not well, yeah, that, but I'm making this. Jerry Lewis was one of the first comedic actors, writers to take ownership and create his own films, and he stylized a lot of directions and set design that were used by other movies for decades after he made these movies. But he got a little bit too old. He didn't have Netflix, so he started making some real stinkers. And by the 70s, I think the last movie he made was one of the worst movies ever made. Sandler kind of went that way. Once he got the independence to own what he was making with he and his friends, he just continued to make movies for his friends, and he made movies that would entertain a small audience and also a broad audience. He didn't go Will Ferrell either. For a while, Will Ferrell was in everything, and it sort of got annoying. Sandler just brought it all to where he knew it would succeed, and if he didn't want to be in it, he would produce it. Like what is that movie, Grandma's Boy?
Oh, Grandma's Boy. I loved Grandma's Boy.
But that movie wouldn't have been made without Adam Sandler. So he's done an awful lot for his friends and his fans, and I think we should all celebrate Happy Gilmore too.
They're relatively low cost to make as well too, because he's hiring all of his friends and his family to.
Well, they're low. They
got to get paid.
He gets the biggest part of the paycheck.
Well, and his family.
And then his friends get the biggest part, and then they get to have a cool vacation together.
Yeah, and John Daly will sit in your basement and do shots of hand sanitizer. Low key, man. John Daly is one of the funniest parts of the film.
Oh, he was great. He was great in this film, and
is that Shooter?
No. John Daly's the real professional golfer who always wears outrageous pants and smokes and drinks, and he has that real long David Letterman beard.
Yeah, Shooter McGavin is in this. Is in this movie.
I saw that there was that cameo.
He has the funniest line in the entire film too, which I won't spoil.
He does. Now, going to the AI front, I got another package for you guys.
A 2-page ad for Guess clothing in the new issue of Vogue looks like any other, but the curvy blonde-haired model, in one shot wearing a pale blue romper, another a black and white chevron maxi dress, isn't human. Fine print in the corner of the page reads, produced on AI. It sparked backlash on social media, with calls to cancel subscriptions and boycott Vogue. The company behind the ad, Serafine Valora, claims its work has also been published in Elle, Grazia, The Wall Street Journal, FT Magazine, and Harper's Bazaar. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
What's that, Deborah?
Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
She has the best voice. Absolutely.
She's got such an announcery voice, and she almost sounds like she's a robot.
Alex Williams says there is a crash on I-75 in Morrow.
Yeah, going to have to sound the travel advisory for this one, Tim. It is a crash. Really just the center lanes getting by at times. All lanes blocked. 75 northbound, Mount Zion Boulevard exit 231 with this widely scattered crash. 675 northbound will get you around that. If you're traveling 285 eastbound, the outer loop down there on the south side, they are blocking all lanes briefly to get a stall off to the right. 285 eastbound at I-675. Toughest part of the inner loop delays on the east side is 285 southbound, leaving I-85 in the Dorville-Tucker area, trying to get down to Highway 78, the Stone Mountain Freeway. What's the word in downtown Atlanta, Sydney Darden?
Well, it looks like we've got a lot of volume on the connector southbound, 75-85 southbound brake lights starting at exit 252 to Northside Drive. A really rough ride through Midtown past the Grady curve until you get to exit 248 there to merge onto I-20 in the heart of the city. Also seeing the brake lights 85 northbound around exit 240 University Avenue. That's going to make for a really, really rough ride until you reach Midtown. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
You've done it for 25 years now.
2,125,255.
Wow.
Thank you for giving to the Aflac Cancer and Blood Disorder Center at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta.
You can still donate at WSBRadio.com.
The WSB Carathon's mission will continue year-round.
Thank you for your support of Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. Your sky full of stars.
This is Scott Slade. Nothing takes the place of time when it comes to spotting problems with your health, especially trouble with your heart. The earlier, the better. That's where virtual imaging comes in. Virtual imaging's heart scan can be invaluable, giving you more time for you and your loved ones to take charge of your health. They can detect calcium levels in your arteries early with the best CT imaging in the Southeast and with 98% accuracy. To encourage you to take action now, for a limited time, Virtual Imaging is offering their heart scan for only $49. It's a $495 value, but appointments for this offer will fill up fast, so don't wait. To schedule your virtual imaging $49 heart scan, call 770-678-SCAN. That's 770-678-SCAN. Or make an appointment by visiting their website at virtualimagingatl.com. Some minimum requirements may apply. Early detection is your best protection. I know, it saves lives. Don't put it off. Take advantage of this great offer from Virtual Imaging.
Comcast Business High Five Hotline. What's the state of your excitement?
I signed my business up for the 5-year price lock guarantee, and I can't stop high-fiving people. High five!
Okay, deep breath. You're in a good place. You signed your business up for 5 years of gig speed internet and advanced security, all on our ultra-reliable network.
Gig speeds and advanced security? I'm so stoked!
Yep, and you get it at a great rate that's locked in for 5 years. Woo! The high five is just your body's way of saying, I'm winning.
So this is natural.
High-fiving everyone you see in a state of business savings enthusiasm? Totally natural.
Sweet! Thank you! Thank you! High five, everybody! High five!
The Comcast Business 5-year price lock guarantee is back, but only for a limited time, so sign your business up today.
High five!
Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ends 9/21/25 for new customers with qualifying bundle. Current customers may be eligible depending on services and area. Guaranteed rate applies to monthly service charge, excluding taxes and fees. Other restrictions apply.
Got a leaky pipe, heating, or cooling issue? Ace Hardware Home Services is around the corner with everything you need to fix it, including the expert to do the fixing. We're not just the helpful hardware folks. We're the helpful home service and repair folks, too. From plumbing to heating and cooling, the licensed and insured experts at Ace Hardware Home Services are ready to keep your home running smoothly all year long. Online at acehardwarehomeservices.com or call 770-233-7787.
It's July, and that means pool days, summer celebrations, and of course, heat. Georgia heat is brutal. Don't let your home be a sauna. Coolray has the perfect solution to keep you cool this summer. Coolray is offering you $2,250 in rebates and free attic insulation when you purchase your new complete Carrier system. You know, proper insulation is like a sidekick for your HVAC, keeping cool air in and hot air out. Call or go online to Coolray.com to book your appointment today. Coolray and Carrier. Turn to the experts.
Greg is a real Prevagen user, and this is his story.
Hi, I'm Greg. I'm not an actor. I'm just a regular person. 8 years ago, I just didn't feel like I was on my game. I started taking Prevagen, and I want people to know that Prevagen has worked for me. Give it a try. I want it to help you just like it has helped me.
Prevagen, at stores everywhere without a prescription. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Testimonialist was compensated for their time.
Ever wonder why you have insurance for your car or home, but not your digital life? Meet Webroot Total Protection, your digital bodyguard that includes antivirus, identity protection, VPN, cloud backup, and more. With plans for individuals and families, Webroot takes the guessing game out of cybersecurity so you can get back to living your best life online. Go to webroot.com/radio and get 50% off today. That's webroot.com/radio to get 50% off today. Live a better digital life with Webroot, because peace of mind shouldn't be optional.
Hey, Jared, our friend Rob texted me and said Cameron Boyce played Adam Sandler's son in both of the Grown Ups movies.
Oh, very good.
I don't think he was born when Happy Gilmore came out.
Well, I'm glad that we got it cleared up.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, he died? That's the one that died?
Yes, but yeah, I thought he was also in Happy Gilmore, but that wouldn't make any sense.
I didn't know that he died.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
He was also in Friends.
Was he? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was like maybe Ross Geller's kid or whatever.
Oh, really? So, yeah, he would have been a baby.
No. It was when he was older.
All right. Well, we'll have to do the timeline later, off the air.
Okay. I'll call you later. We'll hammer
We'll
it
talk.
out.
Get on the horn.
Headline from BuzzFeed here, guys. Doja Cat just mocked Sydney Sweeney's American Eagle ad campaign, and you need to see this.
No, you don't.
Or hear it.
That's right. You can hear it right here.
Does she swear?
She does not.
Okay.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
That's
So she's mocking the voice?
She sure is.
What do you think,
She's
Autumn?
just mocking it, the whole thing, you know.
Yeah,
Doja Cat's a dork. That's all.
I know.
That's all
And
you're
funny.
doing.
She's extremely
Yeah.
funny.
I didn't mean that as an insult. She's like nerdy and silly, so she did a silly thing. It's not like, ooh, smart commentary from Doja Cat. No, she's just being silly.
The cow song is the best. What?
You be the judge which one you like better.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney. That, by the way, that voice, AI.
That's really weird.
Sydney Sweeney.
After hearing this ad so much this week, whether it's been on 24-hour news or us playing it here on the show, I realized there is a massive error in that commercial, too.
What?
It's not that genes often shape the characteristics of your eye color. They always shape the color.
That's what this person said yesterday on the
Oh, good. I'm glad it was. I'm glad
on
it was
a TikTok we saw.
Yeah, the girl with the nose ring.
I'm glad it was clarified there because it's not often; it's all the time.
Unlike Autumn. Autumn's the only person with a nose ring that I'll pay attention to.
Yay! I win.
Yes, always.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
And they blew this up on social media like she was attacking Sydney Sweeney, but she's not. She's just having fun with it.
Yeah,
Got time for another story?
Silly.
We sure do. Let me play this package for you guys here.
Okay.
This one is about retirement costs.
According to Fidelity, a 65-year-old retiring this year can expect to spend an average of $172,500 in health care and medical expenses throughout retirement. This is a 4% increase from a year ago, and it includes all sorts of payments. For example, Medicare Part B and D, other medical expenses like co-payments, co-insurance, and deductibles for doctor and hospital visits, as well as out-of-pocket prescription drug costs.
Wake up, Grandpa.
Oh yeah. What did she say?
Gotta have a lot of money saved up for your medical bills when you retire.
Not if there's a bridge near your house. Alex Williams says there's a travel advisory on I-75 in Morrow.
Yeah, that's right, Tim. It is all due to this crash. 75 northbound. Correcting myself from the last report, it's actually north of Highway 54, Jonesboro Road, exit 233. That's where only a center lane is getting by. You're stacked up back to Mount Zion Boulevard. You can use I-675 north as an alternate. Traveling into downtown, much better news. That crash, 85 southbound below Georgia 400 is now completely off to the right, but you're still seeing the brake lights as you head into Midtown and downtown. 75-85 northbound slows University Avenue up past Peachtree Pine Street. How's I-75 looking through Cobb County, Sydney Darden?
Well, it's a little stop and go as you're coming off I-285. You're really going to see the majority of those delays in Cobb County around exit 261 and 263, the 120 loop. Now, once you get that 575-75 split, you're really going to be on those brake lights 75 northbound as you're merging past Canton Road and making your way out up towards I-575 and on towards Cherokee County into Woodstock. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
Hey friends, when was the last time you hopped out of bed without your knee or back screaming at you? Or walked down a flight of stairs without groaning, step by step? Let me guess, in the back of your mind, you're like, oh, it'll disappear, I'll tough it out, but nothing ever changes, does it? Hey, it's Mark Air. Time to call and schedule that free consultation with the medical pros at QC Kinetics. There are thousands of patients who will tell you they wish they would have done it sooner. They turned around their lives with QC Kinetics regenerative treatments that work with your body to help restore and repair damaged joint tissue. Natural cellular therapies, no scalpels, no pills, just long-term relief with no dreaded recovery. Bring your x-rays and your MRIs to QC Kinetics for a free, no-pressure chat and a thorough evaluation to see if you're a good candidate. Worst case, you learn something new. Best case, you get your life back. Grab the phone right now. Give them a call. 770-285-8026. Ask about that free consultation. 770-285-8026.
You know kids will ruin your life, right? Especially if you're a garage door. I mean, babies are adorable, don't get me wrong. But after that adorable phase where they barf and poop on everything, they turn into a cheap garage door's worst nightmare. Whacking tennis balls against the door all day, up and down every time they ride a bike. You dreamy young'uns might have the energy to start a family, but that rusty avocado green aluminum garage door that came with your house is too old for this jazz. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. Modern, insulated garage doors are built to stand up to family life. They resist dents, They don't ring like a gong when you whack them with a puck, and they go up and down, super quiet, as many times as your kids change their minds. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage and we'll treat you like family.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
At Kroger, you never compromise. You get high quality and low prices. Like you never compromise your meal with our spring salad mix that's guaranteed fresh. And you never compromise your budget with lower prices on over 1,000 items. Hand it to Kroger shoppers. You never compromise. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
You can save big on 6-packs of Coca-Cola, Pepsi, or Canada Dry. Select varieties or buy 2, get 2 free with your card. Limit 8. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate is the easiest way to sell your home. Now you can save time and make the most money and eliminate all hassles this summer. Hey, Sean Hannity, Mark Spain Real Estate can sell your home with the strongest all-cash offer in the industry and help you move on your timeline. With over 67,000 satisfied clients, you can trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home fast. Go to markspain.com and start packing.
WSB Atlanta, WSBB FM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk. News, weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
At 5 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by D. Geller & Son Jewelers. Our top local story, 12 teenagers are found living in the basement of a Clayton County church.
It was a medical call that led to the discovery. Clayton County Fire Chief Tim Sweat says the kids weren't in deplorable conditions. They were all in rooms with beds and personal belongings.
There were some TVs set up in some of the rooms with personal gaming stations where we observed some of the youth playing video games.
But he says the teens had to be relocated to state-run facilities because they were in violation of county fire codes. They were previously being housed at a state-run facility in Riverdale, but were moved to the church because of flooding. Austin Eller, 95.5 WSB.
There's no comment so far from the church. It is 91 degrees in Atlanta. And scattered showers and storms will be around this evening and more tomorrow. When does cooler air arrive? Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. A Marietta man who was living in luxury now faces a life behind bars after he's convicted in a multi-million-dollar COVID relief tax fraud scheme.
Money that was intended to go to struggling businesses during COVID instead went to Carl Tajagbo to fund his lavish lifestyle.
So he bought a $1.7 million home in Marietta. He bought a $121,000 BMW, $90,000 Land Rover, Range Rover, yacht that he made a down payment on, over $1 million worth of real estate.
United States Attorney Theodore Hertzberg says he claimed to have a gold mine in Africa with over 490 Americans working for him, including some celebrities. He's going to be sentenced in November. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
This is new this hour. An armed and dangerous suspect is now in custody in Clayton County. Sheriff LaVon Allen says 19-year-old Farnell Williams was captured today. They alerted the public about a manhunt last night. He was booked into the Clayton County Jail this afternoon on charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, reckless conduct, cruelty to children, and possession of a firearm during a felony. An expert raises questions about a new state report on the escalator mishap at the Vine City MARTA station after the Beyonce concert.
MARTA's initial assessment after passengers got spilled onto the platform is that its escalator had a sudden speed up and stop due to too many people. Now, the state inspector's report citing 4 missing drive motor belts raises more questions than answers for a forensics consultant and escalator expert witness Sean Johnson, who says maintenance history is now in the spotlight.
If this was maintained correctly, those belts just don't break. The escalator can absolutely be overloaded, as they're claiming, but it makes no sense for the belts to break.
MARTA says that escalator's latest maintenance was 4 days before the incident. Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
Now, WSB Money Update. The Federal Reserve today leaves interest rates unchanged.
Despite elevated uncertainty, the economy is in a solid position.
Fed Chair Jerome Powell says no decision has been made yet about a rate cut in September. Today's decision comes as President Trump publicly pressures Powell to lower rates. It's the 5th straight time the Fed has kept rates steady. Georgia Democrats worry cuts to Medicaid will hurt the state's seniors.
Calling the cuts heartless and cruel, Congressman Hank Johnson says many Georgians will be affected.
And by cutting Medicaid, our state's seniors will be displaced from their homes,
denied medical treatment.
A recent Brown University study found 37 Georgia nursing homes could close because of federal cuts. Chris Downing, president and CEO of the Georgia Healthcare Association, pushed back on this, saying nursing homes are carved out of the recent legislation, and he says it's too soon to say what impact the bill will have. From the state capitol, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
A new study from UGA finds seniors using SNAP benefits seem to have slower cognitive decline.
The benefit was equivalent to preserving 2 to 3 extra years of cognitive health.
Study author Lin Daw with the University of Georgia's College of Public Health says they're presenting the findings at the Alzheimer's Association International Conference. New smart lights are going up in Tucker. They're equipped with cameras and Wi-Fi routers. The smart lights are connected to the internet and can eventually incorporate video analytics and AI to monitor the trails in real time. It is now 5:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Travel advisory continues on I-75 northbound through Morrow. Crash at times, all lanes are blocked, and that's what they're doing right now, trying to clean up this crash. 75 northbound, Highway 54, Jonesboro Road exit 233. You can use I-675 northbound as an alternate. Also picking up a new slow zone on the north side perimeter, 285 eastbound, the inner loop. Right around Ashford Dunwoody Road, we are going to scan the jam cam and see what is cooking there. How's 285 at the outer loop over there on the north side, Sydney Darden?
Well, leaving Sandy Springs, you're really seeing the pinch 285 westbound on the outer loop near exit 25 to Roswell Road. Is really slow as you're making your way over towards Cobb County, the Cumberland area. Now, once you get to Vinings, it does break apart a little bit by exit 18 to West Paces Ferry, but again, it picks right back up, and it's a really, really slow right past exit 12 to Hollowell Parkway all the way down towards I-20 over on the west side. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official air conditioning of Atlanta. Here's Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz.
A few showers and storms continue through this evening into the night. We'll dry up overnight into Thursday morning. Some fog to start the day, low 75. 92 with afternoon storms tomorrow. Friday, we'll have scattered showers and storms again in the afternoon, low 75, high 91. And for Saturday, low 73, high only 82 as some cooler air comes in, and we'll have clouds, showers, and storms. Rain chance 70%. Now my 5-day forecast for Sunday and Monday. Showers and storms 60% likely on Sunday with a mostly cloudy sky, high only 79. Monday, low 67, high 82 with scattered showers and storms.
92 in Duluth, 90 in Marietta, also 90 in Fayetteville. More news at 5:30, breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 3 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. Eric Von Hessler will be back Monday, August 4th. And let's do this.
It's time for Wellness Wednesday with Dr. Joe.
Oops. Oh, you know, we weren't playing the sounder for a couple of weeks there. A lot of people made it, but now...
Yeah, I'm back to losing them again.
Yeah, you're back to losing them.
Like, statistically, it's minimal, you know. Yeah.
How you doing, Joe? This is where we talk about wellness stories.
Well, I just love coming. This is the highlight of my week here, hanging out with you guys.
You know, when I didn't know this until recently, Jared probably knows this. When you go to Google and you type in wellness and you do a news search, a lot of TV stations around the country have a Wellness Wednesday.
No way.
Do they really?
Yeah, there's tons of them.
Oh, don't say that too loud around Eric.
No, they stole it from us. They stole it from us.
That's right. Absolutely, yes.
Yes. We were the OG Wellness Wednesday.
That's right. That's
exactly right.
Yes.
Yes.
And we're the only one that kills somebody every Wednesday, too.
That's right.
That's true. Yeah, the other ones actually make it look like it's a good thing, not us, man.
Just
we're
to prove
honest.
a point. Just to prove
That's
a point.
right.
You can't save everybody. Do we have some stories for Dr. Joe?
Sure do. Headline from the Spruce here. Drew Barrymore just designed a wellness room that feels like a hug.
I don't know what a hug feels. Oh, I know what a hug feels like. I don't know what a hug looks like.
Wait, Dr. Joe, we got Drew Barrymore right here.
Oh,
What is it like?
I've created such an amazing space, and I'm so excited for it to be used and just appreciated by everybody.
So, Drew, when I walk in there, I actually feel like someone is assaulting me? Is that what I'm feeling?
Well, that's my salt room.
Okay.
She said, quote, I wanted it to feel calming and soothing, almost like your eyelids could relax in this space.
Eyelids?
Yeah, her eyelids, yes.
Yeah, they're very heavy.
Yes.
Isn't that right, Drew?
Yeah, I just think that there's a lot going on in this world, and just to have a safe, comforting, you know, like a mom's hug type of room just felt just really fun.
Yeah. What goes on in a wellness room?
Drew, I know what goes on in my wellness room. I don't know what goes on in your wellness room.
Drew,
Well,
are
there's
you
a lot of relaxing of the eyelids, and there's also just a lot of really important pillows and just comfy things. You can ask for like a tea or a hot cocoa.
body rubs?
Hey, if that's what you're into and you have someone in there that will rub your body, I don't see any problem with that.
How do you relax the inside of your nostrils, Drew? That's my curiosity. If you're going to go for the eyelids, how
She
do you
used
relax?
to use cocaine to do that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Woke 'em up,
that
though.
was not relaxing for the nostrils at all. That was very stimulating, actually.
So this wellness room, though, hey, look at this, Dr. Joe. You might be.
I'm going to have to redecorate my offices now based on the Drew Barrymore ideas here.
What did she put in
Leave
there
that
to make
aesthetic.
it relaxing? Like, what is it?
Well, it's beige. That's what I learned about Drew's room. It's beige.
A
and
leaf blower.
And a leaf blower? Yes.
Well, that helps if you have sensory issues like I do. I love the leaf blower sound. It doesn't make me seethe with anger.
Okay, calms you down. So I'm going to paint all my offices beige with a leaf blower. Apparently, this is the new thing.
I got to say that I never knew about this. The sensory issues that people have.
Yeah.
I never knew it was a real thing, right?
Mhm.
Because when I was a kid, I used to close my ears a lot whenever there was a loud noise, and they took me to a doctor, and they said, "Don't put your fingers in your ears; it's not good for you." Blah blah blah. I guess, and I never knew it, but I have those things. Like if I'm trying to just enjoy a little peace and quiet, the TV's on, or something's happening, or you hear the loud noises outside, it makes me angry. Is that a real thing, or do I have issues?
No, it's a neurodivergent. Yes, that's the fancy word for it. And
Yes.
it's just overwhelming to you, and your brain can't handle it all at once, doesn't know how to separate it, and you kind of shut down.
But I was taught as a kid that you just have to live with it.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, because that's what they did with kids back then. They were like, "Shut up, kid.
Yeah.
Stop having feelings that are annoying to me."
So I just sit there and seethe, and it's okay.
Yes, then it was all right. Yeah,
It's
And
not
now-
going to raise my cortisol and give me a fat belly.
No, it will actually.
Well,
yeah.
it does.
Now that you recognize it, you need to say, "I need to calm down. I need to get away from this."
Well, how am I going to smoke?
Well, that's true too. Because that's good for you.
There's
no free lunch.
There's somebody here that uses the leaf blower around the apartment complex, and they do like a.
I
Just trying to make sure you're up for ready to go for the day.
It makes me insane.
Yeah.
That one, and then also does the the fan that's above your stove when you put that on like high.
Yeah.
That is like overwhelming.
Oh,
to me.
super annoying.
Yeah.
I'd rather have grease
It's like,
everywhere.
I don't know. It's just too much. Stupid.
Shouldn't eat the grease. That's my theory. So.
Well, you're
treating
all-
the cause, not the symptom.
I make
so.
bacon. Is that right?
Yeah, what's wrong with cooking a little bacon, Dr. Joe?
Absolutely nothing wrong with bacon. Even
No-
Moses said don't eat pork, and that was what,
Yeah, but that
5,000
was for
years
different
ago.
He didn't know he'd never heard of Oscar Mayer.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, well, Oscar Mayer, Moses, they probably might have known each other.
You think?
I think so.
They
yeah.
crossed paths
Yeah,
at
they
some
crossed
point.
paths. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was in the book of Oscar, right?
Yes, it is.
That was a good joke, Jared. That was really good.
Good one. Yeah.
Thanks,
Ding.
guys. Good job.
So,
Our next wellness
yes,
story,
okay.
guys.
Sorry, Drew. We got to move on.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you have just a fantastic day.
Thanks, Drew.
This is from the Tallahassee Democrat, believe it or not. 5 ways to prioritize your health during National Wellness Month. So I had no idea, number one, that this is National Wellness Month.
August is, I believe. We're getting you prepared.
Yeah, we're stepping into. We got to get ready for it. We have to-
Okay, all right.
2
so we have a
days,
couple-
and then we can be well.
a couple days until we should really like carb up and get fat, eat our ice cream and stuff now.
Oh, yeah.
Before
Fat Tuesday.
Yeah, because I'm just going to eat McDonald's tonight because tomorrow's wellness day. I'm going to go on a diet then, and I'm not going to eat anything bad for me. And I'm going to quit smoking, and I'm going to jog. All that starts when? Friday.
First,
That's
yeah,
right.
Friday.
Friday the
yeah.
1st. So the things that they prioritize here, they say that you should do are should exercise regularly, prioritize sleep,
right,
practice relaxation, engage in enjoyable activities, seek professional support.
Run around with a leaf blower.
Yeah.
Do you agree with these, Dr. Joe?
Oh, those are all great. I mean, that stuff, it's not just for Wellness Month. It's for every day you should be doing these things. You should get good rest. You should have good nutrition. Keep the body in motion. We are designed to be in motion, and we sit all day. And you can't out-work out sitting in your desk for 10 hours. You have to, and you can't outrun your fork. You have to be able to eat properly.
What do you mean you can't outrun a fork? Forks don't have legs.
Well, it's a metaphor. You see,
Oh.
you can't
I
work
take
out
everything
and then-
literally.
I know. That's because you're smart and you're
That's true.
neurodivergent.
That's
Yes.
right.
Jared and I, who are normal, can't
I
process
took this
it.
pill this one time and I saw a fork with legs.
Did you? Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That's a long story.
Did
though.
you follow it?
Yes, I did.
Down a rabbit hole, yeah. No, you can't work out and then just eat horrible and say, okay, well, I'm working out, so that's going to justify.
Well, don't
the
those counterbalance each other?
No. If you're
Okay.
health is probably about 80% diet. If you're going to talk about weight loss, brain function, longevity, probably about 80% diet, 20% exercise. But you have to have both.
What if you are just eating meat all the time? And not the bad, like you're not frying it.
Okay.
But you're eating meat all the time, and you're not eating any vegetables, and you're not eating any sugar, and it's
Right.
just meat all the time. I've seen those diets. Are those
Yes.
good, bad, what?
Carnivore diet?
Yeah,
You're not getting-
what do you think I'm going to say about that?
Yeah.
Well, I know, but
I know you're tossing me, you're lobbing me in one here.
I'm
gonna
throwing
knock it
you a
out of the park.
bone.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely the worst thing you can do. Well, carnivore, my blood pressure went down, and my diabetes got better. Yeah, it did. But you stimulate the MTOR pathway, which causes cancer cells to grow. The saturated fat clogs up your brain. It'll affect your love life. I was going to say something different. It'll affect your love life dramatically.
Why? Because you smell like meat?
No, because the saturated fat will clog up those small little blood vessels that you need for men and women to work properly.
I see.
And plus the steroids, chemicals, hormones, antibiotics. The cows are fed genetically modified food, glyphosate. I mean, there's so many different reasons that's bad. Now, will it lower your
There's
blood
also-
sugar?
You need
Absolutely.
the fiber and the sugar. You need
Yes.
a little sugar. You need, the sugar. That if you're deciding not to eat sugar, there's sugar in regular things to
Yeah.
eat that you can eat, like an apple or something.
Right, yeah.
So
and the argument
need
is
those
that
things
you
for
can
your body.
convert it. It's called gluconeogenesis. You can make sugar out of proteins. Yes, I understand that, but the brain works best on glucose.
See, if you're doing that carnivore thing, my question is, how are you cleaning that out of your gut without fiber? You need the fiber.
Yes, that's the
Yeah,
whole
of
key.
course.
Well, I'm fine. No, you're going to get clogged up. Absolutely.
Well, and they call it like the caveman thing, right? It's
Yeah,
like this is
paleo,
what our
yeah.
ancestors-
Mhm.
They ate roots and leaves.
Sure
and
they
all
did.
kinds
They
of
ate whatever
stuff.
they
So
could
what are we
find.
talking
And they
about?
exercised nonstop.
Yes.
Yeah, they were always
Yeah,
doing
running
that.
away from dinosaurs.
Yeah, exactly. They squatted when they went to the bathroom. They didn't have pesticides in the air. I mean, it was so many different things. You can't do, well, that's how I wrote.
Well, what if they lived near a volcano, though? Surely they were breathing bad air there.
Ah, that's a good point.
You know what I mean?
Well, they lived to 32.
Yeah. A ripe old age of 40.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, Jared, you'd be
Yeah.
like the elder of,
Oh, I
the
would.
society. Yeah.
Like, oh, I've seen so much.
Yes, in my few years. Yeah, so I don't buy that whole thing. Yes,
Well,
that whole carnivore.
I'm going to eat crappy every day until Friday, and then Friday I'll make the change.
That's it?
Yeah.
And how long is that change going to last?
It's going to last until the next wellness month.
Okay.
So you got all 30. You know, I'm actually going to do this. Wellness month. I'm going to celebrate it, right?
Okay.
I'm going to do everything well.
I believe in you, Tim.
You do?
Okay.
Like I'm gonna make a lot of cakes
Yes.
very well.
Yes, I am.
I'm going to
With-
smoke
Yeah.
those cigarettes down as close as I can to the butt so I don't waste any.
Well, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to smoke filterless Chesterfields.
Ah, get it over with, right?
Yeah, Chesterfields, because it's all natural tobacco, and I will eat all natural cakes.
What about a well-done steak, Dr. Joe? Is
See,
that
that's another thing.
Wellness,
That's
well done
Well.
steak, yes. Uh-huh.
Raw chicken,
Uh-huh. It's better for you, right?
less carcinogens in raw chicken.
That is true, yes.
Yes,
You don't create those carcinogens.
You can eat raw chicken. It just can't be from the United States.
Well, why would you want to? It's gross.
It's like Japanese.
Okay. Hey, Alex Williams says it's a slow ride through downtown.
All put into slow motion by the earlier crash. It's since cleared. 85 southbound below Georgia 400, but you're still on the brakes on 85 south back in northeast Atlanta around North Druid Hills. 75 south rough through northwest Atlanta back at Moores Mill Road. And that long, slow ride continues 75, 85 southbound, getting down to I-20. Connector northbound jams in right at I-20. Looks like we got a stall in the right lane as you approach Peachtree Pine Street, exit number 249B. And right lane still blocked in Morrow with the crash, 75 northbound, Highway 54, Jonesboro Road, exit number 233. How's the ride looking toward Gwinnett County, Sydney Darden?
Well, we just had something big, a crash that was in the right lane. It cleared off to the shoulder now. I-985 southbound near exit 4 to Buford Drive. That was causing massive delays all the way back through Buford, almost to Woodbridge. But now those delays are steadily getting better. Elsewhere, also seeing just a little bit of volume. I-85 northbound is emerging on from Sugarloaf Parkway and making your way again through Gwinnett County. This report is sponsored by Whole Foods Market. Now at Whole Foods Market, you can save on organic blackberries and raspberries with Prime. Get 2 half pints and for $7 through August 12th. You can enjoy the best of season produce while supplies last. Shop in store online. Terms apply. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Buying a new car? Need help fixing your current car? What's the safest car for a first-time buyer? The Car Guys have the answer. Join Shelley Winter and automotive expert Kevin Deutsch this and every Saturday at 12 for all your car needs. The Car Guys, presented by Butler Lexus of South Atlanta, Saturdays at noon on 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
As we dive into summer, it's good to know that Georgia Power has a variety of resources to help you save money and find assistance for your energy bills. This is Scott Slade. The Georgia Power My Power Usage Alerts can send you email updates on how much energy you're using. Just go to georgiapower.com/usage and log into your account. For income qualified customers, there are discounts available when you meet certain criteria. There's even a community assistance and resource locator that can help. Find out more at georgiapower.com/assistance.
I'm here with Chris Hoffman, the founder of Hoffman Financial Group and host of Money Unleashed. Chris, with all the things we're reading, seeing, and living through these days, from rate cuts, election season, and now a new administration, now seems like a great time to make sure we have that comprehensive plan in place. You know, the one that covers all our financial bases.
There are occasions throughout the year where I feel like it's critical for people to engage their financial lives and get the information that they deserve from a financial advisory team. And this is one of those times, to be quite frank. So we ask that you call us if you have a minimum of $500,000 in your full portfolio. But we're going to do away with that minimum so that those folks can have an equal opportunity to understand what's in their portfolio as well. Now, you have to have some money, right? I can't help you to build your wealth at work, right? But I sure can help, I believe, with your 401k, IRA management. There's probably 2 or 3 things that'll surprise you that you may want to take action on. So the next 10 people that call in, will work up either a portfolio x-ray, or if you feel like you need a full retirement plan, go to unleashyourmoney.com, click on portfolio x-ray, or click on full retirement plan. We think you'll be impressed enough, and we want you to become a client. There's no question about it. We believe that we are a very competent fiduciary advisory team, and we want to offer that to our listeners. Let Hoffman Financial Group actually show you how we perform, and I believe we perform at the pinnacle of this industry.
Call the Hoffman Financial Group at 404-737-3858, 404-737-3858, or online at unleashyourmoney.com. Investment advisory services offered through Brookstone Wealth Advisors, a registered investment advisor. Insurance and annuities offered through Hoffman Financial Group Incorporated, Georgia Insurance License number 163546.
Trust is not just a word, it's an experience. When your home needs service, you can trust TE Certified Electrical, Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Hey, it's Chris Chandler. TE is the company I trust to fix any problem once and for all. Their 5-star customer experience means easy online scheduling, friendly technicians, and a lifetime workmanship warranty, so I can just sit back and relax.
TE Certified, we love your home.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Priority Men's Medical Center restores your love life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Priority Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Priority Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. To restore your love life in just one visit, call now. 404-885-8885.
It's Wellness Wednesday, so I imagine we have a whole bunch of stories for Dr. Joe.
Sure do. This is actually jumping in the political world a little, too. It's wellness and politics. RFK... Wellitics, yes, that works. Actually, that would have been a good name for the show today,
too late.
RFK Jr. thinks the government should send addicts to a tech-free wellness farm, and they should grow organic food.
We want them to grow wellness.
That's right.
So they can plant vitamin pills, and then a tree will grow, and they can harvest the fruit, and it'll actually be a lot better.
See, the only problem, RFK Jr., is that Dr. Joe's got a wellness factory that he sends all the people to.
A factory, as long as he's paying union fees and hiring union labor, I think that's okay.
No, I actually think this is a good idea. I know
Oh,
it
gosh, what?
It sounds woo-woo, airy-fairy, hippie stuff.
What? Go ahead.
I don't think so. I think it's a good idea too.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, you're going to take
Yeah, I mean,
You
getting
are
people-
insane.
No, people who are, and Joe, you can see, people who are in their heads and addicted, they need a ton of treatment, and part of that treatment can look like a lot of different things. Some
Go out
people
there
to,
and pick some
horse
strawberries.
farms. No, some people go to horse farms and learn how to care for horses.
Okay.
Some people go, and I think, working with your hands and being outdoors and seeing the fruits, the literal fruits of your labor, I think is part of the therapy of
Plus,
getting
it gets
better.
them off the streets, and you can walk around without being begged for money.
There you go. No, you get fresh air, like I said, good food. You're not getting you're getting your hands in the soil, and being in the soil is actually important because there's good bacteria in the soil, and you absorb those bacteria into your body. So I think this is a great idea.
And
I think-
everybody will be able to take methylene blue when they're there.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. You're going to approve that as well.
Yeah, and
Okay.
and if a bear comes along, you can help me kill it.
Okay.
So this. Wait a second. So I just have to at least ask this question. I'm not saying I believe in this, but this
Okay.
isn't trying to fill a void because there are a lot of jobs that have been lost in industries where crops are
He's
involved.
not talking about factory farms. He's talking about
No.
organic farms.
Yeah, organic.
Okay, that's
This is
so
therapy.
hippie communes.
Yeah, hippie communes.
That's fair.
It's actually just therapy. And he's saying for 3 or 4 years, and I think that would be amazing.
Just keep them away from cannabis farms.
Well, that's the thing. What are they growing back in behind the barn? You
They're
got to
gonna
worry
pick
about
it,
that.
take a little bit home, and then the
couple poppy seeds
doesn't
popping
help
in
with
there.
anything. Well,
yeah.
no, you're not allowed to grow those, are you? Are you allowed to grow poppy flowers?
I don't know that. That's a good question. Yeah.
Gemini. Let's see.
I don't think you are. Maybe you are. I don't know. I remember my grandparents had some because they had the little thing, and I thought it was like a rattle
Yeah,
that had the seeds in it
yeah.
after it dried
Mhm.
up. I mean, they weren't breaking it open. And
Yeah,
you know.
right. I mean, you got to get poppy seeds from somewhere. I don't know where we get them from.
Yeah.
I mean, they're processed. I understand that, but
Poppy seed bagels.
Yeah.
Are a thing.
Oh, poppy seed muffins.
What
Those
was
are the
life-
best.
They're the best. What would
Those
you
are
do?
the
So they have to
lemon
come, those
ones?
poppy
Yeah.
seeds have to come from somewhere.
Yeah.
What does Gemini say?
Gemini says yes. You are generally allowed to grow poppies in Georgia, with some
All
important
right.
distinctions. And then it gives like some.
Poppies will make them sleep.
Yeah. I would say be careful. Watch out for the Colts out there, ladies and gentlemen. If you're being
Come to my farm and pick my organic fruit.
No, I'm not doing
no cults allowed.
Alex Williams says there's a 75 northbound. Wait, there is. There's also a southbound. 75 northbound is still jammed through Morrow.
Yeah, exactly, Tim. 75 northbound, not in good shape. The brake lights find you before Mount Zion Boulevard, all up to this crash, still working in the right lane at Highway 54, Jonesboro Road, exit number 233. That's put some extra pressure on 675 northbound from Stockbridge into Ellenwood as people use that as an alternate. I-20 into Cobb County, it's not terrible. We are seeing some brake lights through the work zone in both directions between 285 and Panola Road. How's I-20 over there on the west side, Sydney Darden?
It's really stop and go in both directions. I-20 westbound, the majority of your delays are past exit 49 to Fulton Industrial, and it's really stop and go by the time you get to Douglasville. You are free and clear, though, especially after you get past exit 44 to Thornton Road. I-20 eastbound, you are slow past Riverside Drive as you're approaching that 285 perimeter. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage on any system, make, or model. Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
Attention men, does ED and PE have you down? Well, great news. Men's Choice Health has the latest breakthrough treatments that can get you up and running. Meet the specialist who is dedicated to helping you perform better than ever in the bedroom.
Hey guys, I'm Dr. Katz with Choice Men's Health. Regardless of your age or medical condition, Choice Men's Health can safely restore your potency. Our customized solutions can eliminate your problem in just one visit. There's no pain, no surgery, and it's affordable.
Don't wait. Call Choice Men's Health now. We are so confident we can help. For a limited time, we're offering to cover your first treatment for free. Call 404-400-1170. Call now to claim your free treatment. 404-400-1170. Results guaranteed on your first visit or it's free. 404-400-1170. Choice Men's Health, the only choice for your health.
You worked hard for your 401k, but if you've left your job, your money might be sitting in the wrong hands. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and it's very possible that the 401k that you have had for years has hidden fees and limited investment choices. But if you're no longer with the company, that 401k may be at the mercy of your former employer. All of these things could be costing you thousands. Rolling over your 401k into an IRA can provide better investment options that align with your long-term goals. At Trajan Wealth, we're fiduciary advisors that are held to a higher standard with no hidden agenda and no hidden fees. Don't let your retirement dollars sit in an old plan, and don't roll it over to your new plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. Call 404-390-4000. That's 404-390-4000.
Advisory services are offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
Termites have one job: to eat 24/7, and your home is directly in their path of destruction. Mark Aram here for my pals at Breda Pest Management. When something threatens the safety of your home, you want a complete barrier, not just a bait station. Only Breda offers Termidor, a liquid barrier system providing total protection. And Breda knows how critical it is to protect the inside of your home, not just the outside, from these eating machines. How are you supposed to know that your home's termite-free inside when your current termite company just walks around the outside of your house checking those bait stations? Breda is better at beating termites. So I want you to switch your termite protection to Breda now, and your rate locked in for 10 whole years, just like my house. Breda Pest Management, they handle bugs and critters like termites. Get started at BREDApest.com.
Breda, Breda, no need to be afraid of bugs.
What is dedication?
My biggest fear in the middle of my addiction was that my kids wouldn't have a father. And I started thinking, you know what? This isn't my story. I definitely had to become a better man to be a better father. It's important to me that my kids are empowered and truly believe that if they can think it, they can do it.
That's dedication. Visit fatherhood.gov to hear more. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's news and talk.
At 5:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio with our top story. It is a WSB Money Update. The Federal Reserve today holds the line on interest rates. CBS's Allison Keyes reports it was not unanimous.
Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell and 8 other board members voted to leave the rates unchanged, despite the first dissent in 30 years from 2 others. He explains.
Inflation's a bit above target. Maximum employment is at target.
Powell says the bank wants to see if President Trump's tariffs will have a major impact on prices. He also says the independence of the Fed gives it the ability to make challenging decisions that aren't based on politics.
CBS Money reporter Jill Schlesinger says it is good news for some.
Savers continue to do a bit of a happy dance. They can collect money on high-interest savings and money market accounts as well as CDs. If you look online, those rates are averaging somewhere around 3.5% to 4%.
But she says it is not so good for people with car loans or credit card debt. It is 92 degrees in Atlanta. Scattered showers and storms in the forecast through the end of the week. When does it cool off? Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. A dozen teenagers are found living in the basement of a church on Rex Road.
Conditions were not deplorable.
Clayton County Fire Chief Tim Sweat says they responded to Now Faith Church for a medical call.
We quickly advised them that the church, the occupancy is not built, nor does it have the proper fire protection in it to serve as a group boarding home.
The teens were in DFAC's custody and now have been relocated. There's no comment from the church. Atlanta homicide investigators are looking for clues after a death on the downtown connector.
A man identified as Barry Walker was fighting someone near Andrew Young International Boulevard. During the fight, Walker fell into the highway and was struck and killed by a white or light-colored sedan. The driver briefly pulled over after impact, but then left the scene without speaking to law enforcement. Police are trying to locate the person who was fighting with Walker Sunday night and the driver who hit him. Anyone with information should contact Crime Stoppers. Amanda Moyer, 95.5 WSB.
A Marietta man could face life behind bars after he's convicted in a multi-million-dollar COVID relief and tax fraud scheme.
He obtained $9.6 million fraudulently
through PPP. He also obtained $3.4 million tax refund to which he was not entitled. And then he spent a lot of that money on himself.
U.S. Attorney Theodore Hertzberg says Carl Tajagbo used the money to buy a $1.7 million home, multiple expensive cars, and plastic surgery. Authorities say the money was intended for struggling businesses, but instead fueled Tajagbo's lavish lifestyle. The city of Tucker is putting in smart lighting.
The city of Tucker is working with Comcast Smart Solutions to install smart lighting equipped with cameras and Wi-Fi routers along trails in downtown Tucker. These lights are connected to the internet and can eventually monitor the trails in downtown area in real time. Larry Schubach, owner of Village Shoe Service in downtown Tucker, says he thinks it's a good idea.
Yeah, I do, because crime is getting worse and worse. Anything we can do to prevent crime, keep the community safer is a win-win.
In addition to the lights and security, it also means public Wi-Fi in the community. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
Experts call for policy changes because of the impact data centers could have on Georgia's utilities.
It's all about transparency. Georgia Tech computer science professor Ahmad Saeed says policies making sure data center developers are transparent could reduce any extra strain on utilities.
We can also keep track of their footprint on the power grid and water resources, so we can then also plan for the community needs in both short-term and long-term.
He says managing utility use by data centers can also reduce impacts on vulnerable populations by avoiding increased utility costs due to the added load. Austin Eller, 95.5 WSB.
It is now 5:34, time for live team coverage of traffic and weather, and triple team traffic begins now with Alex Williams.
Checking the ride around 285, Bill. We had some trouble on the left lane. It's gone in Dunwoody, 285 eastbound, the end loop, Ashford, Dunwoody Road, exit 29, but still slow for the ride into Dorville. Then really packed in southbound, leaving I-85 down into Tucker and Clarkston. You'll break free around Memorial Drive. 285 westbound, the outer loop. Those delays start in Dunwoody into Sandy Springs over toward Roswell Road. Then you're bunching up again around I-75. It stays sluggish heading southbound through Smyrna Bindings down to I-20, the West Freeway. Finally, some better news on I-75 south of the city, Darden.
Yeah, we had a crash 75 northbound near exit 233 to Jonesboro Road that was blocking several lanes for hours or so. And now it's been cleared off to the shoulder. Those delays are steadily improving out tomorrow, but nonetheless, it's still really stop and go. So if you want, you can always hop on I-675 and use that as an alternate to get to the south side. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz.
A few showers and storms continue through this evening into the night. We'll dry up overnight into Thursday morning. Some fog to start the day, low 75. 92 with afternoon storms tomorrow. Friday, we'll have scattered showers and storms again in the afternoon, low 75, high 91. And for Saturday, low 73, high only 82 as some cooler air comes in. And we'll have clouds, showers, and storms. Rain chance 70%. Now my 5-day forecast for Sunday and Monday. Showers and storms 60% likely on Sunday with a mostly cloudy sky, high only 79. Monday, low 67, high 82 with scattered showers and storms.
91 right now in Roswell, 87 in Snellville, and 91 in College Park. More news at 6 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
If you're thinking about selling your home this summer, now is the time. With the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can sell your home hassle-free and make the most money. Hi, this is Mark Spain. The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate's the easiest way to sell your home. Skip the hassle of costly repairs and sell your home stress-free. There's no showings, no open houses, and no waiting or wondering when your home's going to sell. Our guaranteed offer keeps you in control. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
For many women in our community, support for our physical and mental health feels out of reach.
When your workday is long.
And your budget is tight.
And your village is busy.
And the road between home and help is a 6-lane highway with no crosswalk.
Northside Hospital believes women deserve better.
Northside is rolling up our sleeves and getting to work.
We got your house call.
Heard.
Learn more at northside.com/heard.
You know, I've had listeners, coworkers, friends come up and ask me, hey, Aram, what makes Advanced Hair Restoration different? Well, allow me to share, along with some details on, get this, their once-a-year summer savings event. First off, Advanced Hair stands by the results, and their before and afters are second to none. With Advanced Hair, your own natural hair guaranteed to grow. Secondly, Advanced Hair combines top-rated physicians with modern technology, creating a concierge-quality experience that's hard to find elsewhere. Finally, Advanced Hair's Advanced FUE begins regrowing your own natural hair the very next day. Quick, simple, and easy. Now, if you have a flexible schedule this summer and you've been waiting for the savings special opportunity, it's here, friends. Advanced Hair Summer Savings Event will get you the most hair for your dollar. It's their best offer ever. For details and to schedule your free consultation, call 770-660-HAIR. One-day treatment, life-changing results. Your new hair guaranteed to grow. 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
All right, halfway through Wellness Wednesday on this Wednesday right
so
here.
fast.
Yes, it does. It goes very, very fast. And they have, a pill that can help with that. Another story for Dr. Joe.
Sure. This is from cntraveler.com. Inflation is the latest wellness inflammation is the latest wellness buzzword. Inflation has been a buzzword for a while in the news cycle, but inflammation is the latest wellness buzzword.
That is correct.
Why is that, Dr. Joe?
Well, inflammation, every disease known to man has an inflammatory component. So if we can bring down the inflammation, the body has a better chance of healing. And so there's actually an anti-inflammatory resort you can go to now.
What, the turmeric inn?
It's in it. That was very funny.
Thank you.
It's in Italy, my people. And what they do is they serve you healthy foods, and you get outside, you get exercise, mostly plant-based foods. And they can bring down the inflammation. But I'm thinking to myself, why would I travel to Italy to go to a resort to eat good food when I could just eat good food?
You eat good food all the time.
I know, exactly. So I don't understand why you have to actually go to a...
How do you have your own sandwich named after you over here at the bird place?
Yeah, so
Go
I
on.
don't understand why you'd be like, why the thought would be, why do I have to go to a resort and have good food? It's like, because I want to go to a resort and have good food.
Oh, see, I would go to a resort not for the food, but I guess if
I want to go to a resort that has a suckling pig.
the apple in his mouth and everything.
I have had that before. You walk up, that little pig's laying there,
I've
and you
seen
just
him,
carve the knife, get that
Sliced,
pork
just
out of
rip
it.
a piece out of it. Never eaten it,
that
but I've
crunchy
seen it.
skin.
Yeah. No, if we can reduce inflammation, we can reduce all-cause mortality, morbidity, and inflammation comes from bad diet.
Sure.
From not enough rest, not enough exercise, dehydration, chemicals in the air, perfumes, hairsprays, colognes, new car smells, things like that. So it's a whole lifestyle.
So what you're telling me, Dr. Joe, is I saw that Oreo came out with a new Reese's Oreo collaboration today. I should not buy that.
What are you talking about? The peanut butter in the middle?
Yes, it looks.
Oh, dude, we're postponing Wellness Month.
It looks awesome. I'm sorry, those are two of my favorite things: Oreos and the Reese's peanut butter cups, and they're combining the two. It's like,
You know, there are people that don't like Oreos.
What?
What's wrong with people?
They're
I don't
communists.
know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Have you ever had an Oreo?
Oreos are vegan, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. So, yes, I
So
have
you
had
can
one.
eat them?
Yes, I can eat. I won't eat them, but I have eaten.
You
Yes.
dip them in almond milk.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Wait. If they are vegan, why don't you eat them?
Well, they're not good for you just because they're vegan. I mean, it's
They're
still
sugar.
Yeah.
sugars and chemicals.
But wait,
and dyes
Doctor,
and
that hits that's part of your sphere.
my shtick.
But
I know,
it's
right?
vegan, so it tracks for Dr. Joe.
It tracks,
you
but
could.
I know, but it doesn't mean it's good for you just because it's vegan. I mean,
Yeah, but cotton candy is vegan.
that's true too. Exactly.
And
yeah.
that can't be good
does it-
for you.
Yeah.
And it's awful and gross.
I wonder if they're going to take the dye out of cotton candy. RFK Jr., have you talked about cotton candy at all?
No one wants to eat a wisp of. It looks like a cloud without the dye. If they use beet juice. Next story.
You got it, RFK Jr. There are a lot of wellness do's and don'ts, and TikTok and Instagram Reels are a place where you see a lot of these trends. What do you recommend, Dr. Joe?
Yes. Well, a lot of them are okay. I'm not against them, but some of them are just insane. Like some of the things they talked about here, like a TikTok thing where you want to use a weighted belt or a weighted vest when you work out.
Oh,
Well,
I see those in the park across where I live.
Yes.
I see those.
Start out without it. Once you get in shape, then do it. But don't throw it on right away and say, it's my first time working out in 7 years. I'm going to put on a weighted
It's
vest.
100 degrees outside. You're going to collapse under the weight of that thing.
Exactly. Yeah. No, when I played hockey, I would rollerblade, and I'd wake up in the morning and put weights in a backpack and skate just to get.
But you were in shape.
I was in shape. Exactly. I was a lot younger and in shape.
The videos that I've seen on Reels and TikTok have been, that's the millennial mom starter pack, is when you see the weighted belt or
Yes.
the weighted what do you call it? It's just
Like a
the
vest, yeah.
Yeah, the weighted vest, exactly. Yeah.
And you can add weights to some of them. If you get the fancy ones, you could add some or take some off. So that's an okay trend. I'm okay with that one.
All those videos start with, "This is what they don't want you to know."
Yes. Who's they?
I don't know.
I don't know. And they don't, why don't they want you to know this?
CDC.
But you watch one, and if you like it, then you end up getting like 50 of them in a row.
Once it's in your algorithm, you're stuck.
Yes.
Yeah, so be careful with that.
And
Just
there's
be
no
careful.
escaping.
And you know what? Don't trust somebody living in a truck that they've converted into an RV in the middle of the woods for your health. Call Dr. Joe or
That's right,
a
yes.
doctor, a different doctor.
I hate to body shame too, but when I see these videos, and if the person's a little bit overweight, I'm always like, oh, should I be getting
Why?
advice from you? I don't know. I struggle with that, especially with wellness and
They're
working
talking
out.
about brain health or something like that.
No, I'm talking about like a lot of the ones I get are fitness related.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And when somebody's a little bit overweight, whether it's male or female,
But that's the people that need it.
But I'm saying like they're the ones offering their advice. So these things worked for me, and they'll work for you. And I'm like,
Who maybe they used to weigh a whole lot more,
Maybe,
or maybe
yeah,
they
that's
weigh.
true.
Yeah, maybe they weigh the same amount, but now they have more muscle and they're happy.
maybe. I'm distrusting.
And that is true. Just so you know, when you start working out, the scale may not move because muscle weighs more than fat, and so you'll start getting in shape and say, "Well, I feel better, my clothes are fitting better, but my scale isn't moving." Don't worry
Right?
about
Why
scale.
haven't I lost weight? It's like,
Yes.
well, you've gained muscle.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things I do on TikTok is to make sure that you make friends with ravens.
That's right.
And if you need a pill, a raven will go to a park where there's guys doing drugs and get you a pill. Speaking of which, I know you have a story, Jared, that you want to do, but this oil one is very important.
Oh, there is a battle in the wellness world, guys.
I'm ready. Bring it on,
Which
baby.
side are you on, Dr. Joe? Are you on the seed oil side or the beef tallow side? What side are you on?
This is a Sophie's choice for me. Okay. It's
Wait a
tough
minute,
one.
you haven't been to Steak and Shake to try the tallow fries
The tallow-
yet?
I have not. Surprisingly.
I mean, you can get them. Oh no, you can't.
I can't.
Oh,
I
man.
don't do beef. I don't do animals.
He can do Oreos, but he
That's
can't do
right.
this.
Now, if we can fry them in Oreos,
Can you take the inside of the Oreo out and make it a liquid and then fry something in it?
that would be the thing to
Ooh.
do. Yes, that would be yummy, wouldn't it? Sweet.
What's
and
that,
everything.
hydrogenated cottonseed oil?
Yes, exactly. Still
Perfect.
vegan, though. Yes.
Still
Yeah.
vegan.
No, this is a tough call because the seed oils, these things are so bad. Not as corn seed, cottonseed, canola, safflower, sunflower. Because if you just ate sunflower seeds, that's okay. But when you take out the oil, they use high heat, they extract it, they have to deodorize it, and they have to take the colors out. That's when it becomes toxic. So if you had an organic sunflower seed oil, probably okay. Cold pressed organic, that would be okay. It's the processed oils that are dangerous. So then we're saying, let's use beef tallow. Well, if you're going to do beef tallow, it is a saturated fat. And also, if you're going to do beef tallow, make sure it's organic. So you don't get the steroids, chemicals,
You ever
hormones,
cook
antibiotics.
you ever cook popcorn in peanut oil?
I have, yes.
Pretty good.
It is good, but peanut oil is so high in omega-6 fatty acids.
Isn't that the
I mean,
good one?
No, omega-3s are the good ones.
Oh.
Dang it.
Well, it's double 3, so you think it would be
Oh,
double better.
twice as good, right?
Twice
Yes,
as good.
that's good
Have
logic
you ever
right
made
there.
popcorn with coconut oil?
Coconut oil. I do that actually often, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that good?
Oh, yeah, it's very nice.
You ever
Yes.
make it with bacon grease?
I've never done bacon grease.
I don't
no.
recommend it.
No, you've tried that? I think that would be probably tasty.
I thought one time. Well, I saw this recipe. You cook the bacon first, and then you run it through a coffee filter to get the bits out, and then put it back in the pot or whatever, and cook your popcorn, and you crumble the bacon in it. Too much bacon.
No way. There's such a thing?
Yes.
I can't imagine too much bacon. Wow.
There is way too much. But
Yeah.
I'm a
Well,
guy who puts
it also
butter on
sounds like
microwave
greasy.
popcorn.
Oh.
It's extremely greasy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It-
And part of popcorn is that it's like light.
Yes.
Yeah, suppose you have
Yeah,
light.
Well, not when I get done putting butter on it.
So you mean
Oh,
to
yeah.
tell me, Dr. Joe, that when I go to the movie theater and I go and I put extra butter on there, there's no omega-3 in that?
That's not real butter.
There's no butter in there,
Dang it.
first of all.
What
no,
is
that's-
that
is
stuff?
that?
Yeah.
It's usually a hydrogenated palm oil.
Yeah.
I
Well,
used to
that
work-
that's good. It's
I-
natural.
No, it's not. When I worked
That's
at
for your
Giant
palms.
Stadium, it came in a cube, and it never melted. You got
No.
to put it in there, melt it, then make the popcorn. But no, that's the worst. That's the worst of the worst of the worst. Yes.
Dang it.
Well, we'll figure it out during the break. Alex Williams says it's stop and go on I-75 through Marietta.
Yeah, a little bit of volume this afternoon, Tim. 75 northbound, you start to slow right around Delk Road, exit 261, and then you're on and off the brake pedal for the ride up into Kennesaw to Chastain Road. 575 northbound, also a little sluggish up to Highway 92 in Woodstock. Toughest ride on 400 northbounds in Sandy Springs, 285 up to the North Springs MARTA station, and some north and southbound delays. Just volume, though, between Roswell and Alpharetta. And the roughest part of 85 toward Norcross and Duluth is starting in Tucker from Chamblee, I should say, from Chamblee-Tucker Road, making your way up past Jimmy Carter Boulevard. How are things through downtown Atlanta, Sydney Darden?
Well, we just got some better news on a stalled vehicle that was sitting in a right lane, I-75 85 northbound near exit 249 at Peachtree and Pine Tree. It's now off to the shoulder, so delays are much better as you're making your way through Midtown Midtown. Now, if you're coming southbound, that's a different story. You're going to be on those brake lights 75 southbound well before you even reach the exit to get off in Northside Drive and Howell Mill Road. So be prepared for those delays. A really, really rough ride from Midtown all the way down to the heart of the city. No relief until you reach exit 244 to University Avenue. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
Is your summer vacation going to be a week at the beach?
Oh, yeah!
That week at the beach could be yours if you win $1,000 on $1,000 Thursdays.
That's awesome.
It's $1,000 Thursdays on WSB. Your chance to win $1,000 every hour between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. on Thursdays. Listen for the keyword at WSBRadio.com or on the WSB app.
You made my life very happy.
Get all the info at WSBRadio.com.
Awesome.
$1,000 Thursdays tomorrow from 95.5 WSB, where Atlanta wins.
If you've ever organized your closet only to have it look like a bomb went off in there 1 month later, then it's time to call Artisan Custom Closets. Reach-in closets, walk-in closets, pantry spaces, garages. With a custom spacious closet from Artisan, you'll never have to deal with all that clutter again. All your stuff neatly organized and designed to stay that way. Call the Closet Bomb Squad, Artisan Custom Closets. They'll diffuse your clutter and make it safe to enter your closet again. ArtisanCustomClosets.com.
The average baby boomer's 401k, just under $250,000. Gen X, closer to $200,000. How do your retirement savings stack up? No matter your age, the right moves today can completely change your financial future. That's why we created retirement planning at every age. A free guide with smart strategies, key milestones, and steps to stay on track. Download your copy today at yourwealth.com/resources. Let's get your future on the right track starting today.
It's our 20th anniversary at North Georgia Replacement Windows, and we're celebrating with our biggest sale in company history.
It's Ted and Jonathan. For a limited time, save 25% on beautiful Infinity from Marvin fiberglass windows and doors.
Celebrate with us and upgrade your home's energy efficiency, comfort, and curb appeal. Window and door shopping made simple.
Hurry, 25% savings ends July 31st.
Infinity from Marvin, replacement windows, yeah!
The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate is the easiest way to sell your home. Now you can save time and make the most money and eliminate all hassles this summer. Hey, Sean Hannity, Mark Spain Real Estate can sell your home with the strongest all-cash offer in the industry and help you move on your timeline. With over 67,000 satisfied clients, you can trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home fast. Go to markspain.com and start packing.
Heavy rain, high winds, huge hail. Yes, Atlanta, we're in storm season. It's Mark Aram here. You might be faced with a roof repair or a replacement. Do not gamble with any contractor, and there are hundreds of roofers with little to no experience. I want you to trust the experts at Dr. Roof. Trusted name in roofing for over 35 years and backed by their industry-leading warranties. Dr. Roof doesn't cut corners. They're the best at protecting your biggest investment. Dr. Roof, done right, guaranteed.
Greg is a real Prevagen user, and this is his story.
Hi, I'm Greg. I'm not an actor. I'm just a regular person. 8 years ago, I just didn't feel like I was on my game. I started taking Prevagen, and I want people to know that Prevagen has worked for me. Give it a try. I want it to help you just like it has helped me.
Prevagen, at stores everywhere without a prescription. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Testimonialist was compensated for their time.
Ever wonder why you have insurance for your car or home, but not your digital life? Meet WebRoot Total Protection, your digital bodyguard that includes antivirus, identity protection, VPN, cloud backup, and more. With plans for individuals and families, WebRoot takes the guessing game out of cybersecurity so you can get back to living your best life online. Go to webroot.com/radio and get 50% off today. That's webroot.com/radio to get 50% off today. Live a better digital life with WebRoot because peace of mind shouldn't be optional.
Dr. Joe, where can people find you if they want a good dose of wellness?
I'm right here.
Well, not right this moment. I mean, in the future.
In the future, okay.
Or offline.
Yes, okay.
Or online.
My website, drjoe.com,
Yes.
drjoe.com. You can send me any health questions you have. I'm happy to answer them for you. If you want to make an appointment, it's drjoe.com. We have offices in Marietta, Duluth, and Stockbridge. and social media, Dr. Joe Esposito, and the podcast, Dr. Joe for the Health of It. We put out 2 podcasts a week.
God, more Dr. Joe than you can ever imagine.
Yes, more than you.
Fill yourself up with Dr. Joe.
I agree with that. Jared, stop
Cup of
smiling and
Joe.
read here. Yeah.
The jokes write
Have
themselves.
a cup of Joe, yeah.
I'm trying to hold myself back. This is a story that I'm invested in, so I really
Okay.
need your help, Dr. Joe. Most U.S. adults have hearts older than their actual age. So their pumping
Yes.
heart is older than their actual age. And it gives you a formula on how to calculate how old your heart is. And now
Right.
I'm terrified. So I'm getting anxiety reading the story. How old is my heart?
Well, you live such a pure life. Pure of thought and deed. You're like a Lancelot there. Never drinking, never smoking. No, you don't smoke. No.
Oh, yeah. You
He
nailed me.
vapes,
What?
don't you?
Huh?
You occasionally vape.
Rarely.
You've admitted to it.
Rarely. I did have.
Oh, you know what I'm
Big
thinking?
time.
No, maybe I'm thinking that you've done the the hookah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
no,
hookah,
I
yes.
mean, I love a hookah night. But, I mean, I don't do it with regularity.
Okay.
But a hookah doesn't have nicotine in it anyway. So what am I talking
It
about?
does have nicotine in it.
Oh, it does?
Oh, absolutely. The shisha? Yeah, it definitely has
Shisha.
nicotine. That's the stuff that you put.
She-shells
the
by
cube?
the seashore.
Yeah, that's what you put inside the actual hookah, and it's got lots of nicotine in there. In fact, you get the nicotine buzz from that. Do not recommend it.
I wonder if that's better than vaping because it's going through water.
Wow, that's a good point. And then you drink the water, right? Back in the old days?
No, that's bog water, and that's a different substance.
Yeah.
And I've done that only by accident.
So how do we know our heart age?
Well, it's an online tool, and it calculates your cardiovascular
You're an
risk.
online tool. Sorry, I didn't mean that. I just had to say it because it was there.
She's thinking, did I say that out loud? Was my mic on when I said that? So it measures things like your lifestyle, your cholesterol levels, your blood pressure, and then it puts together all the information and says, yes, you're older than you should be or not. But, I mean, it's pretty clear if you're doing bad things, your heart's going to...
Wouldn't that be devastating to find out that your heart is older than you?
What if it's younger than you?
Or a wake
That's
up call.
cool.
That's it. Like, yeah, I probably got like an 8-year-old
What if it's
heart.
underage? Busted.
You can't take pictures of it.
That's right, yeah. So
No x-rays.
That's right. I sent a picture of my X-ray to somebody and I get busted.
So yeah, I never heard of this, but it's one of those things that when you read the article or you hear it explained, it makes perfect sense.
It does. Mm-hmm. Because not everybody treats their body the same way no matter what age they
I
are.
am absolutely pure with mine.
yes.
Such
100%.
respect.
The other Lancelot of the studio here, pure of thought and deed over here, yes.
Yeah, what's the opposite of Lancelot? Who's the other one?
Lance.
I'm King Arthur.
King
actually.
Arthur. Well, he
Yeah.
was a good guy too, but Lance came in and screwed up everything with
Stole his
Guinevere.
woman,
I
yeah.
know, man.
I wonder what the king is doing tonight.
Ah, yes. No, so if you know your heart is older than it is, hopefully it's a wake-up call, and you say, wait a minute, maybe I should do something. Or you could just say, well, gonna die anyway.
Well,
I like that one.
gonna die anyway. Who
That's
cares?
right.
I'm sure it's a bit reversible too. Like you can
Yeah,
you
so-
can find out that your heart is is
Dr.
being
Mc-
mistreated,
And you can
then
get the Jarvik model if everything fails.
Wait a second. If biological age
heart.
isn't reversible, how is it that that heart age?
Well, if you
is
have
reversible?
clogged arteries.
because you're not talking about a biological age of the heart. You're talking about how healthy it is for
Yes.
your age. And
Speak
so
for yourself. I celebrate my heart's birthday every birthday.
No, you don't. You're a liar. Thank you, Dr. Joe.
Thanks, guys.
And thank you, Dr.
And
Foe.
girl. Yes.
Yes, and girl. Don't forget that. Woman, please.
I am woman, hear me roar.
Anyway, I have my own lyrics to that song. Alex Williams says there's new trouble on I-75 in Marietta.
And some good news here, Tim. It was a left lane stall we found right after our last report, and it was able to clear itself from a left lane, 75 northbound at the South Marietta Parkway, exit 263. So that'll help out the ride from 285. But southbound, seeing a few brake lights, trying to get down to 285, and a little bunched up in the northbound express lanes on the northwest side of town as you make your way through Marietta. Checking the ride on I-75 on the south side of town at Sidney Darden.
Yeah, we are starting to see a little bit of volume as you're leaving the Locust Grove area, making your way through McDonough. 75 northbound, you're slow as you're merging on from Highway 2081 there and making your way up towards that I-675-75 split. The good news is those delays have disappeared really nicely in Morrow after that crash. 75 northbound near exit 233 to Jonesboro Road as you're making your way towards the south side from the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
2 years ago, Bobby Carpenter completed treatments for knee pain at QC Kinetics. So we're checking in with the former college and pro football player to see how he's doing.
I've been asked a lot, like, how long does this last? How long does it work? I go, I've had mine for a couple years, and everything feels very good. It feels just as good as it did when I started to turn the corner.
Bobby's an active husband, dad, and business owner. That's why 2 years ago, he heard about QC Kinetics, the nation's leader in regenerative treatments, and he knew he could trust them for his chronic knee pain.
And thankfully, with QC Kinetics, I was able to go through this, and my activities are the same as it was. I'm able to coach my kids in sports. I can play golf. I can go run.
QC Kinetics patients like Bobby don't miss a beat. No surgery or rehab, just freedom from debilitating joint pain. Ready for lasting relief from joint pain? Call QC Kinetics today for your complimentary consultation and see if you're a good candidate.
Call QC Kinetics, 770-285-8026. That's 770-285-8026. 770-285-8026.
And we're back with attorney Ken Nugent. What do you say to people with wreck injuries?
I say call Ken.com and get the maximum settlement possible. Faster. One call, that's all.
Watch Ken go!
Call Ken.com.
Oh, popsicle drips, muddy shoes, and summertime messes, don't let them take over your home. Call Zerorez Carpet and Air Duct Cleaning. Zerorez uses their ZR water technology, no dirt-attracting soaps, no harsh chemicals, just a truly clean, healthy home. Right now, take advantage of their summer sale. Get 15% off all services, that is carpets, air ducts, rugs, tile, and more, all 15% off. Just mention Chris Chandler or book now at ZeroResAtlanta.com, and yeah, they do commercial cleaning too. Zerorez, all they leave is clean.
WSB Atlanta, WSB BFM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
I'm in almost every school bus and classroom. I go to school with your children. We say the Pledge of Allegiance together. You see me around the neighborhood and you tell me that I'm a pretty good kid. Well, I'm one out of every 5 children in America, and I'm struggling with hunger. This problem is closer than you think. My teacher tells me we can grow up to be whatever we want. I want to grow up to be someone who doesn't go to bed hungry. There's enough food in this country to feed everybody. Please visit feedingamerica.org today and find your local food bank for ways to help. Every dollar you donate helps provide 8 meals for kids like me, quietly struggling with hunger. Together, we are Feeding America. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
What is dedication?
My biggest fear in the middle of my addiction was that my kids wouldn't have a father. And I started thinking, you know what? This isn't my story. I definitely had to become a better man to be a better father. It's important to me that my kids are empowered and truly believe that if they can think it, they can do it.
That's dedication. Visit fatherhood.gov to hear more. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
News, weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 6 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Our top local story, it is all new this hour. The Atlanta police officer who shot and killed Rayshard Brooks 5 years ago is now facing charges after a Midtown bar fight.
Officer Garrett Rolfe is facing simple battery charges after an altercation last month at Bar 10 on Piedmont. Ray Penrice calls 911 to report that the 2 men were asked to leave the bar. One of those men was Rolfe, and when they refused, things got physical.
I was trying to get the one guy to leave. He was asked to leave, and the other one, he ran up behind me and put me in some kind of hole.
Penrice ended up being arrested that night, but not Rolfe or the other man. APD officials say after, quote, a thorough and methodical investigation, there's probable cause to charge Rolfe, who will remain on administrative leave as the investigation continues. Michelle Wright, 95.5 WSB.
It is 87 degrees in Atlanta. Scattered showers and storms through this evening and a repeat tomorrow. Wind as much cooler air arrived. Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. 12 teens are found living in the basement of a Metro Atlanta church.
Clayton County fire crews respond to the Now Faith Church on Rex Road for a medical call. That's where they find the teens in rooms with their own beds, belongings, and TVs. Fire Chief Tim Sweat says while they weren't living in poor conditions,
we advised them, along with myself and the fire marshal, that the dwelling was not
set up from a fire code perspective to be used as a boarding and group home.
The teens had all been moved there after a previous state-run facility encountered flooding issues. They've all been moved to other state facilities. Austin Eller, 95.5 WSB.
And so far, no comment from the church. A Marietta man living the good life now faces 170 years in prison after he's convicted in a multi-million-dollar COVID relief and tax fraud scheme.
Carl Tajagbo is living a lavish lifestyle, a $1.7 million home in Marietta, driving luxury cars, even a down payment on a yacht. United States Attorney Theodore Hertzberg tells me Tajagbo got COVID relief money by pretending he had a gold mine in Africa with some 490 Americans working for him.
And he claimed that some of those Americans were Keanu Reeves, Gene Hackman, Oliver Twist, used names of all sorts of celebrities and fictitious persons.
He's convicted of bank fraud, wire fraud, and money laundering. He'll be sentenced in November. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
WSB Money Update. The Federal Reserve is leaving interest rates unchanged. CBS Money reporter Jill Schlesinger says some consumers may be disappointed.
Those folks who are borrowers, people who are carrying credit card balances that are averaging 22%, or auto loans that cost almost 8%, those folks are not going to see any relief. And although the Fed does not directly control home loan rates, those too remain high.
Today's decision by the Fed comes despite pressure from President Trump, who's been calling for lower interest rates. An expert is questioning a new state report on the escalator mishap at the Vine City MARTA station.
A state inspection notes 4 missing drive belts on that glitched MARTA escalator. Forensics consultant and expert witness Sean Johnson says they likely came off during the event. But even if the escalator had too many people, the brakes should have engaged.
An escalator can absolutely overspeed because of different conditions, such as overloading. But the thing is, you don't have belts break off.
Johnson says MARTA riders still can be confident, yet without the agency knowing why the belts broke, there's no guarantee.
They were there, so find them. They're in the unit itself.
Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
A new UGA study finds a positive link between seniors using SNAP benefits and brain health.
By improving the access to nutrient-rich foods, SNAP can help support the brain health, reduce the stress, and promote the better health overall.
Study author Lin Da with the University of Georgia's College of Public Health says the study finds better food translates to preserving 2 to 3 extra years of cognitive health. It is now 6:04, and it's the Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Checking our ride around 285, Bill. The outer loop, 285 westbound, still pretty slow between Dunwoody and Sandy Springs. From Ashford Dunwoody Road over to Riverside Drive, exit number 24. The brake lights find you again as you pass I-75 and Truist Park. Heading south through Smyrna Vinings. Not going to find much relief from the brake pedal till you get past Hollowell Parkway and I-20. How's the inner loop of the perimeter, Sydney Darden?
Not too bad not too good over on the east side. Leaving I-85 over in the northeast, 285 south, and on the inner loop, a really rough ride through Tucker as you're making your way down towards the Stone Mountain Freeway. You do start to see a little bit of relief coming off of exit 40, but again, it does pick right back up by the time you're making your way towards exit 46 to merge onto I-20. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official air conditioning of Atlanta. Here's Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz.
A few showers and storms continue through this evening into the night. We'll dry up overnight into Thursday morning. Some fog to start the day, low 75. 92 with afternoon storms tomorrow. Friday, we'll have scattered showers and storms again in the afternoon, low 75, high 91. And for Saturday, low 73, high only 82 as some cooler air comes in, and we'll have clouds, showers, and storms, rain chance 70%. Now my 5-day forecast for Sunday and Monday. Showers and storms 60% likely on Sunday with a mostly cloudy sky, high only 79. Monday, low 67, high 82 with scattered showers and storms.
Right now it's 94 in Stockbridge, 90 in Doraville, and 93 in Sewanee. More news at 6:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 4 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. Thank you, Bill, for letting us know. What are we doing here? I'm lost.
We got a little.
I was looking at Bill's hand.
Well, he always helps guide us. He at least
okay.
lets us
I'm
know
out of it.
what hour it is, and then we've got a little bit of Autumn Fisher here.
Oh.
Woo! Culture Pop.
It's a long one.
Yeah, sorry, I should shorten it.
Yeah, I know. It's one of those ones that just drags out. Now we talk about what's going on in pop culture news or culture in general, and Autumn Fisher delivers those stories for us. What do you got for us?
Well, we spoke earlier about it was a sequel that we were talking about I guess it was the Naked Gun sequels.
Well, we talked about Happy Gilmore 2, and we talked about
Yes.
and also the new Naked Gun movie that's coming out with Liam Neeson in it.
Yeah, but the Happy Gilmore sequel and how I was like, I just can't deal with all of these
Yes.
like sequels. And we said it was like 27 years ago or something. Well, My Best Friend's Wedding sequel's in the works. 30 years after the original.
Man, that movie is old. Who's in that?
Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
Who else?
Cameron Diaz.
Okay. Are they all going to be in it? What is it? My Best Friend's Divorce?
I think they're trying to be in it. I mean, I think that's the point. Like, I guess it's
Maybe they're kids.
you know, they're trying to get people into it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's so stupid. Why would they do this? It doesn't
Maybe-
need to happen. Not every movie needs to be made again.
Maybe they're highlighting gray divorce, that new trend that's going on now, where more people in their 50s are getting divorced or people in their 50s are getting divorced more than ever. Maybe that's going to be the
Good for
highlight
them.
of.
You're not dead yet. Get out.
Yeah, I ain't dead yet.
If you're unhappy, get out.
Give me some
You
of
only
them
have one
pills.
life,
Yeah. Get
you
out.
know?
Yeah.
Just
Don't
'cause
wait
you're
too
50.
long. You'll be in your 70s. You're like, oh, God, I'm stuck.
Yeah. But if you're unhappy, you know? All right. Well, I have another.
No. I want to know, does this movie warrant a sequel? I never saw it.
No.
I never saw it. But I know a lot of people love it. It's a favorite of the ladies. Some guys, like Jared. Have you seen it?
I have not seen it.
Okay. He's never seen it either. But yeah, I don't know what the hook is for this, but I guess if they're doing it and it's that much of a loved film, that it'll probably do well.
Yeah. It really, all they say is that it's, the people loved it. And then Julia Roberts and, you know, Mulrooney, the male actor, I forget his name. Dermot
Mulroney, yes.
Thank you. Yeah. He, like, they just talked, all they have for quotes about this movie is that they loved it being in it the first time.
Okay,
Like,
so it's not real, and it might not happen.
It's in the works.
Oh, somebody talked about it.
All they have to put on the bill is Pedro Pascal, and people will go and see it. I guarantee
I
it.
won't.
He's in
Even
everything.
though I
Yeah,
really
that's
like
what I'm
Pedro
saying.
Pascal.
Like if you put Pedro Pascal on the billing,
People are going to get tired of seeing him, and then his movies are going to start tanking. It's going to happen. He's way overexposed. He's good. He's a good actor, handsome. That doesn't hurt. A little, touchy feely with the ladies, but that's just because that's who he is. It's not anything nefarious, and he's attractive, so nobody gets mad.
So speaking of Naked Gun, Pamela Anderson's unexpected love story with major Hollywood star.
Oh my God, they're in love, or is it just publicity for the film?
I think it's just publicity. So there's a lot of they're
She's
really
beautiful.
they're really like romantic with each other in all of these interviews and these like press tours and things. So I mean, people are saying that they're actually really into each other, and I'm just not sure. I mean,
I too had a lot of Playboy magazines back in the 90s.
get under the bed.
I have a very distinct. I can't even remember the line. I have a very
specific set of skills.
that make me very dangerous for men like you. I will
Yeah,
find
so-
you, and I will kill you.
There are some quotes where
Good
he
luck.
says, madly in love, with
Uh-huh.
Pamela Anderson. But
That happens. You fall in love with people on the movie set. I guess that happens sometimes, right?
yeah, they could just be really close
Sure.
and have a very high esteem for each other. Maybe they're both single and they're both flirting a little bit, but
Can you go
you know,
back
it's
to
not like
wearing
they're in
makeup?
love.
Could you please go back to wearing makeup? You were so beautiful. She actually looks pretty nice without makeup.
Yeah,
I
she
like
looks- I
that
mean-
natural look.
A lot of women would look fine without makeup. It's just something that we have to get over.
Well, she's one of those people that embraces it, or the media does. Look at how beautiful she is without makeup.
Yeah, and then they still run. I'm sure in the same breath, they're still running they'll run a story of like, look at Katy Perry without makeup. She shops at Erewhon.
hey, listen, she's potentially
pig.
She's potentially dating Justin Trudeau.
They went out to dinner.
The former
That's the other story, is that Justin Trudeau and Katy Perry were seen canoodling at dinner.
Oh, they were
They were just having
canoodling?
dinner.
They were
No.
just having dinner. They were
little
canoodling.
footsie.
So I was wondering if you could do a tour of Canada for me. I will go with you on your tour of Canada. and we will stick it to Trump.
I kissed a girl and I liked it.
I also used to wear blackface, and I liked it.
Whoops.
Yeah, no one ever talked about it.
Whoopsie-daisy.
Yeah, people forget that he did that.
I know.
It is strange the passes that we give to certain people.
Yeah, he also
Yeah.
wore like war bonnets and stuff like that on like we had presidents that did that, but that was back in like the Calvin Coolidge days. You wouldn't see Richard Nixon wearing one, or Trump maybe. I love it. It's a beautiful war bonnet. Look at
I
me.
mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Nixon, if there were a picture of him doing something like that, just because even back then it was kind of okay.
I guarantee you Nixon would have thought that was disrespectful.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, he had his faults, and I'm sure.
Oh, this
there were
isn't
many-
about him. This is just about the time.
Oh yeah, I know, but he would have said that's disrespectful. You really have to go all the way back. There's a famous picture of Calvin Coolidge being, he's doing something in Washington, and there's a bunch of Native Americans around, and he's wearing a war bonnet, and he looks kind of silly, as one would think. But yeah, I don't. Maybe they're dating. I don't know. Like I said, and I'll say this every time, she needs to get over the fact that she was a teen pop idol 15 years ago and just embrace playing the guitar and putting out a country album that everybody will hate.
Katy Perry?
Yeah. Her roots are acoustic guitar and Christian
music.
rock.
Yeah.
And you can find tons of videos of her. What was her name? I think it's Katie. Oh God, I used to know it. But she has albums out, and she looks way different without all the makeup and stuff and surgery. But
I don't know if she's had surgery. I think she's had some work, like
she's
some
got
fillers and
Ozempic
Botox
face.
and things.
Kate Hudson.
Yeah.
Kate Hudson, that's right. Obviously, she can't call herself that because there's already a famous Kate Hudson, so she had to change it. But maybe she'll marry into royalty, because when you marry a guy like Trudeau, you're marrying into royalty.
Well, even in the article, it says from whoever is reporting this that there were no signs of PDA. So it's just a stupid article. It means nothing.
Well, we couldn't see under the table though, so we don't know if there's a little footsie going on or
Oh,
not.
you never know. Yep.
I think you probably do know. You got another story?
Yeah. South Park is promising to include more Trump and Satan love in their episodes.
Here's a spoiler alert. That's, of course, Saddam Hussein.
Yeah.
If you watch the movie and you watch the early seasons of South Park, Satan and Saddam Hussein had quite a torrid relationship. And the voice that's being done for the Trump is that's what's going to happen. It's Saddam Hussein.
Yeah.
And of course,
he even had a Canadian accent. He was like, "What's that about?"
yes, that slipped. That's right.
Mhm.
So, maybe it's Terrence from Terrence and Phillip. It could be any of those characters, but
Could be.
What's so funny,
on, guys.
after watching that episode last week and seeing some of the reactions, especially
insanity,
where people were like, "I'll never watch this show again." The thing about South Park that people don't understand is that much like comedy, or at least good comics, it makes fun of everybody.
yes, if
And
you've been watching that show since the 90s, like all of us, I don't know about you, but I have. They have.
I think anybody that's complaining hasn't watched it.
Mhm.
And I think I saw someone complaining about it, not because they watched it, but they were like, "Is South Park even still relevant?" It's like,
Yes.
"Oh yeah, babe, you just lost touch with it since it was like." Like, oh my God, they killed Kenny. You know,
Right.
like that was old. This
it's
they've been doing really good, poignant commentary on stuff for a long time.
It is an animated political cartoon, and it has been that way for at least 15 years, if not more. And it
Mhm.
covers everything going on, and they can do it almost instantaneously.
Yeah, don't they have like a 48-hour turnaround?
They
or
can if
something
they need to.
crazy?
There's a reason why both Trey Parker and Matt Stone, the creators of that, just got paid $1.5 billion with a B, $billion from Paramount, the parent company of CBS, is because they know how much of an impact that show still is. There's a reason why they got paid that.
And exactly, The Simpsons will cover a social issue, but it's always 6 months behind
Mhm.
because they have to do all that They have to write the scripts and get the voice actors in there.
And they
and,
send it overseas
right.
to get animated.
Yeah,
too.
and South Park, they just do it right there. All right, let's take a break for traffic. Alex Williams says it's still a slow ride through downtown.
Yeah, just stacked in. It is very slow this afternoon, Tim. Heading southbound, 85 jams in right where you approach Cheshire Bridge, Lenox Road, and the brake lights continue from the Georgia 400 merge all the way down toward North Avenue. Actually getting a little bit better, though, the closer you get to I-20. 75, 85 northbound, on and off that brake pedal from University Avenue up to the Peachtree Pine Street area. How are things looking on I-85 toward Gwinnett County, Sydney Darden?
Well, it's a really rough ride merging on from I-285. They're on the outer loop, but once you get onto I-85 northbound, it's only stop and go around exit 99 and Jimmy Carter Boulevard, and it does break apart by the time you get to exit 105 to Steve Reynolds Boulevard, making your way towards I-85 316 split. This report is sponsored by the Georgia Lottery. Hey, Georgia, Mega Millions just got an upgrade now with bigger jackpots, better odds to win, and a built-in multiplier on every ticket. Drawings every Tuesday and Friday. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
What would you do with $1,000 this summer?
Hotel, pool, week at the beach, cabin in the woods.
Whatever you want to do this summer,
WSB has $1,000 to make it happen.
Thank you.
$1,000 Thursdays gives you the chance to win $1,000 every hour between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m.
I am so excited.
Listen for the keyword at 9, 10, and 11 a.m. and 12, 1, 2, and 3 p.m.
Enter the keyword at WSBradio.com or on the WSB app. Within that hour,
You could win $1,000.
No way. Is this a joke?
Get all the info at WSBRadio.com.
$1,000 Thursdays.
Tomorrow from 95.5 WSB, where Atlanta wins.
I love my home, and now I found a company that loves it as much as I do. TE Certified Electrical Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. It's Chris Chandler here. These folks have done work in my home. Boy, it didn't take long to realize I could trust their expertise, their attention to detail, and what I think you'll find, just as I did, an amazing level of service. TE Certified has more than 20,000 five-star reviews, and it's been serving Atlanta for decades.
TE Certified, we love your home.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Priority Men's Medical Center restores your love life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Priority Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Priority Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. To restore your love life in just one visit, call now. 404-885-8885.
Are you looking to hire? ZipRecruiter finds the best candidate for your job fast. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
You know, you always want to reach out and lend a helping hand to people in need. Right?
That's a very nice thing to do.
Yeah.
By the way, we're back on the air.
I know, but I'm just telling you, that's what you want to do.
That's right.
Unless it's Autumn, screw her. Hey, Autumn. Hey. Do you have any more stories, Autumn?
I do. Jennifer Aniston stormed out of an interview because Adam Sandler said what he bought his Grown Ups co-stars.
Wait a minute. Back up. Tell me the story. What happened? Is this real or is it more
No,
clickbait?
it's not real. Of course it's not real.
Everything's fake.
Everything's fake.
If we went through every story and had to make sure that it was real, how many would we actually have in a day?
One?
Yeah. Too much news.
Yeah. So that's the headline, but in reality, like, she got up because she was like, how dare you, in a funny way, not buy me this expensive gift that he bought his co-stars in Grown Ups, because he bought them Maseratis.
Oh.
Which is wild. But she was like, are you serious? You know, because they've been in a couple movies together, and he didn't buy her a Maserati. He says he tried to do something, but like something got in his way. I don't know, blah, blah, blah. But she didn't storm out.
She was on Friends. She doesn't need any money.
Yeah, that's true. She doesn't need any money.
I mean, not only did they get paid a lot of money for every episode they did, but can you imagine that syndication deal that they all got? I mean, it's not as big as Larry David and Jerry Seinfeld's, but still pretty big.
But also, it's interesting when they do this for these headlines and these stories, because the story doesn't try and mislead you as often as the headline does.
Right.
Yeah, because even within here, it's like, they're such good friends. You know, they made a funny comedic thing about her leaving the set because he bought the set. So it's just a click. You just got to click and then they're fine. They're like, here you go. Here's the real story. Thanks for the click.
Yeah, thanks for the click and
Yep.
that 0.0001 cent that it made us.
Right. Another story that is actually real, and I thought was kind of nice. Is Hannah Montana may go on tour. Miley Cyrus.
Will Miley go on tour, or is it just going to be Hannah?
It'll be Hannah Montana, I
Okay.
guess. Maybe she'll like go back and forth, right? Because she's Hannah Montana, but then she's like somebody else on the show,
Yeah.
right?
I wonder how she
Is she
feels
Miley
about
Cyrus
that.
on the show?
No, she's not Miley. I'm looking that up right now. I'm trying to remember because I remember my sisters loving
It was
that
a
show.
fake name, right? But then she turned
It was
into-
Miley Stewart.
Yeah, Miley Stewart.
Stewart. Okay. Yeah, maybe she'll do she'll rip the wig off that looks almost exactly like the hair of this Miley Stewart,
Mhm.
and be her. But I don't know.
Can you do
But I
that?
just-
Can you do both, Miley? Do you think you could do both again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really talented.
Yes.
And it's just crazy,
Uh-huh.
you know, that like this character was the thing that really started it all off. So, I'm gonna go back to my roots, and while I do have like a crazy awesome body and a butt that
Yeah.
will not quit.
Now, nobody
I'm
thought
gonna
that
tone
about...
it down for the girls.
All right,
because
because I was going to say, people weren't objectifying Hannah Montana.
No, I mean,
Well, creeps were,
if creeps were, because that guy who likes feet or whatever
Yeah,
is
yeah.
still around. But we're okay anyway. So yeah,
Well, that was Nickelodeon.
Yes, it
What?
was. Yeah, it was-
yeah. Nickelodeon was the feet guy. That was
Yeah.
what's his face?
Dan Schneider.
Dan Schneider was Nickelodeon.
I forgot where I worked.
You
'cause I
were-
did some drugs for a little bit.
Listen, Miley, you're
It's
good.
okay. You can have a drug period. You were dating Thor.
Listen, you got the best of both worlds.
She dated
Yeah, I
Thor,
did.
right?
Yeah, she did date Thor.
She
yes.
dated Thor.
Yeah, that's what I wrote that song about. I can buy myself flowers.
That's a good song. You know,
I love
like
that song because I wrote it.
You know why I like you so much, Miley? Because
Yeah, I guess
you
I'm
write
a-
your own music. You don't use a lot of vocal effects when you're creating and mixing. You're just a singer songwriter.
I like it. I agree because I'm really into it's kind of like a throwback,
Yeah.
like classic albums, kind of like chick singers and rock and roll.
Sure.
Yeah,
And
you know,
sometimes
so
you do-
I think it sounds pretty awesome.
And sometimes you do really good impersonations of Nancy Pelosi.
No, Nancy Pelosi's
There,
very
see?
different.
That's pretty awesome.
Oh,
I know.
my
but-
impression of her.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Well,
Yeah,
I hope this
so-
happens for you because I know that the how old are they now? In their 30s? They got to be in their 30s.
I'm pretty
People that
old.
watch that show, not you. The people that
Oh,
watch
yeah.
the show.
I would say, yeah, early
How old's your
30s.
sister?
Early 30s, late 20s. My sister that watched it a lot now is, so I'm 36, sorry, I almost at 37, 32 now. She loved it. My other sister is 29. So yeah,
Yeah.
so late 20s,
Yeah.
early 30s.
And you know that you are old when a show that you never watched or even considered watching just turned 20 years old.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely wild.
What's this show, Hannah Montana?
Hannah who? Yeah, so I'm going to probably do that. But, now that my fans are older,
Yeah.
maybe I could show a little body.
Whoa, no, my
I got
you
a
don't wanna-
banging body.
You don't
Their
wanna-
husbands might not mind that.
You don't want to do
Yeah.
that. It did have
What?
an awesome intro to that show, though.
I know
will-
it did.
It was catchy as hell.
I've seen it on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
I never
that's
watched
good.
the show. I know the intro because, you got to know stuff, right? If you're going to talk about things.
What is
You got to research. You get the best of both worlds. Something at a show. We got to do it over there.
I think tomorrow we'll have Jared sing television theme song.
Okay.
I do remember it having a
Do
very.
cheers.
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
Sometimes you wanna go.
All right, not Cheers. He doesn't know that one.
Sorry, I'm old now.
Do the intro to The Odd Couple.
No, I definitely don't know that one. What?
All right, the bass line from Barney Miller.
Okay, all right, come on now. I have no idea.
All right, The Love Boat.
Now, Love Boat, at least I've seen. I remember being at a hotel and seeing it on TV, but I couldn't tell you.
Soon we'll be making another run, as long as it's not in Atlanta. 'cause-
Gilligan's Island.
Oh, yeah, you can't do that one, can you?
Well, considering that I have seen the show, yes, but I have to have the lyrics in front of me.
But the melody, boy,
I can do
you
the
never
melody.
lose the
Got
melody.
it.
Alex Williams is checking the ride around. It says here 385, but I think it's 285.
I was testing you. Very well done, Tim. 285 eastbound, the inner loop. Starting to thin out a little bit, but we're still seeing some brake lights between Dunwoody and Doraville from Astro Dunwoody Road over to Peachtree Boulevard, exit 31. Then you slow again as you head southbound through Tucker down into Clarkston. But the good news is once you get past East Ponce de Leon Avenue, exit 40, it is much better getting down to I-20. Checking the 285 westbound outer loop ride at Sidney Darden.
Yeah, and it's still really, really, really slow as you're leaving Georgia 400 out of Sandy Springs, particularly around exit 25 to Roswell Road. Stop and go as you're making your way on towards Cobb County. It does seem to get a little bit of relief once you get past Vining towards exit 18. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage on any H system, make or model. Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
Breda knows how critical it is to protect the inside of your home, not just the outside, against bugs and critters. Termites, the most destructive pest of all. They literally eat your house. Hey, it's Mark Aram here for Breda Pest Management. I bet your termite company just walks around outside, checks bait stations, and says, hey, you're termite free. But are you? How can they claim that when they haven't even inspected inside? Only Breda protects your home from termites with a complete liquid barrier system, not just those bait stations. And only Breda's early detection process will thoroughly inspect your entire home with advanced infrared cameras. Wow. Breda is so confident they guarantee your protection and will lock in your termite rate for 10 years. Breda Pest Management, they handle bugs and critters like termites. Get started at BREDAPest.com.
Breda, Breda, no need to be afraid of bugs.
Attention men, does ED and PE have you down? Well, great news. Men's Choice Health has the latest breakthrough treatments that can get you up and running. Meet the specialist who is dedicated to helping you perform better than ever in the bedroom.
Hey guys, I'm Dr. Katz with Choice Men's Health. Regardless of your age or medical condition, Choice Men's Health can safely restore your potency. Our customized solutions can eliminate your problem in just one visit. There's no pain, no surgery, and it's affordable.
Don't wait. Call Choice Men's Health now. We are so confident we can help. For a limited time, we're offering to cover your first treatment for free. Call 404-400-1170. Call now to claim your free treatment. 404-400-1170. Results guaranteed on your first visit or it's free. 404-400-1170. Choice Men's Health. The only choice for your health.
Summer is peak hosting season, right? Don't let a grimy house keep you from having company over. It's Chris Chandler, and Wise Guys Pro Wash got my place clean and bright and guest ready in just one day. They handle everything, house and deck, driveway, even my dirty roof, and their soft wash kept everything safe. No paint peel, no damage, just clean. If you got people coming over this summer, be sure Wise Guys Pro Wash comes by first. Mention me, Chris Chandler, for $70 off at wiseguysprowash.com. Book now before they fill up.
Every 36 seconds, a vehicle is stolen in the United States. Cars are an important investment, and you have the power to protect it. Remove valuables from your car or place out of view. Roll up your windows completely. Don't leave your car running while unattended, especially during the winter. And always lock your doors and take your keys or fob with you. If you know something about a vehicle theft, call us at 1-800-TEL-NICB.
This is a public service message from the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the GHSA.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather, traffic. 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 6:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by the Lloyd Advisory Group. Our top story, it is a WSB Money Update. The Federal Reserve today leaving interest rates unchanged for the fifth time this year. CBS's Bradley Blackburn reports today's decision was not unanimous.
Fed Chair Jerome Powell and 8 other board members voted to leave rates the same. But 2 members, Michelle Bowman and Christopher Waller, wanted a rate cut. The first time in 30 years 2 policymakers have dissented. President Trump also wants cuts.
We should be lowering the rates.
He's been keeping up pressure on Powell, including a visit last week to see the renovation project at Federal Reserve headquarters.
People are
pretty much unable to buy housing because the interest rates are too high.
The decision is good news for savers, but not good for people with car loans or credit card debt. It is now 91 degrees in Atlanta. Scattered showers and storms possible through the night, and those storms could return tomorrow before cooler air arrives. Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. The Atlanta police officer who shot and killed Rayshard Brooks 5 years ago is now facing charges after a bar fight last month. Officer Garrett Rolfe is facing simple assault charges after the altercation at Bar 10 on Piedmont. APD says after a thorough and methodical investigation, there's probable cause to charge Rolfe, who will remain on administrative leave as the investigation continues. A homicide investigation is underway after a man's death on the downtown connector.
Atlanta police say the man was fighting with someone near Andrew Young International Boulevard. During the fight, the man identified as Barry Walker fell into the highway and was struck by a white or light-colored sedan, killing Walker. The driver briefly stopped Sunday night but left the scene before law enforcement arrived. Homicide investigators are trying to find the person fighting with Walker as well as the driver of the vehicle who hit him. Anyone with information should call Crime Stoppers, and you could be eligible for a $5,000 reward. Amanda Moyer, 95.5 WSB.
12 teenagers are found living in a church basement in Clayton County in violation of county fire codes. Chief Keith Sweat says the teens were found at Now Faith Church on Rex Road. He says the kids were not living in deplorable conditions.
There were some TVs set up in some of the rooms with personal gaming stations where we observed some of the youth playing video games.
The kids are in DFAC's custody. They had been living in a state-approved facility but were moved to the church after that facility had issues with flooding. There's no comment today from the church. An armed and dangerous suspect is now in custody in Clayton County. Sheriff Levon Allen says 19-year-old Farnell Williams was captured today. They alerted the public about a manhunt last night. He was booked into the Clayton County Jail this afternoon on charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, reckless conduct, cruelty to children, and possession of a firearm during a crime. The city of Tucker is trying out new smart technology.
Tucker installs smart lighting equipped with cameras and Wi-Fi routers along trails in the downtown area. These smart lights are connected to the internet and are capable of using artificial intelligence to monitor the trails in real time. Businesses in the downtown area like the idea. The owner of Village Shoe Service, Larry Schubaugh, tells me.
I think it's a good idea. Maybe help things with being safer.
The goal is to expand the smart lighting to cover 4.5 miles of new paths and also use it at the new town green, and that is set to open in late October. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
The Dunwoody Police Department mourns the loss of one of its own. The agency announces Detective Jordan Laverty has died unexpectedly. No word on how he died. The nation's largest coffee chain is looking to shake things up.
Starbucks says it wants to get healthier. Now it's testing out making matcha and cold brews with coconut water and syrup sweetened with agave instead of sugar. It also wants to add more vegetarian, vegan, and gluten-free foods to the menu. In another change, it plans to close down all those pickup-only stores. Its CEO says the format was, quote, overly transactional and lacking the warmth and human connection that defines our brand. I'm Bloomberg's Tom Busby for 95.5 WSB.
It's now 6:34 and time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, it's Alex Williams.
All right, Bill, we're cleaning up the ride to the northern suburbs. 85 northbound, toughest part of that ride between Chamblee and Norcross is the merging madness right around the I-85, I-285 interchange. Gets much better once you get up toward Jimmy Carter Boulevard, exit 99. 400 northbound, thinning out between Sandy Springs and Alpharetta. And the slowest ride I'm seeing on I-75 northbound northwest of town is between Kennesaw and Ackworth from Chastain Road, exit 271, up past Wade Green Road, exit 273. How are things looking through downtown Atlanta, Sydney Darden?
Believe it or not, delays actually starting to improve a little bit on the connector. Southbound, you're still slow from 75 if you're merging on around the Howell Mill North Side Drive, exit 252 there, and you're still on those brake lights as soon as you merge on from Georgia 400 going on to I-85. However, after you get through Midtown, the top of the Grady curve, a much better ride to the heart of the city. You'll have a lot of relief by the time you reach exit 248 to merge onto I-20 from the Cool Carrier Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz.
A few showers and storms continue through this evening into the night. We'll dry up overnight into Thursday morning. Some fog to start the day, low 75. 92 with afternoon storms tomorrow. Friday, we'll have scattered showers and storms again in the afternoon, low 75, high 91. And for Saturday, low 73, high only 82 as some cooler air comes in, and we'll have clouds, showers, and storms. Rain chance 70%. Now my 5-day forecast for Sunday and Monday. Showers and storms 60% likely on Sunday with a mostly cloudy sky, high only 79. Monday, low 67, high 82 with scattered showers and storms.
Right now it's 87 in Dunwoody, 91 in Midtown Atlanta, and 89 in Noonan. More news at 7 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Trust is not just a word, it's an experience. When your home needs service, you can trust TE certified electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling. Hey, it's Chris Chandler. TE is the company I trust to fix any problem once and for all. Their 5-star customer experience means easy online scheduling, friendly technicians, and a lifetime workmanship warranty, so I can just sit back and relax.
TE certified, we love your home.
Georgia Power is here for you with programs, tools, and incentives that lower your bill. But we also have a few ways you can save right now. Unplug devices like TVs when they're not being used, or use a power strip you can switch off. Make sure you're only using the lights you need. Change out your HVAC filter and make sure your vents are clear. Set your thermostat at 78 for max efficiency. But every degree closer helps, because everything we save on energy can be better spent being there for the people we care about. Visit georgiapower.com for more energy-saving tips.
This is Scott Slade. When it comes to your engagement ring, there's only one place I'd recommend. Tara Fine Jewelry Company, known for exceptional standards, craftsmanship, and legendary customer service. Tara's passion runs through every design they craft. Engagement rings you'll be proud to gift, cherish, and wear for a lifetime. You fell in love with her because she's unlike any other woman in the world. When it comes to your promise of forever, only a Tara diamond will do. Tara, specializing in diamonds of absolute beauty and legendary customer service since 1985.
It's happy hour again. I think I might be. What are we doing here?
I think we got a little Dr. Nextra here.
Oh, but wait, you have open mics.
You want to do the open mics before
Let's
Dr. Nextra?
do the open mics.
Okay,
and
all
then
right.
we'll open up Dr. Extra.
Is that cool with you, Colby? We do that. We do some open mics first. Yeah, she's giving the thumbs up right there. Colby's doing a great job, by the way. Let's start with this one because we're just talking about the possibility of me singing older TV show themes, and this guy has got an idea.
This would be a great Von Hessler Doctrine record if Jared Yamamoto was to sing all the classic intro songs for the television shows from the 1970s and 1980s, like All in the Family, Gilligan's Island, Fantasy Island, whatever. You remember like watching those TV commercials where they did records like this and they advertised them, where you could hear all the intro songs?
Yep. Maybe we'll do that. We have 2 more days. Why don't we mess around with that?
I would love to do that. You give me the lyrics, I'd have no problem with it. I'm good.
But you have to listen to the song first.
That's fine. I'm happy to listen to the song. I actually pick up pretty well on that because I don't have the best singing voice, as you guys know, but I can tell you I can pick up on
That's what makes it funny and why the thing will be funny.
Yes, I'm happy to do it.
All right, make a little note over there, and if we have time tomorrow and Friday, we'll do that.
All right, we'll do about 70s, 80s, and 90s.
No 90s.
No 90s? Oh, I can't do Saved by the Bell? At least I could do that one.
No syndicated shows.
Okay, fine. No syndicated shows.
You can sing the theme to NYPD. Yeah, I'm going to make you sing the themes to instrumentals.
Usually, again, if you put it's funny with karaoke nights. I had a couple of, do you call them karaoke DJs? Some of the leaders of the karaoke nights that would intentionally put me up to songs that they knew I had no idea. And I'm good about picking up the cadence, the words, and following along fine. But again, my singing voice, as long as it's somewhat monotone, I have no range at all.
You know, there are lyrics to the theme to the Andy Griffith Show, Fishing Hole.
Is there really?
Yeah,
with the whistling?
He sings it. You can find it on YouTube, him singing, "Let's go to the fishing hole."
I had no idea. I just remember the whistling.
Yeah, well.
Added the list there, Tim. I'll do that one as well. One more open mic.
Jared.
Oh.
Your take on interest rates and home prices, and really the big picture is home affordability, is a little simplistic.
Oh, yeah.
It would be great if the rates would drop right now. I don't think that's going to drive home prices up, not like we saw when we had the crazy demand a few years ago with extremely low interest rates. So...
and that's how he lends his open mic.
Oh, because he ran out of time?
He ran out of time.
All right, well.
I would say to him, I mean, it's...
maybe there's a little of this, maybe there's a little of that.
The reality is with interest rates high, people don't want to pay those higher interest rates on new home loans. And so now people are realizing, they're not willing to pay those higher interest rates, so they're having to lower the cost of their homes now. In the short term, there might be a little bit of, I guess, wiggle room where as the interest rate lowers down, home prices don't accelerate. But over time, if they get low and they remain low,
how could they go any higher?
The price of homes will definitely go up. Cars, everything across.
You know
the
what I
board
feel
will go up.
bad for in times like these are the predatory lenders who have to keep it at 30% instead of 28%.
I agree.
Yeah, you want to buy a car that might not work that great, but you don't have good credit, go to a predatory lender and get a 28% interest. Right now, they're high, but in a couple of weeks, maybe if they lower the rates, they'll be down to 25.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed, Tim.
Let's do this.
It's time for Doctrine Extra.
Doctrine Extras. I got leftovers, things we didn't get to. What do you have?
Got a piece of audio for you. I never thought I'd see the day that the Democrats are fully on board with getting the Epstein files out in the open.
We expect the Trump administration to provide these documents by August the 15th. The situation with the Epstein files is very simple. Donald Trump promised transparency, and he has broken that promise.
Oh, that's Chuck Schumer.
Donald Trump has broken his promise, and we would like to see who's in those files, because a lot of them are going to be Democratic donors, former presidents who were Democrats, and Donald Trump, whose name is not on any of the lists going to the island.
Now, Senator Schumer, you're not just saying this to try to bring people over to your side, are you?
We at the Democratic Party, with our youthful leadership, like myself, feel like we could bring in the younger people in the party who absolutely agree with nothing that we talk about, other than when we pander to them.
I feel like this is a bit of pandering that's going on here.
Absolutely is.
Absolutely, yeah, it is. Pandering, yeah.
Thanks, Arnold.
You're welcome. Yeah, release the list. Yeah, you know I'm not on it. When I get ladies, I just go up to them and say, "I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. You will have sex with me now." And that's what happened with the maid, and that's why we had the kid.
It works for you.
Poor Maria, but in my defense, she started to look like the crypt keeper. Yeah.
At least you weren't involved in these files here.
Never, and I tell you why. Because why would I need to go to an island? And first of all, the women, they're not women. They're still teenage girls and stuff. That's disgusting. Why would I do that? It's gross. So I'm not, some rich. I'm wealthy, yes. But I don't need that. At the time when I was poor, I still got laid a lot.
I bet you did.
Because of the muscles, yeah.
I'm sure the muscles, and of course your personality.
My personality being Austrian, yeah. They love the accent, and I did the movies, the Conan, and all of that, And the people loved it. Yeah, I didn't have to, go to an island. I didn't have to use money to go, Jeffrey Epstein, yeah.
No little St. James for you, buddy.
No. Definitely big St. James. Maybe I'll show you. You come hang out in my hot tub with the donkey.
You know what? This is why I appreciated you as a politician, Arnold, is because you didn't have to pander to
I'm a
people.
straight shooter.
You were a straight shooter, exactly. And I don't like what's going on. And again, that doesn't mean that I love what the Republicans are doing now. I do think that...
Me neither. They're all Trump nuts.
Yeah, it's amazing how people transform.
But California has to, start acting a little bit better. Then, because you can't, there are people who live on the border. They don't want the Mexicans coming in. And not that they're bad. I had a house cleaner. I got her pregnant. Now we have a child.
You did. And you love your child very much.
I love all of the children that I have, even the one that does the incest in the TV shows. Yes, I love him.
So you
I
agree?
couldn't watch it. It's gross.
So you agree with Tim Andrews and Jared Yamamoto saying that Chuck Schumer is pandering by asking for the
I never
FC
liked
file?
him. Never liked him.
Tim Andrews or Chuck
Neither.
Schumer?
I don't like Tim Andrews. First of all, he doesn't do that great of an impression, okay? I've heard lots better, okay? Lot better than him.
All right, I'm out of it now. I thought it was going to be tramped, but I'm good.
Listen, you are all great there. So yeah, I don't love the pandering that's going on here, and for me, there's a reason why overall.
All I think about when I go to bed at night is how untransparent Donald Trump is to us.
Comments like that, Mr. Schumer, are exactly why Republicans are still polling a little bit better than Democrats there, is because it doesn't appear like you're being authentic.
Also, all the news that's been coming out of the Trump administration for the last 2 weeks, at first we were like, it'll never knock Epstein off. It'll never knock Epstein off of the, the top of the news and everything like that. Guess what? It has.
It absolutely has.
They're not talking about it on CNN. They're not talking. They might, but they're not talking about it on Fox. There's other things going on, and plus they had that whether they sat down with Ghislaine Maxwell, so maybe she'll come out. And what if she comes out and says all these names and stuff, and his name's not on the list? The first thing they'll say on the left is, "Well, he offered her a sweet deal to keep his name out of her mouth." We're never going to know.
That's why I think what is happening on that side of the aisle that I think could be impactful in maybe the next 2 election cycles, Tim, is you see like Representative Jerry Nadler, 100 years old, right?
Yeah.
He has a 26-year-old running against him. I would love to see in more races on that side, more competitors that are younger that legitimately want to make a change at the top of the party.
Even though they're nuts, they're still actually going to do something.
Exactly.
And not crapping themselves like Jerry Nadler did.
Right. At least they're trying to make a legit change in the party.
Well, he crapped himself. Alex Williams says they are cleaning up the ride through downtown.
Trying to get things better on this Wednesday evening, Tim. We are still seeing brake lights, though. Pretty tough ones. 400 south from Lenox, as well as 85 south leaving Georgia 400. 75 bunches in around Northside Drive. Once you get down past North Avenue, though, that will greatly improve. And it looks like new trouble into Cobb County. We're scanning the jam cam. You're all stacked up. 285 westbound, the Interloop Boulder Crest Road. Exit number 51. We're going to see what lanes are blocked there. Checking the ride on I-85 toward Gwinnett County at Sidney Darden.
Well, not too bad. I-85 northbound, only a little jammed up around exit 99 to Jimmy Carter Boulevard, but it's only a little stop and goage from there once you're making your way towards Highway 316. This report is sponsored by the Georgia Aquarium. This summer, experience the bioluminescence and all things light during glow nights at the Georgia Aquarium. You can save $10 after 4 p.m. Just visit georgiaaquarium.org today. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
The 25th Annual WSB Radio Carathon.
2,125,255 dollars.
Wow. And we want to thank our friends over at Sudlow Concrete for their contribution and continued support for the kids at the Affleck Cancer and Blood Disorders Center at Children's. You can donate right now at WSBradio.com.
Your donation saves lives.
Hey, business owners, do you have managed IT services where it's somebody else, not a full-time in-house on the payroll guy managing your computers? You should check with Vision Computers for managed IT services. At least get a quote from them. Call them at 404-COMPUTE. Tell them I sent you. You could save a lot of money, and your employee productivity could go up. Why? Because instead of creating a ticket every time something breaks, they can talk to a real person. So a lot of studies are out there. Y'all know them. Employees don't like to create IT tickets. They kind of feel dumb when they have to. Instead, they can get on the phone in 15 seconds or less, get the answer to what's going on. It's shockingly low compared to what you're probably paying right now, and it's 15 seconds or less on the phone. It's the biggest no-brainer in business tech support. Vision Computers. Call them at 404-COMPUTE. Tell them Eric sent you. At least talk to them. What do you have to lose? Get a quote from Vision Computers for their managed IT support. Call them at 404-COMPUTE nationwide.
Home improvement projects can be a stressful guessing game. Trust the Plus. Painting Plus, the highest level of communication. The Plus means siding, gutters, windows, decks, porches, roofing, and of course, painting.
Hi, I'm Charlie, owner of Painting Plus and the Plus family of businesses. We'll make you comfortable and keep you informed with every step of your project.
If your home's exterior has it, the Plus can improve it. Painting Plus, siding, gutters, windows, decks, porches, roofing, and more. Trust the Plus. PaintingPlus.com.
Hey, it's Shelley Winter for VirtualImagingATL.com. When I first made my first appointment and I went to Virtual Imaging, I got my calcium score. And it was a little high, but I worked on everything that they told me to work on. I worked on my diet. I exercised better. I lost weight and I ate better. And everything came down. Listen, your health is all you have, right? And it's good to know what's going on inside your body. So I need you right now to go to virtualimagingatl.com right now and schedule an appointment. And for a limited time only, they are offering a $49 heart scan per person. This is a $495 value. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot impress upon you enough. We are getting older, every single one of us. We need to know what's going on, and virtualimagingatl.com allows that to happen. For $49, it seems worth it to save your life for your children, your spouse, your grandchildren, and everyone who loves you. So please go to virtualimagingatl.com and schedule an appointment right this minute.
Hey, it's Scott Slade for FGA Roofing. If your home's exterior could use an updated look, or maybe one of your neighbor's designer roofs has caught your eye, and your current roof has started to show its age, then now's the perfect time to check out FGA Roofing for the latest in architectural shingles, timberland shingles, and more. Slate, tile, wood shake, cedar roofs, FGA has them all. FGA Roofing offers 0% financing for 12 months with your good credit. Get the roof you want now and pay over time. Click firstgaroof.com. That's firstgaroof.com.
Greg is a real Prevagen user, and this is his story.
Hi, I'm Greg. I'm not an actor. I'm just a regular person. 8 years ago, I just didn't feel like I was on my game. I started taking Prevagen, and I want people to know that Prevagen has worked for me. Give it a try. I want it to help you just like it has helped me.
Prevagen, at stores everywhere without a prescription. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Testimonialist was compensated for their time.
Ever wonder why you have insurance for your car or home, but not your digital life? Meet WebRoot Total Protection, your digital bodyguard that includes antivirus, identity protection, VPN, cloud backup, and more. With plans for individuals and families, WebRoot takes the guessing game out of cybersecurity so you can get back to living your best life online. Go to webroot.com/radio and get 50% off today. That's webroot.com/radio to get 50% off today. Live a better digital life with WebRoot, because peace of mind shouldn't be optional.
You can follow us on social media after the show. Connect with us, talk to us. I'm on X at Tim Andrews here, and also TikTok at Tim Andrews here, and Instagram at Timstagram here, and then Facebook, just you'll be able to find me.
It's been really fun hearing the feedback on all the various socials, whether it's been the actual show socials, Von Hassler Doctrine, or, of course, my personal socials. At Jared Yamamoto. I'm on Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, all the different places. It's been really rewarding over these past couple of weeks.
It's going to be fun when they all hear you sing those television themes, too.
Oh, I know. My goodness, yeah. So if you want to keep the conversation going, even after we get off the air at 7 o'clock, feel free to give me or Tim a follow on all those different places. Breaking news here. We'll get to this tomorrow into more detail. But
More breaking news.
Yes, today's full of breaking news. Trump says that he's reached a deal with South Korea. And he's going to impose a 15% tariff on South Korean goods. We'll get into the details tomorrow.
They really touched my soul.
They did, didn't they? We worked it out, right? You were worried that you weren't going to get a deal.
You didn't get the pun.
Oh, yeah, the capital of South Korea.
Okay, now you can
see
move
what
on.
you did there.
Yes, thank you.
Have you ever heard of flocking before, Tim?
I don't know if I could say it on air. So that's something different.
It is the.
I'm thinking of docking.
Yes, this is something brand new. It's trending right now. It's a new dating trend.
Nude?
New dating trend where singles book trips instead of traditional date nights, and they aim to spark romantic connections in new environments.
So you like fly up to Pittsburgh hoping that you can hook up with somebody? Is that what this is? You go by yourself on a trip?
Well, you go on the trip with somebody, so you would take somebody to Pittsburgh with you.
So you and a buddy are single, or you just grab somebody you don't. I don't understand.
So let's say that you were a single man, right? And you decided that you and let's say you and this lady Emma, you decided that you want to go fly and have a date together.
She's single too. You're single. You're not interested in each other, but you go together on a trip.
Well, I think you want to have some interest in each other, right? It's just the idea.
See, I was assuming that this is something that you go to another city to try to find somebody.
No. You take somebody from your city.
I don't want to go on a trip with somebody that I don't know, especially if you're staying in the same hotel room, because there's gas.
Well, but see,
from me for sure, maybe from them. You don't know, man. That's not a smart idea.
But see, what they're trying to say is that by doing flocking, you can spark connections with other people
And
that
then she-
enjoy traveling.
Sure, she can see how angry you get at the airport. I don't know. You got to. Listen. I'm not traveling with somebody unless I know them.
It offers a break from the dating apps and promotes real.
Well, how are you going to meet them if you're not on the app? You just walk around the airport and try to find a single person. Hey, you want to go with me to Cleveland?
You could try it out and see what happens. Be like, hey, you want to flock with me?
Got to be careful how you say that.
Yeah.
All right, that music says that we have to get out of here. Eric Von Hessler returns to the show on Monday, August 4th. So be excited about that. And we will talk to you tomorrow. Oh, by the way, thank you very much, Colby. Great job today.